killing dreams.
Y'all can talk about us like that.
You can't go in on a nigga and you know he looking at y'all. Talk about him.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Because everybody ain't thick skinned like us.
I thought you were gonna stop at thick.
At the end of the day, come on, chat room. You motherfucking stop, man. You ain't got to go in on everybody.
Y'all make sure y'all buy some tickets, man. Today.
This might be my last comedy show. So get that out there.
Get some tickets to this last show, y'all.
At least with me hosting. Yeah. So it ain't sexy right now. But did you do a thumbnail for today's show? Can I watch it free?
No.
Can't? Okay.
I can make it a free show though.
It's called. This show should be called My Bad. My Bad Monday. We should just do Monday. Should be My Bad Monday.
My Bad Monday weekend. Okay, that's good. That's good.
My Bad Monday, because you fuck up over the weekend. You got to probably call people on Monday and go, my bad, man. I was drunk as fuck and
that's
hit your mama.
That's a good point. So, yeah, that's a good point. Cause listen, I was so tired over the weekend.
Yeah, so Nick got.
I was frustrated the other day.
What was you frustrated about?
I had just been working so much.
Impossible.
And then
you want here?
Everybody know how I feel about my Saturdays.
Oh.
So I normally don't do anything on Saturday.
I didn't call you on Saturday.
And my wife had planned to pick the dog up Saturday, and that was a 2-hour drive. So it was just a lot. So I ended up I was like blew up the other day over something small. And she was just looking at me like I was crazy. So I had to apologize this morning. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go through this whole thing. I had to wake. I was just like, yo, my bad. I didn't mean that.
My bad Monday.
I was just frustrated. I had a long weekend. So shout out to my rib, because she just looked at me and was like, I understand. You know what I'm saying? She's like, it's cool. Just, know that you crazy.
Got to have somebody understand you.
So, and I realized too, like a lot of times, it's more, you going surfing or something? It's more about, this is one thing I realized about relationships, and you guys are a little older than me, so maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, hit me with the
but one thing I've realized about relationships is not about the other person, right? I feel like certain relationships are about me growing as a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like my ribs help me realize I have a short temper.
I could have told you that.
I never dated you, Pops. That was a little weird if that was your opinion. But yeah, my wife has let me realize like I have and not necessarily with her. It's just in general. In general, like we were driving the other day, and like I said, I was already having a bad day, and I'm leaning back in the car, and I noticed somebody's like cutting her off to the point she got to swerve the car.
How many motherfuckers you throw out?
Pops, it don't even, man. Listen, I popped up so fast because I had my seat reclined, so they ain't know I was in the car. Man, I popped that seat up so fast, and the dude seen me, and you could tell he got a little nervous because he just sped up. And my wife she just turned off the street.
Yeah.
She just like, I'm getting off the street. And I'm like, nah, stay on the street. Stay on this street. Catch them. Because I'm going to show them something. And she was like, I'm staying off the street. She just got off the street. We went home, finished the day.
So you got issues, what you saying, Nick?
Well, obviously, I have some kind of anger problems. Management issues, at least. I got to figure out how to manage
I know that.
Things.
I don't know why you didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? So
I've been knowing you all in your life. We have changed Monday to My Bad Monday.
It's My Bad Monday. So if you messed up during the weekend, over the weekend, you can call in.
If you can't apologize to the person, just have them listen to the show. Yeah. So the chat room pretty much sparked the Robbie Perone shit. So that's why it's my bad. Them niggas, and I don't know if they're going to apologize.
My bad.
My bad.
My bad Monday.
Has the chat room acknowledged that it was their fault?
They was going in the whole time. While we off air, I said, we can see you.
Listen, y'all. Yeah, y'all can talk about us like that. Yeah. You know, me and my pops.
We cool. Surprised Wanza could take it.
Yeah, Wanza's.
I can take it.
Wanza's cool. He could take it. He's straight. You know, he keep coming back. He ain't wearing no V-neck today. I'm a little disappointed.
If I log into that chat room, you gonna see me push this mic over that way. Give my information.
Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, that chat room is y'all.
And we'll wait till Monday and do My Bad Monday.
That motherfucking chat room ain't gonna run me out of here.
Yeah, well,
no, sir.
It's ran the best of.
No sir.
We ran the best out this moment. Yeah, they said they made a pretty girl cry.
Yeah, they got a couple of them.
Man. Yeah, man.
Wasn't that Nick?
Two pretty girls.
That wasn't the chat room.
No, Nick helped. He helped out.
Yeah, I wasn't a soul coach.
He had a shovel in his hand. That's for damn sure.
I might have moved a rock or two, nigga, but I didn't dig the grave. Nigga.
Nick was like this.
Hey,
shouldn't take but a couple more scoops.
you under,
and you'll be buried.
6 feet under.
He throw these scoops on you.
My Bad Monday. You want to call in?
Speaking of My Bad Monday, so I couldn't make it to Sunday show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I shut
People
down.
calling me.
Yeah, I shut down.
See, so how you shut down Saturday, Sunday? Yeah, my phone is on.
Shut down
Man,
okay.
I'm watching 7 hours of football.
See, I didn't know that. But now
I don't understand why nigga call. I was looking at my phone like, why?
I just be like, oh, they must not be serious.
Yeah,
I just put it down like they ain't
it's
dying.
Sunday.
Cool. Yeah,
I can't watch 7 hours of men going, "You can't catch me."
Pow, pow.
You're not gonna get me.
I'm a Jaguar.
And Speedy was like, "Oh, that was a good game with men trying to catch men's. What time do the next one come on?"
Fuck what you say, nigga. I'm
I
watching
can't
my
watch
shit.
that shit.
I care less.
All the men's is out there.
You can't take the ball from me.
Put the ball by your balls and then throw it to.
All right, bend over. I'm gonna count to 3, and you give me the ball, and then I'm gonna throw it to you.
You don't let that other man
And then
grab
the
you.
other men's is gonna chase you.
Other men's.
It's gonna be 9 men's chasing you.
And if you get to the safety zone, 2 other men's is gonna throw their hands up and say, "Good job."
And if you get away, it's gonna be a special team waiting for you on the next play. I'm calling the special team.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
They're gonna call in the fastest men's they got to chase you down.
Call me on Sunday. I'm not moving.
Man. Calm down.
I'm not moving on Sunday. And then my back went out Sunday.
See, now, hold on, Posse. That's my thing. So remember on Friday, I hurt my back. Remember I told you. So I had an old moment. I went down to pick. Hold on, Vern. I went down to like pick my dog or something, and I sneezed. And like,
and you ain't stretched. You forgot to stretch first before you.
But if you don't know, when you sneeze, it contracts everything. All the so muscles you don't normally use, all of that contraction, right? And I was just in an awkward position, like halfway back up, and I sneezed, and I'm like, it was just too much at one time. I was like, ah, and my back started hurting.
You're old when you sneeze and you snap your back.
My back was hurting.
You pull a muscle.
Then I'm gonna tell you how old it gets. Then I would just floss too aggressively, and my freaking gum got swollen. And then I started getting a headache because it was on my nerve. It was like pressing on my nerve.
You're falling apart, Nick.
Slowly.
You're falling apart, Nick.
The dude cut my wife off, and I was just having a rough week.
Man,
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And My Bad Monday. Welcome to My Bad Monday.
You can't catch me.
What's up, family?
What it do?
What up, L?
Hey, L. Are you watching the show or are you listening to the show?
I'm driving right now, but I'm listening to it.
Oh man, I had some shoes we're trying to auction off, man.
Those are nice.
We're gonna do a lottery.
Them things right there.
You talked a lot. Did you talk to Robbie, man?
Nah, I did twice, and the second time he said, "Man, you can stop calling me. I'm good." I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, they broke up.
You niggas, man, y'all gotta stop, man. Because y'all,
that
man.
nigga, Robbie ran out of there like when Red got his chain snatched by Debo.
It's not helping.
Like, Grandma gave me that chain.
Yeah, that's not helping out. Again, see,
Hey, man, it's a comedy show. You can't take it, don't come.
well, we know that, but everybody don't heed to that, brother.
Yeah.
Plus, when the heat,
Start getting them to sign a waiver, nigga.
you can't get mad waiver.
See, but L, let me tell you something, man.
You can't
It's
get
like-
mad waiver.
It's like watching a boxing match on TV and then getting in the ring. You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's not really the same thing.
You look like you could knock that nigga out.
You look like, oh, that ain't that bad. It's pretty bad when you're in a little ass room and it's coming from. And then you gotta think, there's people off camera who don't have mics that's probably slipping stuff in there. Then y'all antagonizing in the comments.
And I know y'all heard him say, "Oh, so and so said this
laughing
in the
about
chat
that.
room," and the next thing I know, I'm looking at Robbie, and he's shut down, but he's looking at the chat room the whole time.
Yeah, so hopefully, I think
You
He
niggas
was going in. But you know what,
He
though?
said, yeah, we were
Robbie
going
does
in.
it to himself, man. He does it to himself.
Like Nick said, that ain't helping.
He make the setup too easy.
What do you think shut him down?
What did y'all say? That was so bad in the chat room.
You know what? I missed the part about the cereal.
Oh gosh.
But when that nigga was trying to tell that story
No, Walter said.
that he never got out.
Yeah, Walter said, okay.
I think it's a combination, man.
No, Walter said, okay, the guy's shoulders is tense. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Pegging his balls, and what happened now?
Yeah, that shit was funny, man.
That was funny though.
Yeah, man. He shut down. He shut all the way down, bro.
But it's y'all, man. Y'all got to stop. Y'all, if you hear somebody that's never been in the chat room say something about chat room, man, y'all just back up because they looking.
Yeah, y'all just talk about us. Talk about Wanzer, Me and my pops.
How many times have Robbie been in the top 5, nigga? Come
That's
on.
funny.
He is the top 5 now.
He just be putting him by the rim, though. I give you that.
Easy pickings right there.
He's an easy pick. Low hanging fruit.
Yeah, he's like cotton. He's right there.
Soft as cotton. Nigga left and took his ball.
Hey,
Well,
man,
you know what?
sometimes it's too
We
much,
were
man.
only kidding. We were just playing.
Yeah, man. My bad Monday,
It's all
man.
in fun, man.
So how was your weekend? You got a my bad
Hey, man,
Monday?
It was good, man. It was good, man. Just hung out with the fam, man. My pop's birthday. Chilled out with him,
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
you know.
How old was your dad?
Yeah.
One day close to the grave.
That's pretty cool.
71,
You
man.
had
71.
That's cool. You had a dad. That's cool.
That's all you got from that, huh? You had a father.
Oh,
Huh?
I forgot. You don't have one of those ones.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm just an admirer. All I can do is sit back and imagine.
Hey, man, I'll send you a pic. You can put your face on my pic. Man.
You gonna crop Wander in your family? That's what's up.
You gonna share your daddy with it?
That's cool.
Share my
I
daddy.
share my daddy with it, man.
Y'all should start a program. ShareMyDad.com.
I can
Share
say
my
that-
dad.com.
I can say that was my dad. Yeah, this is my dad right here.
This is my Christmas daddy.
This is my
Hey,
Christmas dad.
if you gonna have a dad, you want a Christmas dad. That's for damn sure.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. I'll share my dad with you, bro.
You a nice dude, man.
All right, Al. Call back,
Hey,
man.
all right, now stay out of them parades, man. Y'all stay away from them parades.
for until hopefully maybe you got a kid.
He said K-Dot said he ain't gay, but the story is.
So if you got a kid who wants a pair of shoes,
That's not a kid. That's a female
big-ass
size,
kid.
Bob. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
not
size. It's a ladies 10.
It's a ladies'
Can I look
10.
at that?
And listen, look, wait, show them the bottom, Wanzer. It's brand new. This is how you check and see if it's brand new.
Ain't seen the soul of
Ain't
it.
had a funky foot in it.
You see
Not
that?
at all.
Ain't had a funk. So
Now watch it glisten.
Watch
So
it.
we're doing a raffle, $10 raffle. You put 10, and somebody's gonna win. We get your name. We're gonna pull out a hat, and $10 raffle. So
Them things, man.
Yeah,
It's nice.
that thing glittering, glamoring right there.
and so you got maybe a kid been doing very well in school, and you want to take care of your daughter.
Yeah, with some
Those are-
custom joints. Or if they're
Yeah.
a dude with small feet, or he could be a short dude, I guess.
Wanzer?
What size is that in men?
I wonder if my midget is this tall.
What size is that, Wanzer?
This is a.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 9.
What's a 9?
So what does that say, Wanzer?
It's a 9 and
9.
9 and what? Men or women?
Let me see.
Is that a youth thing?
This is a 9. Women's.
Women. So what is it in men?
Women.
What does it- What's it say
that,
in men? It should be a 7.5
6 or
And men.
or 8.5. Oh no, 7.5. Look
Shit, I think 6. Fuck, I don't know.
This
Yes,
is-
she knows.
This is.
It says UK 6.5, but it doesn't say men's.
So it's a
K-Dot.
9 in women's. What is it in men's? 7.5.
No, it's probably a 7.
No, it's a half. Because
How
it's
you gonna tell a woman, Pop?
Because it's a half difference. Like if
Don't
she wears a.
does she wear female shoes? How you gonna
It
tell?
just
a
no, it
female?
depends when it goes up. For men, it's so if it's a 9 in men, it's like a 10.5 in women.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
But-
nigga,
but-
let me finish. I'm trying to talk too much.
Is that a female shoe?
Definitely with all this bedazzle on it.
Oh, definitely that. So
A
This is
10
So
bad
is
it's
like-
like a 7. It's like one's fit funny. So like I would say it's a 7 before it's a 7.5
Okay.
because
Okay.
I have to get.
yeah.
I wear a 9 in men, so I have to get an 8.5 in.
See, that's what I said. And this is a
No, in
this is a
men.
9. I know.
So it'll fit.
Yeah.
So like it'll fit like a 7.
So this is a women's 9.
So if you're a woman 9, you really should be a woman 8.5 for it to fit.
What's this right up Jay Elite? Jay Elite, this right up your alley right here.
Yep.
Bling blow. I know you like a little more colors to your wardrobe, but
Blow.
you know Jay Elite
So,
bling blow. You know
What we're doing is $10 get you in on the raffle.
Right.
$10.
Oh, for those who made those, oh girl.
Yeah.
Your sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Them
Okay,
things
bro.
is nice.
So $10 get you in on the raffle. We'll pull it on what day? What do you want to do? Next month?
Yep. And maybe the end.
You know
Yeah.
it's month, right?
Or with an F.
He said
Yeah,
next.
$10
He said next month.
The ones is $100 just.
That
by
nigga said
themselves.
next month.
Yeah.
So you're getting them for $10,
Yeah, you get
and
them
they
for $10.
already been done
they,
up
They custom joints.
Yeah.
Custom. So you're not gonna find any like this in the
for
world.
$10. No,
For $10.
Handmade. Shawty
You can't
hand
even get
painted
the-
them.
You can't even get the
Hand
This is a
stoned them.
Ponzi scheme. Nobody's gonna win
Hand
them.
in hand encrusted
Nobody's
them.
gonna win these shoes.
dog.
Like, what?
Motherfucker, somebody
How
else
much
gonna win.
Speedy's gonna have
Hey,
$30 in his
How much
account.
is that?
$30.
Invicta.
That's the next one.
Thank you.
So K-Dot.
What's up, sir? I mean, hi, how y'all doing? What's up, Warren?
We've changed this to My Bad Mondays from here on out.
Oh, man, My Bad Monday sounds great.
Yeah, My Bad Monday. So
if you messed up over the weekend or last week, you had time to reflect on it.
Call in and apologize to the people.
Oh, we got a caller. Hang on, caller. It's my bad.
I'm trying to think if I fucked up over the weekend.
My bad, caller. Call right back.
Yeah, it's my bad Monday.
I've got to turn the ringer on. My bad. Ringer's on. All right, so y'all can call.
Monday.
Oh shit, here you go.
That's a long ring.
No, this might actually called.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And welcome to My Bad Monday.
It's your mama, motherfucker.
Robbie! From downtown!
Man.
Don't let him hold you back, Robbie.
Come on, Apollo. Get in there, Rocco.
No. I just got a big shout out to Pete Clemenza in the chat and all them motherfuckers who was saying some shit. If you want to step to me face forward, we could fight.
No, Robbie.
Don't hit nobody, Rob. Don't hit nobody.
No, it's
You gotta register your hands,
I
Robbie.
can let him see what a motherfucker who has 5 black belts under his belt
there's
can do.
cameras everywhere,
Yeah,
Robbie.
we don't want to bring that out of
Yeah,
you,
you
Robbie.
can't fight, Robbie. There's cameras everywhere.
Just talk bad about him.
Just
Not
because
my
you spray
thing.
painted
I
your
don't
belts
talk
black
bad
don't
about
mean you can
nobody.
fight.
That's just not my thing. That's a trigger. Somebody say something bad and it gets too much, I swing. So fuck it.
Yeah, we don't want you to swing, Rob.
Yeah, don't fight that.
We don't want you to swing.
That's why we call it My Bad Mondays. It's my bad, nigga.
Hey, Robbie, you heard me apologizing, right?
Heard you apologize about what?
In general.
Never mind.
So never mind.
Nigga said, never mind.
That nigga said, never mind.
What you up to, Rob?
Fuck it. I didn't apologize.
Working, man. Promoting the show. Show is on the 30th next week.
Yeah, we got you, man.
Oh, that's next week?
Yeah.
Okay. I
You
guess
been-
all I had to
fuck
do
you
was
been,
math,
man.
huh?
Yeah.
That's all I got to do was the math, huh?
Yeah.
Duh.
All right.
Today's the 22nd. So 8
right.
days.
Add 7 to this day.
Yeah.
All right, plus 7. Okay.
Yeah, hey, Rob, thank you for calling in,
Yeah.
though, man.
So,
Yeah, Rob,
Rob,
it's good to hear from
is
you,
my
bro.
bad Monday? Anything you want to say my bad for?
No, I just want to meet Pete Clemenza. He said I can't fight, so, I just
Pete,
want to
don't
show
do
him
that
what
to
I can
yourself,
do.
though.
Well,
Don't
look.
do that.
So you called to call the fade out.
Is there?
I respect it.
I'm calling for a fade. Motherfuckers
Yeah,
want to
I
fade. We can do that
respect
shit.
it.
I don't
Yeah,
bag.
I
I
Robbie
just
called
fight.
to promote a fight.
Well,
Yeah.
Robbie, Pete do talk a lot of shit. So
Yeah,
I might want
We
to
might have to let this one go. Go ahead, Rob.
Pete do talk a lot of shit on there. Pete, we might have to let you get gripped up, nigga.
Well, don't fuck him up too bad, so pull out your pink belt.
Or at least let us
Hilarious.
at least let us
He said
film
Pull
it.
out your pink belt.
Nigga said pink belt. That's funny.
Can we film it?
That's funny. I don't think Pete has a pink belt. I think that nigga's got pink panties. He's a bitch.
Hey, Pete.
Man.
Panties.
Pete, let us know if we can film it. We could do like a real martial art, like you know how they do once
Pete,
you
what you
contact.
say? Because you a whole bitch now.
Yeah, Pete, what did Pete say, Robbie? Maybe it was
Yeah.
his bad.
You set that fight up. We're going to find out Robbie
whole
learned all his
bitch
karate
now.
from a book.
All right. Yeah, if he say so.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't say so.
No,
I
Rob.
believe you, nigga.
Now, I remember back in the day, that's how you learn karate. You had to go to the library and get that book.
Or either you go
You turn the
to
page. You got to do like this.
No, unfortunately, I didn't have to do that. I had to go to the next room where my father was a 10th degree black belt 26 years before I was born. I didn't go far. I didn't do a
Better
book.
check the
My
credentials.
goodness.
You hear that,
I
Pete?
learned from a book.
my bad. It is my bad Monday.
It is my bad Monday. All right, well,
Bad
Robbie,
Monday.
don't fight nobody, man.
Yeah, don't hit nobody.
The
We
last,
need you around.
the
man.
last dude, he got in an argument with his girl and he went and ran into a parade or something craziness, man. So everybody needs to take a chill pill. You know.
Funny.
And don't
No,
fight me, Robbie.
that really happened, Robbie. That's
I'm
not a
your
joke.
friend, man. I learned karate from a book.
Which mean he an easy win.
I'm an easy win.
I don't believe him, Rob.
Rob, I'll see you on the 30th when you calm down.
Once again, it's on the 30th. Tickets is $15. Y'all know the Eventbrite.
Go to Eventbrite, man. Get your tickets. They're going fast. We selling out. Get you some damn tickets. 10 or more people, you get a bottle at the BSB.
We really selling out. Y'all need to come through.
All right, Rob. Thanks for the call, man.
Thank you, Rob.
Peace out.
Robbie Perone on
Robbie
My Bad
Perone.
Monday. You just gonna open them bags on?
Yeah, my nigga, I don't see no food.
Well, I ain't know how the day was gonna go with nobody here. Pickle Belly was supposed. No, I was just joking. Pickle Belly was supposed to be here. So I finally realized. Pickle Belly.
Pickle belly.
Wanzer.
He said, "Is that Will?"
Shit, I thought
So.
Damn, nigga. Oh, where's the cup?
Yeah.
put something in the trash can.
Look,
You
K-Dot,
practice.
I had just turned the camera right before they hit you. Too.
Where's
Now.
the cup?
This nigga's got black lights and lamps.
Well, apparently the light don't
The
work now.
ancestors.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to My Bad Monday.
He was a little upset, wasn't he?
Nah, he good. He just mad at
He had a
Pete.
burn tone.
He's mad at Pete. I don't know what happened with
I
Pete.
don't know what Pete did.
I don't
You don't
know.
want that.
Yeah, Pete, what'd you do?
I don't know neither, but I know that chat do go in a little bit. Sometimes they go a little bit too hard.
Nigga, they have
You
yet
want to
to
shoot,
miss.
motherfucker.
So Vernon, tell us how do you manage your anger with this show?
Yeah, cause
Right. How do you make time? You meditate?
I have
What do you do?
I have to realize that this is a comedy show, and
Thank
I have
you.
to calm down.
you didn't know that.
Speedy, shut the hell up.
See?
I'm just. It says.
Nah, man.
Yes, hold on. I understand that. But a lot of times, as comedians, sometimes you all don't realize that you're going in too hard or too fast.
But-
That's what she said. I know.
Yeah, that was
But
close.
people been around me. They know this what it is.
Sometimes y'all just, y'all can't help yourself, and them jokes is coming, and y'all just don't stop. And sometimes people can't take that. And then either
Wanzer.
other comedians, sometimes somebody will say something and it'll hit their ass the wrong way, and
Wanzer.
then they just in their feelings. And
Well,
y'all be like, it's comedy.
This is
Man,
what
everybody can't take that. Everybody can't take them jokes.
This is what I do. I know these guys here are all assholes.
Wow.
So anything that I don't want to get stabbed with, I won't tell them.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah,
'cause if
But
I
we know
say-
everything already, though.
Speedy
you
done
don't.
already
You know what I
told
tell
the
you.
motherfucker don't come
Goddamn
on here getting sensitive. Then he talked about how his people did this, and then
Some
all
more
of a
piece.
sudden it was about the cereal and everything else. Come on now, you can't get on here and get sensitive, because that's the wrong platform for that.
So we changed it to My Bad Mondays from this point on.
I don't have no bads for nobody because I don't care that much.
No, I mean, how your weekend was good? That sounds gay.
I don't care what it sounds like, but you asked me and I said yeah. So what?
No,
what
you said
want? And what that mean?
Here's what I realized, that Speedy turned everything gay.
Exactly.
So you
Motherfucker
got
who gay tell me I turn everything gay.
You do turn everything
You're
gay.
gay.
But I'm not offended. I'm gay.
That was gay.
You know what I'm saying? But like other motherfuckers can't. I don't know why that gay shit be like fucking with them.
Yeah, why is it so offensive? Like,
Yeah.
what's going
Ooh,
on?
it's not offensive to me. I don't care. It's just the
Well-
simple fact is that every time somebody say something, you make that comment, and it's like, why? Just because something sounds that way or something like that doesn't necessarily mean it is what it is. So just take it for what it is and move forward, and stop bashing people about it, because it's not cute and it's not funny anymore. It's old. Find something else.
Who said that?
Again, my bad.
But more or less, just
Speedy, I didn't want nothing.
getting shit
Yeah,
together for
I
Thanksgiving.
don't want no Starbucks. Like,
Y'all
it's
want
cool.
some of that?
No, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
My daughter. Thank you, Maya Louise.
You gonna buy me some new ones?
Whatever you.
Hey Maya, thanks for bringing them some drinks.
Just more to the point, I'm just getting things together
We'll figure
for
it out.
Thanksgiving,
Mike,
that's
close-
all.
Thank you.
No, I'm
I mean,
I'm
Take care
cool,
of your
Maya.
I get it. You only got enough points for enough stuff. It's cool. Like,
I'm
you know
cool.
what I'm saying?
I'm cool. Your dad's the only one who needs something to drink. Your dad and your
Oh,
What?
look at that. See, my
Here's a question.
Did you get
Tea.
your dad a free drink?
Wait, hold on, Vernon. Hold on, Vernon. What are you drinking?
I don't know.
What is
Okay.
this? A sensitive
thank you.
berry punch? What is this? Look at this, guys.
This nigga got a Slurpee.
Oh, that's sweet.
You got that hibiscus? You got that hibiscus? What you know about that fruitcake?
It's a lot of passion in that thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of
You got
passion in
goddamn
hibiscus
Sip,
in there.
nah, pop sip it. What's that?
That's a gay drink.
What,
He
you
got
got
a
some
passion
lavender
fruit.
in there? What you got
What's
some?
I just take the pink one,
Thank
whatever
you,
that
Vern.
is.
Yeah.
I have
I
a
just take the
venti
pink one.
hibiscus.
Anyway,
Give me
nigga.
that hot pink drink in the
And
back.
Whatever got a
Let
lot
me
of
get
S's.
So
Whatever got a lot of S.
Give me that pomegranate.
Berry pomegranate splash.
Give me the berry
you know what,
pomegranate.
nigga? I'm out.
That's
Y'all can go.
That's like a pomegranate splash right there.
Could you put extra
how-
grammets in it?
Look, that's how it went down too. Look, it went like this. And
Oh,
show's
Make it
going
as
down in a
purple as
couple
you
weeks.
can.
what is that? Dragon fruit? That looks soft. What
No,
is
it's a hibiscus one. I know. I
That's
gotta.
love me tender pink.
You know the gay motherfuckers know. I'm just playing.
You ain't putting no extra hibiscus in yours.
Yeah,
Check-
man.
Pop, taste the drink, man. You
Shut
gotta-
up, boy.
Yeah.
Don't act like
migraine.
Don't act like you don't drink.
Nigga
now.
had a migraine, couldn't get rid of it.
Put your lips on that little hole.
Speedy says, excuse me.
Put your lips
could you
on that
put
little hole.
extra
Get you a
grammets
sip.
in it?
Yeah, sip them
Get
seeds
your,
out of
little,
there.
get your little sippy cup out.
Suck them seeds out that cup. I go ahead, man.
Are those the seeds that bust in your mouth?
Oh my God.
Now, that's gay.
That's gay.
You drink
They
a
designed them so they don't bust it and hit the back of your throat. Bow!
That nigga got a pop rock drink.
You got to see Speedy go like this.
Ooh, that was a seed.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna choke on a
That's
seed.
how I like it.
That one busted hard.
Said, oh God.
That's how I like it.
Oh, that's a dragon fruit.
Right, in my mouth, right in
Hey,
my
caller,
mouth.
what's your name? Where you calling
Them
from?
Grammys are popping.
My bad Monday. What
Hey,
they do?
It's Dana. Why don't you take a sip of your drink, Speedy?
I know, you know what I'm saying?
Shut up.
Ladies first. You next, Dana.
You got them Grammys in it.
Hey, boo.
Hey, bro.
You'll say you
How
don't
was your
speak to
weekend?
you don't speak to me no more. That's fucked up. What I do to you?
What did I ever do to you, huh?
So Dana,
Yeah.
are you gonna? What size shoe you wear?
I wear 9. I called about the raffle ticket.
Trying to see how big your dick is.
I got it. It's $10 raffle.
She wears a
tickets.
large flip-flop.
He said large drink.
So
That's
I'm just playing,
Wanzer.
Dana. I'm just playing. You my
Yeah, you
friend.
better take it back before you get popped.
I take it
Yeah,
back.
it's
I take it
It's
back.
my bad Monday. Everybody get
That's
one
my
mistake.
bad. That was my bad.
Everybody get a mistake.
Oh, I called about that. My bad Monday, because Friday I was having a really bad day, and I don't want to bring the show down, but you know, a
but you
lot
are.
has been going on.
Well, you know, when you're
And
having
I
a bad
was
day,
coming from a funeral, and I called in, and I was like too emotional.
Oh.
Wait, you called into the funeral?
No, I called into the show.
she went to a funeral.
Oh,
Did they let you ride in the family car?
I attended a funeral, and I was just like in a really bad mood, and I was very emotional. So
What,
that's
2
my
minutes
bad.
went too long? That be
What?
pissing me off too. I'd be like, 2 minutes, motherfucker.
everybody get 2 minutes.
What were you gonna say, Nick?
No, I was gonna say, how do you feel today though? You know, it's my
Right.
bad Monday.
No,
So how you
I'm
feeling?
better. I gotta manage my emotions better.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, you can have an emotional day. I'm glad you're feeling better though.
No, I hadn't told you guys. I just, depend on this show like I depend on food. Is that my
I had a
nephew
bad joke
was
for that one.
murdered
Yeah, I
October
depend on
28th.
food too, but it wasn't
Wait,
here
what
when I
happened?
got here.
What happened October 28th?
Yeah.
My nephew was murdered.
Oh man, rest in
wow.
peace.
Sorry to hear that.
You guys don't know this, but Pasadena's having like a race war right now.
Oh,
No, I didn't know that.
So the
I knew it.
Mexicans are shooting the blacks, and the blacks are shooting the Mexicans. And my nephew was sitting in front of my sister's house, and some Mexicans just ran up on the car and just started shooting and shot him in the head and killed him.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad we're here to help you get through some of that.
I
For
know.
sure.
Thank you, Speedy. I'll be giving you a hard time, but you know I'm playing. You know I love you like cooked food.
Because it's my bad Monday. So it's
It's
your
my bad Monday, so I'm gonna get a couple of raffle tickets.
Right.
And,
So,
I
Dana, did you
hope
flash on
Robbie,
anybody?
Gets okay. I hope Robbie is okay because
He good.
he was being too emotional. That's just part of the show. I mean,
we need to see the
we gonna talk about each other.
Yeah,
Wanda
and then
just
we
talked
come
about
back.
me wearing big flip flops. I don't even wear flip flops, but I'll take it.
See, that's why it was a joke, because you don't even wear them.
Well, Wanzer don't wear clothes that's his size, so he can't even talk.
His
pretty good.
thigh muscles out again.
Wanzer, you were hella funny on Friday, my
yeah.
dude.
He was
He
in
was.
rare
He was
form.
hilarious.
BSB. You were hilarious.
He's in rare
Oh,
form on
Friday was.
Yeah, that was.
I want to say it was funny, but, it was funny.
It's always, but
See, Wanzer's catching on and he's getting better. I think he was, floating for a long time now. He's the eighth
Oh, you
swimmer.
floating?
So
Yeah,
ahead,
pretty
Wanzer.
you're a floater.
soft.
So you
I was-
adopted too?
I was.
So you at the top of the toilet?
Wait, I was floating. Now I'm a what?
Now you got it.
Oh. Did she hang
How
up?
are we going to do the raffle, Speedy?
We're gonna walk you through it right now, baby girl.
Oh, okay, I'll hang up. Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
Thank you,
All
Dana.
right.
Thank you.
So it's $10.
Damn. She called right back.
Pop it.
Caller, what's your name? Where you
And
calling
another
from?
thing.
Welcome to
My Bad Monday.
My Bad Monday.
My bad Monday.
No, man. Still fucking with me. Still fucking with me, Let go.
Robbie go way on his way down there with his belt.
Right? Robbie,
Whoop all
stop
our
reading
ass.
the chat room.
Get out
No,
there.
I'm talking about on the air. Fuck the chat room. I'm not worried about bitch ass Pete on them motherfuckers, man. Shout out to Vern. Thanks, Vern.
We didn't say nothing.
Yeah, what did we say?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Robbie?
What we say?
Whatever, nigga.
Oh, man, it's
Robbie, that's the worst thing to say is whatever, nigga. What happened?
That mean we ain't say shit.
Quick question.
What's the worst?
The BSB.
Yes.
We got the banners going down or what?
Yeah, we're gonna. I have that all done this week. We should have it all done this week. I'm just waiting on them to send us the logo that they want on it, and then we got to put the other logos on there. Do we have your logo?
I sent it to Nick.
Is it just the text?
You said what now?
It's just that text, right? The font?
Yeah, just the font.
Got you.
Yeah, with the logo on there.
All right, cool.
I haven't seen Robbie.
But big shout out to Rollout Radio. I'm not mad at nobody. Like I said, I ain't tripping.
It don't
Good,
sound
because
like
we were
it.
just playing, Robbie.
It don't
We
sound
love
like
you
it.
up here, Robbie.
No, I do.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Hey, we got love for Robbie Perone.
I believe you.
Yeah, now you got your belt on, and we know you got your gi on, nigga. So.
I know you in the mirror with your gi on.
Nah, bro.
He got all our pictures up in the mirror.
If you want to train,
Listen,
you
Rob.
You want a Brooklyn train, right?
I see where the line was drawn. You see, I ain't saying nothing.
You said what?
You see, I saw where the line was drawn. I don't have nothing else to say. I'm
Hey,
good.
there's a line drawn, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, I'm
good.
cool. I don't worry about the people in the chat. They doing what they supposed to do. I can care less about the chat.
That is what they do.
Well, good then, Rob. Are you good, Robbie?
The door.
So I've always been good, man. Like I said, I'm good.
Robbie, have you not seen a show where I take it for like 40
don't
minutes?
Say it like that.
Bad
Nigga.
way to start.
That was a bad way to say it. You see how, and Robbie, do you see how they just made it gay?
And he said,
You see how
we
what
didn't
they
make
do?
it gay. You was gay when we met you. It's brand new now, nigga.
See, Robbie, you ain't here now. I'm taking all the heat.
I thought you were saying now you taking all.
I'm not, but you also don't get mad and have anger issues and want to swing on people. I do.
Don't swing.
Why do you have anger issues, Robbie?
You're a comedian, Robbie. You're a comedian.
Motherfuckers always talking about me.
No, I was asking.
Wait, hold on, nigga.
No, Robbie, I'm asking a real question because this is something I'm dealing with. I just got confronted this morning that I have anger issues, right?
Yeah.
So I'm asking a real question though, like how did you realize you have anger issues, and then how do you deal with that?
Having anger issues for a while. After my first assault charge, I had to calm down. Because
My first assault charge.
Shit.
Why was
I'm
he a
not
third or
laughing.
fourth?
I'm not laughing. After the first one. After the first one, they were trying to charge me as an adult. Certain things, it's just you have to really walk away. That's why I walk away. If
Robbie's 25.
If I get triggered on something where I get angry, I was used to just being violent. So having a weapon as a martial artist or a boxer or whatever you do is just having a weapon and putting people in danger when you get heated. So with my rage issues, I had to learn to walk away. So if I got angry where I couldn't vocalize how I'm feeling, I'd rather walk away. It's not being sensitive. It's being
aware.
Cautious.
Being aware.
All right.
Yeah, it is. It's being aware. So if somebody said that to you, it's because you scare them. You put a little fear in them. So you got to walk away.
So you know what I do? I take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's all.
It can be, hey, it's better than, listen, man, because I feel you, Robbie, because I was just saying the other day, I don't know if you caught the early part of the show,
went
but
all day, huh?
my back was hurting.
Did he say a shower?
Yeah.
My back was hurting, my tooth was hurting, I was tired, and this dude that cut my wife off and almost like hit her car, and they was popping shit while they was driving by. So I linked.
That's my friend.
I was enraged though, like if they would have stopped the car, I probably would have stabbed them, nigga. Like I pulled my knife out and everything. Like I was on one. To the point my wife had to pull off the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why
there.
I was asking on a real point, because I got the same. I have anger issues too.
Then you have to you like I said, after the first assault charge, and then you see what you're up against. It's different when you're in your 20s and 30s because
I can't afford to go to jail, nigga.
Well, it's a little bit different because if you pull out a knife knowing that you had a knife, that's premeditated.
I'm gonna poke something though.
All right, I don't know where we're going with this.
If I were you, I would keep some eskrima sticks and just say that you were trying to be a
Next
drummer.
gonna be Hug Me Monday.
That's a pretty good idea, Robbie.
You should keep the knife.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying easy things because I can't keep weapons in my car.
Since I got it.
I'm good. I'm good with knives, sticks, and a lot of things. So at the end of the day, if I have a trigger and somebody does that, I try to calm down. I try to walk away.
Did you say if you have a nigga? What did
you get to you get to a point where you can't stop. So if your wife had to pull over and pull to the side, that means you got to a point where once you do something, you can't take it back.
Well, yeah, no, she just pulled off the street. She just didn't want me to have to keep seeing these niggas because they would have slowed that car down. Nigga. I was hopping out. I already took the seatbelt off. It was on.
And right there, that's the problem. So
Yeah,
you have to walk away. If I get to a place where my blood is elevated and I'm getting angry, I walk away. I have to. I have to.
But
we appreciate you.
Do you counter anything, or you just have to just move away from the situation and then just deal with it like that? Or do you count? Like, do you have or that's just remove yourself from the situation?
No, I just remove myself. I'm not going to count because I'm just going to bring more anger to myself. I just get more fury.
Okay. Well,
I've seen that movie.
I have to get up and walk, and it's I don't like a lot of people grabbing on me, touching on me. That's not my thing. All that you can't be patting me on the back, not when I'm angry, because I'm starting to swing on anybody.
Oh, like a boy when LeBron elbowed them niggas, everybody.
So you gonna get hit back.
Yeah. And that's his fury. That's his fury right there. By them
I like
trying
that
to
nigga's
hold him
chase
back,
down.
nigga, don't hold me back. Let me get to this motherfucker first. Everybody else is irrelevant. The most dangerous
but the chase down was
thing is,
dope.
let's just say this. Let's say Walmsley's pissed off. He
Impossible.
wants to go after you, and I'm standing in Walmsley's way. I guarantee you, I'll be on my back, hurt, because Walmsley done broke my jaw to get to you. He doesn't care. When you have that fury issue, an anger issue, you just have tunnel vision. You want that person. Anything and anybody in your way, it's just a speed bump.
Yeah, I don't think, what's that do, Isaiah Stewart? I don't think he was that mad, though, because you as a fighter, Rob, you know this. He had a moment.
He could have swung on
that
it.
he could have did something. Yeah. And I think he realized how maybe, like, it wasn't that serious, or maybe he really didn't mean to hit him. I don't know.
But when his eyes started leaking,
yeah, that's when I think he got enraged when he seen the blood. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what set him off.
Right.
No, we can't hear
now, are you taking class, or are you talking to anybody about your anger issues?
Like, you have to realize,
myself,
we don't hear what they hear.
Get a bag, punch a bag, kick something, just to get the frustration off. Because, like I said, it's just different in your 50s than it is in your 30s. And, you know, at my age now,
it don't matter what age.
you know, I'm a little bit different. I'm not going to tussle with somebody. I'm going to break his ankle, break his knees, and I'm going to break his jaw.
Tantrum is a tantrum.
That's just it. I'm not going to go for all this dancing around.
All right, Rob. We don't want to dance either.
Well, I'm going to take you up on that offer, Rob. Thanks, man.
No,
next Tuesday, it's going down.
Walk away, y'all. Shout out to Robbie
away.
Cabral.
Walk away.
50 Shades of Funny, Eventbrite.
No, you walk
November
away because
30th.
it's just a different time. Like, for me, like, I know how to fight, but I know I can't beat everybody up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
what about
you gotta
Wanzer?
go.
Can you get Wanzer?
You can go, like, I don't know, but like.
That's my friend, Speedy.
But I know, like, I'm going to fight Wanzer. If I have to fight Wanzer, I don't know if I can beat him up, but we going to fight.
I'm sucking titties.
You know what I'm saying? No, you're not. You definitely going to get beat up. You
Take a
going
jack.
to get punched all in the top of your head.
I tell you like I tell the rest of the women, K-Dot, if you beat my ass, it's going to be with a dick in you.
But it ain't even about walking away. It's about the repercussions after. Like, for me, it's like people don't know, like, in my generation, when you used to fight, if you lost, you lost.
You
and
lost.
That's what it
Yeah,
was.
that's
But
how it
now
was.
you don't know, like.
Nobody loses.
And it wasn't even that bad. Like,
Yeah,
so
like,
what you lost the fight?
You know what I'm
like,
saying? Right. Because,
now
like.
it's recorded, nigga.
But here's the thing, like, when
I
you
didn't
lost
need
the
that front
fight,
too.
the people who talked about it, you had to get your ass beat for people to keep talking about it.
Right.
Like, oh, nigga, you got beat up. But if it was just a fight, like, you kind of lost, nobody gonna talk about it.
They only
no
remember
more.
the first punch anyway.
Right.
That's
But
what
like
we remember
nowadays,
first
it's like if I beat you up, is you gonna come back?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
'cause
saying?
I think it's worse because it's recorded. So now, like, everybody get the comment.
no,
everybody
I
oohing.
think it's worse because people don't know how to take L's. Like,
But
it
that's,
ain't about.
that's why I think they can't take L's.
It's not about you can't take L's because you don't know how to fight. Like, if you know how to fight, then you know
You done took a L.
subconsciously you might not win.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you know you don't know how to fight and then you get beat up, now I gotta shoot you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is a good point. If you think you know how to
Take
fight
that off
and
the
you
record.
take an L, that's why I never think about winning.
Yeah, like, I'm just thinking about fighting. Like, if we gonna fight,
I
but
see
now
what
I
you
just
mean.
think,
Leave me
I
alone,
think
nigga.
about the repercussion. Like, I'll be like, I'm willing to fight. Like, we can get down, but damn, is it gonna end? Like, do I have to worry about you coming back? Like,
Look,
that's what I worry
You
about.
fight
now.
Wanzer, you know what's going to happen.
No, Wanzer
We got a phone
punched in
call.
the head.
Shit.
Call her, what's your name, where you calling from, and my bad.
Wanzer gonna get a rape charge.
My
I'll be like, he
bad,
tried to
mama.
suck
Mumble
my
Mouth
titty.
Monday.
He tried to suck my titty,
Hey,
officer.
Speed.
Look at the video.
What they do?
He'll get an abuse and rape charge.
Hey, Speed.
What it do? Yeah.
Dang, hello?
Yeah, I'm here, nigga.
You might not be gay. That's still debatable, but your drink is.
Hilarious. He said that's still debatable.
Yeah, that drink wasn't.
She said, Daddy, what you want from Starbucks? Oh, give me that razzle dazzle.
Said razzle dazzle raspberry.
No, he said whatever the girls get.
He's
Whatever the girls like.
yeah, he's actually up front now. She was
I
like,
already had the drink, and she bought it in.
she said, what do you want? He said, just bring me something gay.
Nigga, you ordered that. Nigga, you bought that.
Shut up.
What's
That's
the call?
like-
The passion
DJ out
fruit?
that Vegas.
A dragon
That's what y'all
passion
need
fruit?
to
What's
worry
it called?
about.
Bring me
Y'all
something.
Y'all don't encounter enough gay
That's
people.
called the
That's
Santa
y'all
Monica
problem.
special.
That's why y'all have all these gay jokes.
Said, let me get a razzle dazzle raspberry.
You know what I'm saying?
Get me anything.
Special. Let me get a West Santa Monica special around this motherfucker.
So, are you watching the show or are you listening to the show?
Right. And
I'm
how you know
listening to
about
the
so
show.
much about gay
That's a
stuff?
strange transition.
How come you know
It's my
so much
show.
about gay shit?
Anyway,
DJ, so it's My Bad Monday, man. So
it's my bad Monday, man.
did you mess up over the weekend?
No, hell no, I don't mess up.
Oh, okay.
You fuck
But
up. We
I
know.
wanted to say, if
A perfect man.
what y'all was just talking about, if you have an anger problem
especially at this ripe age that we are at, the 30s and up, 25 and up, you talking about you got an anger problem or anger issue. He's soft. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that. Listen, let me finish. I'm not saying you won't whoop somebody's ass. I'm not saying you won't kill nobody. I'm not saying you won't do X, Y, and Z.
What you saying, nigga?
It's a soft trait for a man to have if you can't control your emotions. Are you not in love with your freedom? Are you not in love with your life? You know how many people die just from being in dumbass situations over some angle issues?
Some angle issues?
I heard that too. Yeah. Well, Robbie had just said he manages his anger.
Walking away.
I obviously manage my anger.
Barely. Yeah, that's how you manage your anger, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'll walk away.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you always supposed to take the easy, like, just walk away. Like, it's not that serious. If somebody could say something to you to get you to that point where you want to whoop some ass, like, that's soft. As long as nobody put their hands on you, you shouldn't put your hands on nobody else. So if a dude walk up to you, or just like in this situation, Robbie in that room, y'all calling him saying he's gay and he can't take the jokes.
Nobody said that.
No, he said he was gay.
Nobody said he was gay.
No, I didn't say you say that. I'm just saying, whatever the situation was, his story was gay, whatever. He told me he wanted to swing on people, so he had to leave. Like, that's crazy. Like, nobody put their hands on you, and you're a comedian, and you want to whoop ass.
Well, here's the thing. I think with Robbie, right? It wasn't.
Remember, he's listening, K-Dot.
I mean, I'm not going to say nothing bad, and I'm grown. Robbie can come up here and see me if he like. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that deep.
You ain't easy win.
You heard that, Robbie? Come on up here and see her.
For me, I think it was we wasn't allowing him to finish his story, and that came off very dismissive. And I'm a person like that too.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's rude.
Yeah, fuck your story.
So like,
These guys are rude. That's what they do.
I know, but like, if that's something that triggers him, like dismissiveness, then yeah, like maybe he had to walk out. Like, it wasn't. I don't think it was our fucking man jokes. I think it was the fact that he couldn't finish his story.
I'm not saying that he was soft for that. I'm saying if he would have put his hands on somebody for that, yeah, that would have been soft.
But he did. He walked out. Okay.
Yeah,
so how was your weekend, bro? How was your
weekend,
bro?
My weekend was cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad. You know, I didn't. They had the Lowrider Super Show out here in Vegas. I wanted to go to that.
You take some pictures?
I know, because we don't get paid till next Friday. So you don't get paid till this Friday. You can go.
Oh, I thought I thought UPS play every week.
Hilarious.
UPS?
Yeah, who you work for?
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon.
No, nigga, I get my check every Friday. If not, nigga, I won't come to work. But I wasn't able to go to the Lowrider Super Show, and I really wanted to go. But that's the only thing that was whack for my weekend. But other than that, I still had a cool weekend.
Oh, you couldn't find no dude to go with?
Hilarious. I tell you, this nigga make everything gay. He make everything gay.
Only when you're here, K-Dot.
Man, well,
it's gay day.
Like I said, until a big buff gay nigga come in here, we gonna see how long it's gay day. y'all ain't read met the right food.
DJ at that Vegas, we raffling off some Air Force Ones, man. I don't know if you have a girl. Your girl wears size 9 shoe. We got a dope looking shoe. So look at it.
Hell no.
It's $10, man. It's $10 to get in the raffle.
Y'all gonna be holding on to them shoes for 2 more Christmases, man.
Wow.
Why? Because you know what girls like to wear? That's us.
I know girls, nigga. I know women.
No, I said you know what girls like to wear. That's us.
I'm raised women. So I know, yes.
No, you don't, my nigga.
I know what they like.
I seen how you dress. You don't even know what to wear. You know what I'm saying?
In other words, she's been on your page, my nigga.
Because you don't even know what to wear.
Did you pay your car note? Car note's coming up on the 1st. You ready?
That motherfucker do today.
Oh, what you got an off day?
Yeah.
Well, why you talking to us, nigga? Get to work.
So you set it up for Friday.
It's hard to
Hey, it's for sale. If anybody wants it, it's for sale.
Oh, today's the late fee.
It's for sale? Why you selling what you love, my nigga? Keep it. Put the roll bar in there and everything.
Hey, don't you know they make new ones every year, man? The new ones.
Don't you know I don't give a fuck?
You fuck nigga.
Yeah, we still ain't seen it. We don't even know if you got it. We ain't seen it.
I know. I sell shit I can't afford either.
If I got it, you can buy it.
I think he has a. What do you got? What do you have?
He got a Hellcat.
Yeah, he has a Hellcat in Roblox.
He got a hell of a car payment. That's what he got.
He got one online in his game, in his video game.
I ain't got no hella car payment. My car payment cheap.
Ain't really your car, though.
But look, if you want it, you can have it.
Want it.
You mean the bank has a
All right,
nice
dog.
car?
You should just hold on to it though, because it's a terrible time to sell cars. Like, just keep it.
No, it's a great time to sell a car.
No, it's not. Wait.
It's a great time to sell a car.
Why?
Because there's a shortage of chips. You guys heard about the shortage?
Of what?
Chips.
What do you mean, Chip?
So there are chips that go in cars. So they're selling cars now without USB panels because they don't have the materials to make them.
It all comes from Taiwan.
They're selling a lot of computer chips that you need in cars are not available. So my boy just got the new Cadillac. You know how the running boards come down?
Mm-hmm.
All the new Cadillacs, they don't have running boards that come down because they don't have the chip. And there's all kinds of other things that all these chips
So why
do.
is that good to buy if you're not getting all?
It's good.
More for your car to take the chip out because they can resell the chip and shit.
Yeah.
And the parts.
But if I'm buying a new car, I'm not getting the
chip
amenity.
don't matter what your car is.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about if you're buying a new car. Like if I'm buying a new car, why wouldn't I want the paneling to come down? Like that's not my part because I'm sure the price of the car hasn't changed.
Right, but they've got like last year. So my boy had to get last year's model because this year's model doesn't have the running board. So the model hasn't changed. They look the same. Everything's the same.
He just got a
But
year
if you get last
later.
year, you can get all those options that you can't get this year. Yeah. So you got to pay more money for it because there's a premium on them because they're not available.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And welcome to my
So
bad
it's a
Monday.
good market to sell your car, but
Yes,
not buy cars.
exactly.
Okay.
Take that L.
That's what
Hey,
I'm saying.
used car market
can you
is up.
call back in and let us know what's
That
the
makes
best karate shoe, nigga? That's what I need to know.
That makes
This nigga said, "What's the best karate shoe?" Nigga, that's funny.
Hey,
That's funny.
I heard that nigga in the background smashing wood planks. Nigga, what the fuck did to
that
Robbie,
nigga
man?
said smashing
Oh
wood.
my god.
Hey, man.
That's funny as hell,
This
Al.
nigga was, hey, what y'all did to Robbie, man?
No, you
He put
niggas
a
in the
Pete
chat room did
Clemenza?
that.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
Pete
No, clearly
Clemenza.
y'all did something in the chat room. Like,
In
you
the
know
chat
what I'm
room.
saying?
We didn't do shit.
This nigga triggered like a motherfucker.
Well, you know what? Robbie's really funny. I think he just didn't have the patience that day.
I guess so, man.
Well, he said he had anger
Look, man, you
issues.
never,
So.
look, here's the thing, bro. I understand, some people control their anger better than others, but all you got to remember is you never give nobody that power over.
Yep.
Bro.
Never give him that power.
Right.
Never give them that power. Once you give them that power, you done already lost, bro.
Yeah, because somebody has control over your life and how you react to things. So I'll
That
never.
nigga ironing his belt and everything. That nigga,
So he's ironing his karate belts. Nigga, that's funny.
Hey, he picking out his drawers. If I wear these, I can kick higher.
yeah, nigga. When they ain't got no wrinkles in them, they don't hold your legs back. No wind resistance.
Now, Elle, are you watching the show or are you listening to the show?
Yeah, I'm watching the show right now.
Did you see the shoes?
Yeah, nigga. Look, I'm gonna tell you this, nigga. You better auction those off on A5A website, nigga. That's the only person that's gonna get them.
Don't matter. We just
Black and gold,
man.
nigga.
Whoever, man.
A5A. I was like, what the hell is A5A?
Alphas, nigga.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't
Y'all
know.
have to remember, how old is old girl who made those shoes? She in her 20s, right?
Yeah,
y'all niggas old. Y'all looking
Hey.
at that shit like, oh no, ain't nobody gonna
competing
buy
with
those.
I ain't got nothing that color.
I ain't got nothing to match with that. Like, these kids don't match, man.
Yeah, like these kids don't match at all.
Somebody gonna want them for their birthday or Christmas. So it's just a $10 raffle anyway.
Yeah, I
Elle.
got you.
So get in,
fucking
man.
around.
Get in. You never know.
Yeah, 5.
Nah, nigga, I might win.
You can resell them, like
They said Robbie Van Dam.
hilarious. Robbie Van Dam.
They're not gonna stop, Robbie. They're not gonna
Goddamn
stop.
chat room.
Thanks, Al.
All right, Elle.
What size
no
are those shoes? A
school,
9 in women's?
Thanks, Al.
Yeah.
Are you getting rid of your phone case?
No, it
yeah.
just was charged faster when it's just on this thing. Why? You trying to? You got a phone.
I
man.
switched mine. I put this one on there, and now I keep losing it because it's black and I'm used to it being blue.
You keep setting it down, not paying
Yeah,
attention.
And then I can't
It
see
blend in?
I can't see it. I was actually, Kate, that was right next to me. Your phone's right here, man.
It's right here,
I
ring.
was in panic mode.
How's the weekend, Kate?
It was cool. Like I filmed some.
You get some?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? If I did, that ain't y'all business.
I know.
Hey, niggas.
Did you get some, my nigga?
We throw it out here.
Did you get some
It's
outside
my
your
show.
marriage?
Oh, wow.
Wow. You gonna answer that? Niggas, what'd you do, K-Dot?
K-Dot knows how to shut you down.
I know how to get it right. I know how to get it off me.
You come in at 2, she comes in at 10.
Nah, I filmed some
We got
skits
phone calls. We got phone
on
calls.
Sunday.
We got
so.
phone calls. We love talking about your shit.
Oh,
Caller,
yeah.
what's your name? And
See, he know how to get it off me.
My bad, Monday.
Nick, the great way to help
Great way. What is the great way?
control anger is is visualization.
Ain't you
What?
Ain't you the kettle calling the pot black? A great way to control. I am listening, Vern.
I'm trying to help someone.
No, you're not.
Now look. Now look, Vern. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Me personally, I don't have anger issues when it comes to me. Like I can deal with somebody talking to me crazy. I think it was because it was my wife. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is,
I'm not going
to say personally.
I'm gonna go all the way, Vernon.
Double entendre.
His thing, like,
It's called a double entendre.
I mean, we know.
Listen,
Double
Vernon,
entendre.
Sometimes I say this, me, myself, personally.
If somebody do something to my wife, nigga,
that's right up there with irregardless.
I'm going all the way right there, Vernon.
Irregardless.
Therefore, there's no need to have
that's not a word.
Irregardlessly.
But why does that work though?
If it's me, I can stop.
If you're trying to control yourself,
me, myself,
control your anger,
and
I feel like the Hulk. I need that.
We wouldn't do it.
I need to use my anger.
You said we?
I need the anger. It helps me motivate myself in the morning.
What is it? How's it go?
Irregardless.
Irregardless of what you doing, nigga.
Yeah, no, Vernon, I'm pretty good with anger with myself. It just when it comes to my family and stuff.
All right, Vern, hit back. I got a question to ask you.
With anger
so there's certain words.
Yeah, I mean you ain't gonna
kill
yourself.
Words,
no, somebody get me mad. Like,
hold on, Nick.
I could deal with.
There's certain words we gotta figure out what so the word irregardless.
But if they disrespect your father,
I'm gonna lose it. Look,
so when you said,
because I was cool with the white boy, I was cool with the white boy out there.
You wasn't.
Until he said something to you.
Wait,
you
mean that one that
the
one you ran out that time?
I wasn't because he was talking crazy, and I'm like, I'm not. If you talking to me crazy, I just know it's not how serious I think it is. So I'm not tripping ever, unless you touch me or something. I'm never tripping. But when it comes to my people, I'm not taking no L's, bro. So
what he say to your dad?
I don't know what he said. He just directed his conversation that way, and that went south fast. And I was like, hey, all right, that's enough of that.
No, because
like Nick grew about 2 inches on him. He said, my man.
Talk to my daddy like that. That nigga fed me cereal, raised me.
Hey, man, when it comes to my family, man, we're going to go over to the line.
He put a roof over my head.
I man took me to Six Flags when I was a kid. You ain't
going
to talk about my daddy. That daddy left me all the Count chocolate in it.
Excuse me, father.
Gave me Count chocolate anytime I wanted.
So a certain word, Nick used it a few minutes ago. Me personally. What was it? Which is a weird word.
I said if you say me, then you don't have to say personally.
It is a little redundant.
Or was it irregardless?
Yeah, that ain't even a word.
Yeah, because regardless.
It's not?
No.
Regardless. I don't know what does the ear mean. What does that?
I don't know. It's not.
Well, it goes like this. Irregardless of what you think about me, nigga.
Well, irreplaceable.
That's how it goes.
It means not.
It means not, right? So not, and regardless means
of what you think.
Not
of no regard. So that's not too technically. So
right.
That's not. You know what I mean?
Not.
So it's not.
It's
not, nigga.
But the way it goes, irregardless of what you think about me, nigga, what you not gonna do. That's how I go.
I've also heard this. Me, myself, personally, I'm like,
that's a whole lot right
that's
there.
That's a lot of yous. That's 3 yous.
See, that's what start a fight when you do that.
See, like they still talk about my beads. That's why I don't have no sympathy for nobody.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a minute ago, right?
That's when we first started.
Them niggas still remember the beads.
Because
Nick had
straight,
2
nigga.
beads back here.
And I refused to take it off.
I remember he turned around. I said, nigga, is them 2 beads? And Blue did a whole song about a bead. Nigga.
One bead.
Hilarious.
They did
it.
And
he took that bead out.
Nah, it fell off. I didn't take it off.
Same thing. You didn't put it back in.
I wasn't going to take it
now,
out.
What was you doing with the beads, Nick?
What happened was my
you make
wife,
them clap when you walk?
What? This nigga said what? What did you say?
Do you make them clap when they...
Man, that's us.
Listen, you know how they got the little
gold them African clips,
the little gold clamps that you put on your locks, right? Mm-hmm. So what happened was my wife had twisted my lock.
Well, you said
and so I have
just
one.
Playing along.
This is the one I started first, right? And what I did was I wrapped another one around it, so now it's 3 locks. You feel me? It's symbolism behind it. So I had to put a bead on there to keep it so it can grow together. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to put a rubber band because it'll get.
And we just happened to notice the bead.
So it wasn't that deep, but it was just on one lock, and it was 2. I needed 2 beads to get the whole thing to go together. You feel me?
Right.
And once it came together, I'm cool with
one bead.
So
when I tell you, them niggas was
it was
throwing
TDP, my dad, and you know.
They was at home looking at the bead like, I can't take it out.
Then
they know they got me.
They know they got me.
I couldn't take it out. My wife's like, you gonna take it out? I said, hell no, I ain't taking this bead out. Put another
Rock
bead
the
in.
one bead.
Yeah, I ain't taking no bead out.
It's like I ain't throwing my V-necks away.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's how
I
you
mean,
do it.
you didn't wear it today, though.
I ain't wear it
today. But you got your thighs out.
But they'll be back.
Your inner thighs out.
These are called shorts,
If
Speedy.
anything, I'll go
These are called
Ashford
shorts.
and Simpson in this motherfucker if I have to.
You was brave for wearing that throaty the other day.
That was the funniest
Because first of all, you had to
outfit.
put that on. And me imagining you put that on is fruity.
It goes on like any other shirt.
No, it stop at your neck.
Because I thought it was a hoodie, and then you said no.
I
It's
never
an
heard
ear
of a
warmer.
throaty.
Nope, comes up the hair all around.
I can't believe you. It's in your collection.
You ever pulled the string? Like, not obviously you did it here, but
I just let it hang down.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, service purpose.
You know.
Butterfly collar.
Let your throat
Butterfly cotton, baby.
Let your throat hang out.
Well, we got to stop because we don't want him to leave.
Eric does. How was the movie? How was Venus and Serena's movie?
It was really good.
It didn't do that well in the box office, but
It was good to me because
Nothing does good in the box office now.
That's good.
well,
it
no.
shows fatherhood. Like
Is the movie about him or her or the kids?
it's about him raising his kids.
That's dope.
Like,
to be the next Michael Jordan's.
but no, just making them self-aware and instilling in them what they need to
The tools.
to move forward in. You know,
This
y'all
fucking
remember
society.
it just really, like the interview that she was doing and the reporter kept asking her like why you feel like you can beat in the dad. Remember he stepped in? That's how the movie
Now,
kinda-
she done already told you now.
Right. But like
Y'all
you know what
remember
I'm
the
saying,
interview?
building them
Which-
up like this is what the world is gonna do.
Yeah,
and you
which
gotta
is
be
so
prepared.
weird. They asked them fucking questions, and it's like even when they were interviewing,
Trying to take their confidence away.
they were interviewing
Right.
Russell
This fool said
about the
Hurricane
basketball
Nick.
game that he got a tech. He was like, "My man said, you know you got a tech." He was like, "Nah, I didn't know I got a tech." Do you know why you got a tech, nigga? What? How's that a basketball question, nigga? Why are you asking me? Do I know I got a tech? And the game's over. It's not like during the game, hey, you got a tech, you can't go back out or whatever that is. It's just, I think most of the time those guys in those rooms are trying to provoke you so they can really have something to write about.
A story.
Oh yeah,
Some
because it
controversy.
can't be, hey, so you had a good game, cool, and then you stop there. You have to find something that you're gonna prod them with, and I think that's what they did with Serena and Venus.
And that's
No,
what
that was what Wanzer said. Like they try to diminish your confidence because they don't want you to be.
Great.
You know
it's
what I'm
almost
saying?
like
Exactly.
the devil.
Yeah.
The
What
white
makes
devil.
you think you can be the champion?
The white
That's
devil.
hilarious. Do you really believe that?
You're not gonna be the champion unless we want you to be the champion.
Pretty much. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to My Bad Monday.
My bad, nickel.
I guess.
Okay, I thought I was behind.
No, you here.
No, you guys are talking about King Richard. I really liked it. It was
You
good.
did?
It was good.
I
See,
was-
you enjoy it because it's about fatherhood.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Should he watch it with the
Yeah.
kids?
Go ahead, Nick.
I said, should he watch it with the kids? Should he make the kids watch it with him?
Or she just watch it with his black kids.
His kids is pretty much already gone.
Should he watch
Yeah.
it with his real kids?
Save them little ones.
Nigga said, should he watch it
You know
with
what
his real
though?
kids?
I remember they were trying to say that dad was too, which is weird because all of a sudden now the dad is too much in their lives.
How can
where-
a dad be
where-
too
where-
much in somebody?
but
That's
they
the
embraced
crazy
it.
part, Steve.
Yeah.
He even had a neighbor, like a nosy neighbor, that always has something to say, and she just went as far as she could with it, and you just like, bitch, these are not your kids.
Yeah.
These are mine, and I will raise them in the way that I want to.
And I feel like when it seemed like they embrace black kids when they ain't got no father. Oh, they don't have a father, and they had to
Well,
do
they
this.
do because they can lead them and be like a father figure. I mean, if you really look at a lot of these colleges, those coaches become like a father
Yep.
figure, and they can sway the mother by having her be emotional and
Yep.
say, "This is what we can do for your kid." And she's like, "Well, he knows what's best." It's like going to the doctor and you telling the doctor, you know, what your symptoms are, and then they come up with a diagnosis, but they haven't tested you.
Yeah, that's why them motherfuckers. When I would go to when Knicks game, nigga, I don't give a fuck what nobody said to me. I'm at that game. Well, can you bring it down? No, nigga, I'm not bringing shit down. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Fuck what you going through. As long as I don't put my hands on you, eat a dick up till you hiccup.
Hilarious.
And then this one is not.
That's at a high
this
school
movie
game.
isn't
Right.
slanted
I've seen
towards
it.
the, you know, what white people think. Like it really showed a lot of what Richard Williams was doing with his daughters and what program he had them on. Like he kept telling his wife, any coaches he encountered, even players, he was like, "We have a plan, and we're going to carry that plan through." And he talked to his daughters, and he didn't let a lot of outside influences in their life. Like they were a family, they were a unit. We rely on each other.
And
We
and,
support
and I'll
each
say,
other, and it showed that.
Well, that's
And they
like
tried
why
to
it's
make him-
imperative that a father be in the house.
That's
Yes.
just like, what's the ball dude?
Wow.
LeVar.
LeVar Ball.
yeah,
Look what he's done for his sons.
yeah, and they tried to make him act
You
like
have
he's
to,
crazy.
You have to be
Right.
that way, you know, with your children because, I'm sorry, Speedy.
No, it's all
You
good.
have to be that way with your children because of all the outside influences. I mean, you know, TikTok will run your child if you let it.
Yep. And here's the weird thing. They always saying how, the daddy ain't like kids, kid is doing this. He got 3 sons, and they're all doing positive shit. Ain't nobody in jail. Did nobody shoot nobody. And they're actually doing the right shit.
But it's not about that. Like, that's every black household.
Yes.
That has that's just not the norm for white people. Like, white people, children run them.
Yeah.
So, like, for them, like, they just don't understand. So it seems abusive, you know what I'm saying, from the outside looking in, because they don't rear their children that way. But they don't have to rear their children that way because of the world. Like, their children are not going to encounter what we encounter. Yep. So that's why our parents, like our fathers or our mothers, are much more stricter and more direct and more, because you got to be built up a certain way
to deal with this world.
Deal with the society that's not set up for you. Like, i.e., when Serena had to go back and forth with the line judge. Remember, that wasn't the norm for a white people. You ain't never seen. What's her name? Sharaposa or whatever.
She's talking to me.
Yeah, they never go back and forth with the line judge. They just accept it because it's usually in their favor. So that was something new for, like, the line judge to be like, well, damn, like, you ain't gonna shut the fuck up. Like,
no, motherfucker.
Right.
Is she going full nigger on me?
I remember when Serena and Venus were playing and they were at the top of their game. Like, the judges in America and all of them were against them. They treated them like outsiders.
Because they didn't want them to win and get all the money.
Because they don't know about competing. They don't know about competition. They don't know anything about that.
Said and did, and, you know, it was just, you know, counterproductive.
Yep. But you like the movie.
So I think it was good.
All right, we'll talk about it. I'm going to watch it tonight, and we'll talk about it on Monday. Is that cool? I mean, on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Thank you, baby.
He said he had 15 kids,
right,
but only cared about 2.
All right, bye.
So, again, I truly believe in America, the number one thing they had to do was stop the black dad. Because you think about all our leaders and anybody that was doing anything was in the house raising the kids.
Especially if you have a dad who is actually a good dad, a good provider, whatever, and you put him away. He picks his kids up from school, takes them to school, and pays the bills, and buys their Count Chocula, and sits with him and watches TV and does all these things.
Conversate with
that a dad is supposed to do.
Is not a word.
And then you take this man and you remove him from the house and you put him in a cell for 10 years or 5 years. You know, what happens to that kid? Now this kid has 2 years. Now this kid has a void. And now he's, you know, it's not good.
Yeah. So I'm here for all the dads who didn't. That's why, man, when I see kids and they need a dad, hey, man.
Yeah, you are Rent-A-Pops.
I get in there.
No, that's good. That's
my
just
dad
you being a man. But like
taking
I said,
every
Martin
dude.
Luther King was
I saw him trying to take in a kid at the gym. I saw him trying to take in a kid at the gym. Hey, little boy, show us some nice basketball shorts you have on.
No, my boy D.
Yeah,
my boy D.
Came to live with us.
He grew up. He didn't have no pops. You know, he actually just came over. I met him because we was gonna jump him, which was hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. He was talking trash about my brother, and then we ran up.
Dishonor your family.
We finna jump him, but he ended up being cool. So we just hang out from that day forward. Then he came over my house one time and just kind of never left. And he always like basically when we moved, he kind of just moved with us. It was weird, you know. But the same thing was with my mom. Like I remember some Filipino kids. They got dropped off at my house one time, and their mom just left back to the Philippines.
That's crazy.
And didn't come back for like 4 months.
That's crazy.
And then she didn't say anything. She just popped back up and got the kids like 4 months later. Just pulled up like, oh, you ready?
But that's how we built though. Because if that was a white family, they would have called child services quick.
They just left them. They're here. But I definitely gonna watch the movie because I do remember how they tried to make him a bad dad because he was like blocking people just from taking advantage of his daughters, which at the time we didn't know.
That's exactly what he was doing.
That's the problem.
Which we didn't know that.
You gotta think about. Look at all the energy they put into making sure the young black men fail.
Mm-hmm.
They giving you rap. Nothing but sports, nigga. They don't.
You get a rap at an early age.
And think about this: they don't put tennis courts in black neighborhoods for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
They're not expensive to build them.
Right.
They don't put them in your neighborhood for a very simple reason because they don't want you playing that sport. You know what I'm saying? They give you the basketball court, nigga, and the soccer field. That's all you niggas get. Basketball.
And if
soccer,
you don't play soccer, play football on it.
And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I think when we get past those bumps in the road, I think everybody's kind of looking like, how the hell did you get past segregation and discrimination and all
you know,
of this?
it's much easier to become a professional tennis player than it is to become a professional basketball athlete. Because I don't have to be 6'7". I don't have to be able to dunk. I don't have to be able to, tennis is all technical. Right. So if you spend enough time on that court, you're going to be amazing, period. And anybody can do that.
Yeah, my wife, she had a scholarship to play golf.
You's a goddamn lie.
So I was telling
her, all black people always say that when they hear you lying. You's a goddamn lie.
I was telling her, like,
anyways.
I was telling our kids, I was like, they definitely playing golf or tennis.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cool on basketball, football. It's too many black people competing. We all nice at it. Let's just go with basketball.
I'm just
golf,
whatever you good
tennis.
at.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to put you in whatever, but if you good at basketball and you good at football,
then because I think God gives us all a gift.
Yeah,
every person
except for you, Speedy.
No,
I don't think basketball is a gift, though, Pops. Because it's a technical
no,
thing.
because you think, look at LeBron, that was a gift.
No, I think no, because the other 6'9" black men running around here that with a 50-inch vertical. I see it all. You've been to a park and you just see somebody playing at a park. You're like, yo, how's this guy not a professional athlete?
Because it's more to it than just that.
So that's why I'm saying. That's why I don't think being a professional basketball player is a gift. I don't think that's the gift. I think maybe LeBron's leadership may be his gift. The fact he's able
your
to
athletic
navigate
prowess
all of this.
is your gift. If you talented in something and you hone it in, like
I don't think being a buck is a gift.
You can be.
Thank you, Mark.
You could be. No, it's not about but you're limiting it to physicality. Like you don't know you good at something until you try it. Just because I'm 6'9", like I'm asking you to try it because you're tall because I see what's visually. But if you inherently are talented. Yes, like you just happen to be 6'9" too, but you can play basketball.
And
that's
again,
a talent.
And again, I've told the audience this before. I know y'all think because my son, he's my son, but I think about all my kids. But Brooklyn, to me,
your real kids are
hilarious.
Brooklyn, to me, every level he went to, he got better. And he was better than the kids that were there.
But that means he enjoyed it, too. Because you have to like doing something in order to find your passion in it. Yeah. And if you don't enjoy doing it, you won't be good
eventually you'll fall off anyway.
Right.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And welcome to...
My Bad Mondays.
My Bad Monday.
Hey, that's what's up, y'all. It's Big Jay in Dallas, man.
Jay, what up?
Hey, just
a super quick comment on choice. Not everything do you have to be good to love, to be good at, and find that you have a gift or a talent for. I mean, at some point, it's gonna be hard, and kids are gonna want to quit because it's getting tougher. Both my sons are musicians. I was a jock, so I don't really know much about the music world, but I could see early on they had a talent and they were enjoying it. But as they passed from intermediate musicians to progressing to, more advanced musicians, the amount of time they had to put in and the effort got harder. And so at some point they wanted to quit. And that's just part of life. We had to push them. No, I really think you need to pursue this because you're really good at it. And I think that you can take it somewhere. And right now my son is being considered for multiple scholarships, my youngest child.
Well, that's not a push. You encouraged him.
But at a certain point, once he got over that hump,
are two different
we
things.
don't have to push him to practice. We don't have to push him to try. It became something that he did for himself.
There you go.
So I'm just saying, I mean, at a certain point, all kids want to, they're going to hit that hump. But it's okay to keep pushing them if that's something that you think they're really going to be passionate about.
Yeah. And then what about your other kid?
But is that what you saw?
They're both successful, man. My oldest is on his own, doing fantastic. He does music independently. My youngest son, he's going to continue to further his education. He wants to go on and study music and education in college. So
that's hot, man.
They're both doing it their own way. I'm glad we pushed them a bit, but we wanted them to be more balanced. You know what I'm saying? We wanted them to do the academics, handle your business, learn how to be disciplined, but at the same time have an outlet. So I don't care if it's sports, music, art, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You need to encourage these kids to have some kind of outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but encourage.
Because my youngest daughter, it ain't sports, but she loved to draw. She'll draw, and I just buy her a whole bunch of canvases so she can draw on the canvases and paint.
I think it's canvas.
Speedy, if I can suggest,
not canvases.
You're probably already doing this, but it's not just giving them the tools. You got to take them to see art, really immerse them in it, man.
Okay.
So,
I never thought about that.
She ain't going to be no artist, Steve.
No, the museums, the art shows.
You have to take your child somewhere,
Speedy.
A museum, fuck
that can really get them engaged.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
American art. Yeah, there's a ton, bro.
Thank you, bro. CJ, see how we agree?
He never thought about taking his child who likes to do art to see art.
To see
Never
art.
crossed his mind.
Never crossed his mind.
What a weird concept.
I would leave, motherfucker.
What I would say is this, Pops, if she really likes
Thank
it,
you, Jay.
what I would say is to get her some professional art classes. You don't have to do a lot, maybe just 1 or 2.
Okay.
Because that right there will let her know at an early age
Where she at?
is not where you at. It's not about that because you can do anything, but it'll let her know, is this something I want to do as a for real?
Which means you have to see the business side of it
It'll
too.
also
Well, it's not really
show
you won't understand.
support.
You won't understand the business side of it, but you will see that because when you start art off, it's fun. You're just really pulling things out your mind and put them on paper, right? But when it gets technical, sometimes that takes the fun out of art, what some people consider art. So like when I had to draw for Disney, it took all of the fun out of art. Like I didn't enjoy one thing about it, so I knew I didn't want to I didn't want to work for anybody in the art, you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't have fun doing it. So I learned that my version of art I like is like to take my ideas and put that on paper or canvas, versus you commission me to do a piece or
Following instructions.
right? Or I have to draw this piece 30 times.
You know, I know what Nick's talking about. I can draw. And I took an art class.
Around like, we
Yeah,
don't
because I
care.
seen
Like,
draw.
your drawing.
No, you-
I can draw.
His eye, so he showed
looking
me.
around like, okay,
I
nigga,
can
we
draw.
believe you.
Nigga, I can draw. Nigga, I can draw.
Why your shoulders going
Yeah,
up?
we believe you. Relax your shoulders.
So what I'm
You
saying
look
is
tense?
I can draw. So I took an art class one time, not really because I wanted to, but because, you know, when you're taking classes and you're signing up for all the classes you want to take, I'm just looking for fun shit that I might like. So I don't need anybody to tell me how to draw. But I signed up for this art class, and all of a sudden they put all these restrictions and start here and use this pencil and they're giving you all these technical skills to draw the way that they think you're supposed to draw instead of how you draw. Because if you're
And what did you say?
I'm
out.
I mean, I followed the class or whatever, but if you're a real artist, you draw. Nobody needs to tell you anything.
Right. I do think, well,
school is about preparation. So, like, that's where you figure out, like, what lane you want to do. Because you could be an artist. Like, yeah, they're going to give you technical skills because you're going to school to get a job or your career path. So, like, they don't know your passion. They just know, like, to get a job or go in the direction of your career, you're going to need these technical skills. That's for you to hone out. Like, that's why I say encourage and push are 2 different things. Like, I always knew I was funny, but my mom did not encourage me to be no comedian.
Ask everybody.
Ask
I mean,
everybody.
like, yeah. But she didn't encourage that because in her mind, that's not going to support you. So I'm going to encourage you to do this to... Who's that, Albert Einstein? You do that?
Yeah.
Okay, you do. Good job.
This
Well,
nigga gonna
well,
tell me I
I'll
can't
say
You know
draw.
what I'm
this.
saying? Like,
K-Dot.
so you don't... I didn't pursue it because that's not...
That's one.
She didn't support me in that.
But you felt like you wanted to be a comic.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
But
so-
like my mom was
Look at
like, "No, you got to go to school. You got to do this because this is what life is going to be."
Well,
like,
for me,
can't draw.
I was just able to. I knew how to. I had great timing
that?
when it came. I thought that was you.
hey, that's that nigga. Who's that?
Did
I
you know
just
who
thought-
it was, Nick?
No, I thought it was
Nigga,
a
we
white
doing
woman.
the show.
It is.
You showing
Pamela
off your
Anderson.
designs.
I just thought it was a white
Uh,
woman.
I want y'all niggas to look at that.
No, Pasco. Can you stop, please?
Yeah,
Not
nigga,
the Pasco.
He said no Pasco.
Pasco.
this nigga out here
At the end of the
etch-a-sketching
day,
on his phone. And shit.
yeah, I know. I didn't know I could do comedy. I knew I had timing to tell a joke, but I didn't think about being a comedian. But that's why I truly believe everyone has a gift. But when I got ready to do comedy, it was just so natural. It was natural to make people laugh. And it wasn't I didn't have to think about it. I listened to some Richard Pryor stuff. I understood the timing, understood that part of it. But after that, I just said, I got to figure it out. And then it just became natural. It was a natural thing to make people laugh. Like, Nick has a gift. I didn't know he had it, but he actually funny
See,
as fuck.
But that's why I don't believe in all that stuff, Pops, because when it comes to basketball, right? The reason I got as far as I got in basketball, I literally got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, ran to the park, and shot jump shots. So all of that, when people be like, "Oh, yo,
Who
he
was
can
that?
shoot," I used to listen. When I lived in my mom's house at Robinson Park, because it's a gang park. Anybody from LA, you couldn't go to Robinson Park.
Yep,
So the only
I
way
know
we
what
could
it
go
is.
there was in the morning before the gangsters got there. So Donna would wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning before my mama got up for work. We would run to the park. I would shoot 500 shots because I heard this on TV, and then we would run home and get ready for school. So when I play basketball, I'm like, well, you can shoot. Yeah, duh, because I know how many shots I didn't put up. I know how much work I put in. And that goes when it comes to comedy. I've literally probably watched every show you've done. And I sit and study timing. I think TDP is one of the funniest people I've ever heard talk. So when TDP is doing his jokes and stuff, I watch and see. And I rewind and say, okay, how'd he come up with this so fast? Like, how is your brain just thinking about, you know what I'm saying? He told Lewis Jeff Arnold said his dad was fighting cancer. This nigga said, well, what round is he in?
Yeah, that's.
And I was in my head, I was thinking, it's such a cruel joke. But it's genius, because I'm thinking, how can your mind think that fast to be like, what round, you know? So
Guy Black.
I don't think it's a gift like that. I think you gotta put
Guy
work in.
Black over at KJLH used to work with us on Foxhole, which we all hated. Guy Black.
Little guy, right?
Yeah. So Guy Black tells TDP, because TDP we consider as a sniper on the show. Nigga, he just go bunt, he gonna hit him in. So he's trying to structure the show to make it. We gotta have it structured. You know, we like, nah, nigga, we got it. So he goes, TDP, I need you to write down the one-liner jokes. We all went, what? Yeah, I want TDP to write down his one-liner jokes and to have them ready. I said, nigga, it don't work like that. You don't write a joke down and then be prepared to throw it out.
It comes to you.
Yeah. Right? So we're trying to tell him that it don't work like that.
Was the dude a comedian?
No, he's been doing radio on his life. So radio on the radio is structured. Right. Like you go to break, you go to this song plays, that song plays. It's like that. So he was trying to do that with the Foxhole. So he wanted TDP to write down his one-liner jokes and then throw them out when it came. And it got mad. And we like, nigga, we good. We don't need no.
That's not how comedy works.
Yeah, we don't need that. And Fox told him, nigga, you can go, nigga.
And I feel like some people are extremely technical. Like some people need structure.
Yeah.
And that's why there's art classes. And that's why there's, like I said, you have to figure all that out on your own if you're not passionate about it. But it's more so about support because, like Jay said, it does get hard. But if you like something, you're willing to do it. If somebody
or you're going to get up in the morning, like you said.
Right. If somebody supports you. So if nobody supports you, then it's easy to give up and just do something easier.
Yeah. But, when it comes to the comedy, how could you write down a joke that hasn't come to you yet? It's reactionary.
Well, that's different. No, you still like...
the one-liners, like, for instance, he said, my dad's fighting cancer. He couldn't have possibly wrote, what round is he in?
There's no way. Even if I would have said, okay, I'm going to say my dad's fighting cancer, what are you going to say? There's no way to think of that.
Right.
What
Unless that's your mentality.
Right.
In the moment, as it comes to you.
Nigga, you did it.
With time.
You said, nigga, his shoulders was tense. Go ahead with the story.
But he wasn't on the spot. It's different when you're on the spot. Like, if
but
I'm
it just
flowing,
came.
Yeah, we could. If we told you once, write down your one-liners for next time Robbie come.
No, I
couldn't do it.
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
You had 1,000 last week, but this week
you wouldn't have one.
Right.
Because you got to hope he says something that's on that paper.
So, he got to give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Pops, let me ask you
You'd
this
be
question.
like, nigga.
So I've heard comics, and I've heard you say this a few times about your comedy muscle, right? So that was kind of my theory on my approach was I'm just gonna treat it like basketball. I figure if you get up enough shots, eventually you're gonna figure your form out and it's gonna go in. You know what I mean? So is comedy kind of the same way? Like even if it's from TDP standpoint, where you're just kind of somebody who might do a lot of punch up stuff and writing and stuff, or somebody who's actually going on stage, do you have to develop a comedy muscle? And if you do, what is a comedy muscle?
The comedy muscle, like for me, is doing this radio show. If I'm not doing stand-up, as long as I'm doing this show and we clown like I still have to work my brain like this at that split second, I'm working my comedy muscle. Some comics will do jokes around their friends, and if they laugh at the joke, they'll mentally go, I'm going to keep that. Or I'll bring up a topic and let me see it where I can take it. So the comedy muscle is just getting up and going on stage, coming something like this, having this outlet. And I tell all the comedians, I said, nigga, if nothing else, come hang out. Even if you ain't doing shit, come hang out and work your comedy muscle. You work the muscle that right now, K-Dot, if you wasn't here, I still would have said it. Right now, K-Dot is fire on motherfuckers that come in this room. If another comic come in here, they'd be like, nigga, why she hit me like that? I said, no, nigga, she's a comedian. And she's learned how to hit motherfuckers and just be funny. You in a situation where you don't know. Wanzer. Nigga, again, you ain't a comic. I don't know. You just got your thighs out. That's all you do. And a nigga come in here might take an L fucking with you.
It's something about Robbie's sus behavior that activates your comedy muscle.
Shout out to activation.
Do you feel like that when it comes to acting? Like,
Right.
Like you have to
we've never seen you act.
Like you have to kind of keep doing it to kind of.
You saw me.
You saw. I thought.
No, you saw. So he actually saw my show on In the House.
Oh, okay. You watched it.
Yeah, I'd seen it. I mean, I remember the episode, but I didn't know Speedy, so I didn't know that was Speedy.
You was in there for a long time too. I think.
Killed that shit.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
I
as
believed.
fuck,
I
though.
believed he was
like
camping.
I was nervous.
We actors in general, like we act every day.
Yeah.
It's just like honing it in because like I act at work every day. I'm not the same person I am at work. I am not.
Well,
I have to
do you
act.
dress like that?
No, nigga, I'm much more
docile.
Right.
For real?
I don't even know what that means.
Pop up at your job.
Like you let shit slide? Because you don't let nothing slide here.
Like a female, like a woman business suit.
Oh no, I wear like. I dress like a dude all the time. Like I never dress
Hillary
like
Clinton.
a female.
She got a Hillary Clinton.
I thought she had the Hillary on.
Nah,
take over the world.
That's never. I'll never wear women's clothes. Like I don't dress like a woman.
Excuse me, my bad.
Well, we didn't say you wear women's clothes. We talking about the two-piece suits.
No, but that's a woman's suit. Like I won't wear it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Well, you look weird in a dude suit because you got hips.
No, like I get my suits tailored.
That nigga got hips.
Yeah, you can't do suits. Ain't got no hips on them, so you can't. You know what I mean?
No, but like
have dudes having gay thoughts. They think it's a dude. That nigga got a fat ass.
I don't feel like I have to like at work when I say we act like we code switch all the time. So for me, it's like when
code switch.
Yeah, when black people want to become actors and actresses, I think it's an easy transition.
Oh yeah.
Because we act all the time.
Yeah. We have to put up. We need two faces at all times. You got just like back in the day before you got all this shit. You answer the phone. You had to answer your mama's phone a certain way. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to this is the Johnsons. How can I help you?
I had to answer 29345
Yeah, grandma's
But you
remember that number?
What? I had to answer the phone like that.
Let Wanzer answer your question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, I've been doing comedy for my whole life. I've always been funny.
Huh?
Yeah. Come on now.
They said,
Come on now.
They said Wanzer's gift is a white woman.
that too.
That's funny.
I'm multi-talented.
That's funny.
But I've always been funny. I don't need Speedy to tell me I'm funny.
Yeah, you do.
God damn it.
You need
That's
me
not
to
what
tell
I need
you,
Speedy for. So actually, you know what we were talking about earlier about
fluffy women
about getting better,
Marquis.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that playing Speedy in racquetball has been a great example. A great example
You lost again.
of exercising
But you
and
lost.
getting better. Because when
You
I
lost
first,
again.
I couldn't beat him. It took me 2 months to beat him.
to get one game.
Okay, whatever. It took me 2 months to beat him. I could not beat this motherfucker in a single game ever. Every game, this nigga.
But you kept that in your head. Like
So-
that was a competition that made you beat him.
Well, but the point is I got better. I kept playing. I kept losing. I kept
got a little
losing. I
better.
kept losing. And I
He said
got
you
better.
a little better.
Little
I got better, and then I beat him. And it's going to be that way with anything, whether you step onto a
beat 'em.
stage and you want to
Beat
do
'em
comedy
off.
or you're
Yeah, that's
acting or
sus.
come on, man, or whatever you
Oh,
or whatever
now you want to be serious.
whatever. No, I'm saying whatever you want to do.
Right.
If you keep doing it,
Yeah.
you're going to get better.
Now,
So
have you ever
speaking
done-
of,
Oh,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Pops on you.
No, it's on you.
Have you ever done anything and not gotten better at it?
Yep. Racquetball.
Black women apparently.
Oh,
No,
too soon.
no. It doesn't matter what you do. You're going to get better.
You know what? I haven't gotten better at painting. I've been painting for like 6 years now. I just,
Like
I just-
painting?
I just cannot.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so I play piano too, right?
Right.
And I also play some
Come on,
guitar.
you gotta stop.
Nigga, I do.
You gotta stop, Wanzer.
So here's the thing. I can play piano and I can play guitar and I know certain things, right? If you were to pick up the guitar and there's so many, there's 6 strings and then you've got
I got a bass guitar,
5
that's
strings,
4.
whatever. And then you've got, all the different chords and frets and all that. And it looks like a lot going on. You're like, I could never play this fucking thing. Right? So if you just buy one and you take it home,
start strumming at
and you can have it for 10 years and you still might not get better
Right.
because you don't know the chords. You don't know the C, the D,
What
and
is
the
your
E.
point, Nick?
My point is
gotta
if
wanna
you
do
learn,
it.
my point is that if you've been painting for that long and you're not getting any better,
'cause you
for
don't
somebody like you, it might be good to take a class and learn the fundamentals.
No, I did, and
of painting.
I hated it. So that's what I'm saying. I don't
Hated
like,
it.
I don't like the I don't like the technical part of art.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because like this other forms of art that I do, like I like sculpting, right? And I've never taken any classes in sculpting. I'm relatively good at it. And that's just something that comes, I don't want to say it comes natural, but I
You
just
like
keep,
having your
I just
hands
keep
around
plugging
clay?
at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe I've made enough mistakes to kind of get.
You like
figure out my way
molding
around
shit?
it.
No, I feel you because I know how to play the piano a little bit, but I stopped because I didn't want to learn how to read music.
Right.
So like that's
Lazy,
why I don't
yeah.
play. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But
pretty
see, see, you don't have to.
You know
go
why I
so-
stopped?
Yeah. I didn't
You don't
wanna
have to
learn
go
how
as far
I
as
didn't
reading
wanna learn
music.
how to read music.
In guitar, you can learn tab. Do you know what tab is?
No.
So tab is learning just certain chords, right? So every song is played on like 3 or 4 chords. If I have my guitar right here with me right now, you can tell me to play any song and I can play it.
If
Not
you
because
had
I'm
your
so
guitar right
smart.
Now, you look like Hootie.
But not because I'm smarter, because I'm so good, but because I know that every song is played on these 3 or 4 chords, and I know what those chords are. So all I need to know is the order, and then if I know the song, I can do it.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying I think the fundamentals of things can be important, just so that you have a base to
Okay,
grow
if y'all
off
think
of.
he sounds intelligent, watch this. So, we're at the gym. And, I always underestimate Wanzer. I just do. And she's never gonna listen to the show.
Niggas
so
an underestimator.
So sure enough, Wanzer does his Wanzer thing. You see the little Puerto Rican girl, or I think she's Cuban. He thinks she's Puerto Rican, Latino. Anyway, and she has some the old. Remember them Kobe's, the high top Kobe's that he had back in the day? They were very expensive.
Right after he tore his Achilles up.
Yeah. So she had a pair of those on, and Wanzer goes, act like he ain't never seen Jordans in his life. Those are nice. What are those? And she goes, Jordans. And then next thing you know, they're talking about why she got married and never should be married. And Wanzer had his phone out the whole time. Well, go ahead and put your number in there and let me know how that works out for you. And this nigga got the number.
Well, that's because she wanted to play the game too. Like, he didn't.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, like.
I don't know. I saw him putting it down. He put it down for like
that's
a good
your
20
homeboy,
minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bitches do charity work all the time.
And I appreciate it.
So it doesn't matter if you
I don't
get
give a fuck what kind of work it is.
Because what gym are y'all in? What gym are y'all playing racquetball?
LA Fitness. LA Fitness.
LA Fitness where?
Northridge.
Northridge.
The signature.
Yeah, she
Hey,
probably think you got a little bread.
Oh yeah, he's in the city.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
like-
it ain't him.
Yeah, it definitely ain't.
Yeah,
I thought it was him.
You do get hot. Listen, that's a good point, Kate. Because when I used to work at Equinox, I used to work out there, and a lot of girls try to hit on you at Equinox, and I think it's just because they just assume
Oh,
like,
Equinox is very expensive.
if you could just spend $200 a month on.
I think, was
on the
it
gym.
200 or 75? I think like 75 a month.
I was paying $175.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
that's when Magic and them were going there.
I wasn't even at that. Well, I had the all Equinox. I can go to any one, but yeah, no, I was at the Santa Monica one, then the one up here too. The one up here I got hit on the most though, because the Santa Monica one you don't stand a chance.
Santa Monica or is that Westwood?
Santa Monica. In Santa Monica, you don't stand a chance because
thought
it's
that's Westwood.
all the NBA players coming there with
Yeah.
their So if you ain't some like all the stuff like Trey Songz was up in there.
Yeah.
So if you not
Santa Monica?
no, yeah, Santa Monica. So if you're not an actual celebrity,
Equinox.
it might be a kind of a wash. But out here, if you just in here, it's finna be all kind of attraction, nigga. They finna.
Damn.
Yeah, this white one was on your boy, nigga. Tough, nigga.
You said she was on you.
Right in front of the elliptical, nigga. Just,
So Nick, how you want to do these, man? So the $10 thing, how you want to do it?
I don't. What you have? Your Cash App? Do we have a rollout? We have a rollout Cash App.
Yep.
You guys can Cash App Rollout Live. I'll put it in the chat
Mm-hmm.
and just put Air Force One.
Yeah. And then we'll take your name. You can buy as
And then
many
we gonna-
raffle
yeah.
tickets as you want. More raffle tickets you buy, the easiest probably for you to get the shoes.
Yeah, just make a note. We're
Yeah.
gonna do it at the end of next month. So you can buy as. And just think about this, y'all. So this is how I would gauge it. Okay, Air Force Ones in general, it's gonna be $100.
Without this shit.
So if you just spend $30 on a raffle, shoot, you might win a $300-400 shoe.
Yeah. And then some little girl gonna be happy. They're gonna be jumping up and down when they crack these open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a baby shower or something coming up. You can wear these
Baby
too.
shower.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Prom.
Yeah,
Prom.
a guy and a girl picture day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You and your lady about to take pictures together. You know what I'm saying? You could do your thug dizzle like that.
So
Somebody's a Saints fan.
Nick is gonna. Oh wow, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. if you're a
So Nick's gonna put the what's
Some
coming
will.
in.
Don't he wear a woman's shoe?
Who?
That's funny.
I'm gonna tell him you said it, Kay.
Hilarious.
So you got to deal with him. He gonna arrest you. Then you get
You know
mad.
how them fucking
And so,
cops-
and what we do is, for each person, if once you guys send the $10 to the Cash App, we're gonna put your name. We're gonna make the announcement on live on air, so
Yeah.
we keep track of everybody. And I put how many tickets. What size are they?
Size 9,
And
ladies, women's 9.
So women's 9s. What size are the men's?
I think 7.5, but Kate, I said just to
Easiest.
be safe, say 7. Because what's a half? Well, it's one. But anyway. So we take a quick break. Come right back. These shoes are ready for somebody. Gonna get them. $10.
For $10. Like, you know what I'm
$10.
saying?
They
$10.
make great stripper shoes. If you're getting yourself through college,
So they'll make great stripper shoes.
they do glitter.
If you stripping in those, you're not getting no tip from me.
She look fly though. She
Yeah.
look fly.
All right, so look, y'all. I just put the Cash App in there. It's Rollout Live. It's $ Rollout Live. You'll see the Speedy and Friends logo icon
Speedy
on there.
and friends.
And then, so just make a note when you send any money on Cash App. Obviously, you can make a note. So just put a note that is for, you can just put AF1, which is Air Force Ones. And then we're going to put your name on the screen so we can keep track of everybody. We're going to make the announcement. at
Sure,
the
it's
end of
not
each
Rollout
show.
Digital.
No, that's the other one. Rollout Live is the,
Rollout Live. Okay,
that's the
cool.
one you want.
Don't
Double check.
confuse them. Give it to them one more time.
Yeah,
Rollout Live.
yeah, you want
Roll out
dollar
digital got a
sign.
hold on.
Said the other one got a hold on it.
Yeah. It's dollar sign.
Roll out live.
That one has a fraud alert.
Dollar
Fraud
sign.
alert.
You get a lot of deposits.
Live. If you guys want to confirm that it's the correct rollout thing, anytime before I send money on Cash App, I send like a
dollar.
A dollar, and I can credit the dollar towards your payment. So obviously you can just send in $9 after that. But if you want to be on the safe side, send $1 first. I'll confirm that it's the right one, and then we go from there.
All right. Take a quick break. Come right back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
Speedy.
I don't know if
up
I
in
mean,
this.
you know
Up in
what
this
I'm saying?
bitch.
Speed is
14. Speed's not his thing. You know he beats me in racquetball. Speed has nothing to do with it.
This is an original instrumental. Soulful music.
I got the arrow.
Enjoy.
This is another Infosol production. Infosol Pride.
This is an original instrumental.
Stay on.
Soulful music.
Why would you leave your house back there?
Enjoy.
I have to live on this again. I have to see it. I have to see it.
Killing me right now.
This is another Infosol production.
He got to stop driving so much.
Infosol Pride.
No, I had women tell me.
Are you ready? Get your mic. K-Dot, get your mic. Mike, close the door.
That don't mean I'm a change, but I'll listen. Yeah, I'll listen for sure. Yeah, I'll listen. I don't.
What are you listening to?
Like,
I have that same music. You wouldn't let me play it. We are back.
y'all missed a good conversation.
It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
Yes, sir.
In the house we got.
Hey, Dad, you see me.
Somebody said,
Can't hear you, though.
somebody
you
said
can't
a
hear me? I'm
chip break.
In the house we got.
Anthony Wanzer. Me?
Yeah, who?
Ain't your middle name Maurice or something?
No, sir.
Your real name
What is
Maurice? You like Maurice.
Lawan.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's even better.
That's
Lawan.
No, Lawan is
That's gay.
Lawan is definitely single mothers.
Speedy said that's gay.
It is.
Well, see, Anthony's Italian. French is,
Wanzer's German.
No, Lawan is French.
Le
Right?
Juan.
Lawan. That's French.
Le
Right?
Juan.
and then Wanzer's
Le Juan.
German.
German. So you
Le
got
Juan.
No, when you tried to identify with the white lady, he's like, oh, what was she?
What white lady? Oh,
She was
yeah.
Russian?
Where was she from?
You from Hungary?
Eastern Europe,
She was from
somewhere.
Yeah, and
Hungary.
then you tried to do a Hungarian
Yeah.
tone, fucked it all up. At the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shout out to my little sister calling me the other day. Not Cheyenne, but Kari called me the other day. Shout out to her. They're checking on your boy. I appreciate
That's
you.
what's up.
Yeah, open it now, Wanzer.
We got so many siblings. Like,
You'll be all right.
goddamn, good thing they do check.
I know.
on
It feel, because I'm used to being the one calling and checking on everybody, so it's cool when they call every once in a while. Check. And my little brother called me too, which is weird because I was feeling kind of down, and they both called me the other day.
I
which is
called,
weird.
wait a minute, I called you.
Good energy.
and
possibly-
text you.
See, let me tell you something about my dad.
Called you
His
for
vo-
what?
his tone put you in a depression.
For what?
No, I did.
He'd be like, "Hey Nick, you alright? I'm cool, Pop. You good? Oh, I was just checking. Though.
That's how you sound when I called.
Pop,
you.
you sounded.
No,
man,
you
listen,
went.
Somebody
You
sound
did. He went. Hey,
asexual.
pops. I said, you good?
I was just woke up.
He called you because he was depressed.
He all.
Hey, Nick, you all right?
You feel
Oh, you all right, Dad?
It's gonna be all right. I'm like, Pops, I'm cool. My tooth hurts. I'll be all right. I'm just saying. When he had COVID, y'all, if y'all could have seen him,
I
listen,
was done.
he was laid up. He had his blue light on in his room. And I called him. He had his shirt off. I'm like, Pops, he's like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, man,
That
if
nigga made me so
you
mad.
don't get out that blue
'Cause I was
light,
like, do you got COVID, nigga? Smiley face. What does that mean? Send me a plus
I
or
was like,
minus.
this guy is.
Hey, you say
Motherfucker,
he
that
had
was
on-
the month of July, nigga. July was not sexy.
Say he had his shirt off, Nick.
Man, but I tell you, I'm the same way. If I get sick, nigga, I turn to a straight child. Nigga, I turn to a
I said,
2-month-old.
damn, I didn't come out that room less
He
than
just
I
laying
had.
butt naked in his bed, just waiting.
I was like, turn the blue light off, though. That's depressing. You sitting under the blue
I
light.
didn't turn it. put the goddamn light up in the
You got a
fucking.
different color.
They said the light would make you feel better.
No, you know how everybody got the string, like the lights on our bikes. They got those in the house. That's like the shit.
You got bike lights in your house.
Apparently.
This nigga want to feel like he riding his bike all the time.
This nigga said I got
I'm gonna
bike
put
lights.
wheels on my ceiling.
I never want to feel in the end.
I don't never want to get off my bike. Put a bike seat in my bed.
Never wanted to.
And for those who just tuning in, we have turned this in from this point on. It's now for Monday. It's called
My bad.
My Bad Monday. Because it could be your bad.
It could be
Sometimes
your
you fuck up. Wanza, you fucked up many a times. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, every now and again.
You fuck up. Use the fuck up.
I'm like,
oh wait, we got 2 donations.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's what
We got 2 people. We got retired player,
Thank you, brother.
and we got James. James, I'm locking y'all down right
Is
now.
this a raffle or
Yeah, this for the raffle.
Raffle, which the shoes will give away right before Christmas. That
Yeah.
way you can have them for whoever you want to give them to.
Yeah, so I'm announcing them on here just so we all can have like kind of like a blockchain. We all have the same information.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
so retired player and James.
Retired player,
Stevenson.
thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man.
You guys are
Keep looking
marked
out.
down for 1 ticket each. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? If it's just you two, the odds are good. The odds are real good.
They're gonna cancel the
Might.
raffle.
I'm pretty sure it's
Cancel the
gonna,
raffle.
pretty
Right.
sure it's gonna happen if it's just you two, motherfucker.
The raffle's been canceled.
Good looking out though. We will refund your $10. Well, you should buy more than one. I wouldn't just buy one. That'd be stupid.
That's kind of weird, but throw me a pen.
Even
please.
though, hey, you could win if you just do one. You never know.
I think I'm gonna put mine in.
You might as well.
Wait,
Your
stop
daughter
talking-
gonna wear 10 at some
Stop
point or
talking
9.
for a minute.
Huh?
Because my computer picked up, like, that shit typing everything y'all saying.
Oh.
It said, fuck
You
my
ain't
boss.
shit.
Okay, it was like, nah, the raffle, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, y'all good now. Like, I had to cut that shit off. I forgot to do that.
All right, so how was your weekend though, K-Dot?
It was cool. Like I said, Saturday,
You performed or no? You know you still haven't called and told me. You called this side
what happened?
pickle
I
belly
called her.
built
No, he called
motherfucker.
me
call her.
first.
Same thing. You niggas calling each other. Ain't nobody calling
No,
you.
well, you can give me your feedback
Why
on
your
the
voice goes so
30th.
high?
Like, that'll be the first time you actually see me. And then
You're
I
right.
can
You're
get-
absolutely right.
So that's why I was waiting on the 30th. But Saturday I chilled, and Sunday I filmed some skits, so I should have some clips that I'll
Okay.
be able to.
You're not letting Wanzer edit it, are you?
No, like this is the other homie, so
Yeah, 'cause
I'll
maybe
probably
we
get it.
need
We'll probably
him.
get it timely.
Yeah, we
We'll
need it
see, let's
back.
compare.
Okay, we will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, and how about you, Wanzer? What you doing? You went somewhere yesterday.
You
Yeah,
know.
nigga was in LA. I was like, what you doing in LA?
Yeah, you went to what? Where'd you go?
Oh, my boy's daughter had a soccer game
How'd she do?
at Hollywood High. She did really good. She's
She a senior?
She's 9.
Oh, okay.
But it's really funny because that whole thing we talked about being good and about being talented and all that. So she has a sister. Her sister's about 3 years younger than her.
Horrible.
Her sister
It's
has
horrible.
always
huh?
been naturally
No.
really good.
Okay. At whatever.
I mean, soccer.
Okay.
Okay.
She's always been a beast ever since she's been playing soccer. She's the one who scores, gets all the points, jukes everybody.
Where
You
you
know,
going?
when kids play soccer or whatever sport they play, you can see at a really early age. You're like, that.
Whatever it is, you could tell. Yeah, you
Mhm.
can. You can tell. Yeah.
So that's the sister. The other one kind of struggled, and she wasn't that good,
Mhm.
right?
And she found her footing.
And now she's really good.
Hmm.
I mean, she's really good.
I mean, like you a scout or no shit. Like
I could be. So now she's really good.
So
And,
you went to your friend's daughter's soccer game.
right.
That was
You're
your.
a good friend.
Yep. So I went to the game.
Did he invite you or you just showed up?
I
Because
called
you
him.
like his daughter.
I knew they had.
Oh.
I'll be there.
I knew they had a game, so I hit him up and I told him I was going to come to the game. So yeah,
You in the lawn chair or you stood up the whole time?
bleachers. It was at Hollywood High.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the bleachers. 'Cause most of the time, the
We
soccer
see
game.
who
Yeah.
listening to the story who ain't.
Right?
Well, I
Right.
really don't pay attention to Wanzer.
So it was cool, and it just goes back to that same thing of
So you didn't go bike ride?
No.
No.
Did you go?
No.
I
Okay.
went
My
on
back was
Saturday.
hurting, man. My back was done.
Back?
What happened?
Man, I
Oh,
was
from
done
racquetball?
yesterday.
Man,
My back was done.
you should tell him to be more careful next time.
Huh?
He said you should tell them to be more careful next time.
Your little friend.
What'd you say? Relax your shoulders.
He said your little friend. I can't keep meeting you like this.
We too grown to be in this car.
Pops, have you ever watched F is for Family?
I gotta get toward my
what
body.
is that? A cartoon?
Yes, it's Bill Burr's cartoon about his growing up. In
I
the
couldn't
70s.
remember what you were saying to watch.
When
F is a Family.
They got an episode. It's a dude who he keeps breaking up with his wife like every other episode, and they keep getting back together because he's hiding the fact he's gay. So every Thursday he wants to go down. His wife take him shopping at the department store, and as soon as he get in the department store, he go into the dressing room, and then random dudes just come knock on the door. And just banging the dude out in the dressing room. I'm just sitting there looking like, what the? Hey, man. If y'all get
F is the what?
It's called F is for Family.
F is for Family.
This might be, we thought the Boondocks went far. They might have pushed the line a little bit further on this
white.
one.
They can go there.
Yeah, Bill Burr, man, really good friend of mine. God, I remember when he. God.
Yeah, F is for Family is a pretty good show, man.
Wouldn't know.
Hey, now, you all right with that picture?
You all right? You trying to steal it? We here, nigga.
She hiding it?
Yeah, she trying to hide it behind the thing. They won't see it. So, again, I think I may have told, I always tell these stories, but more than tell more than once. That when he was here, the white comics didn't like Bill Burr because he's funny as fuck.
He was here where?
L.A. because he was started here in L.A. And so he would come to the Monday night at the Improv back when Fox had it, and I was hosting. So I would always put him up every single night, and he'd be like, "Yo, man, thank you," because the white dudes won't let me go up because they're hating, whatever.
Talking that nigga shit.
And he would go up and just destroy the fucking room, and then he moved to New York, and then shit is open for him.
That's what's up.
It opened for him. That dude funny.
I think him doing Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah.
Kind of let everybody that didn't know about Bill Burr kind of check out.
So does he do his voice or he's doing other voices?
So he does his dad's voice.
Okay.
And he plays the son in the show is him, but he's playing his dad.
Okay.
Which I think is hilarious because as a kid to have a perspective of how your dad was, it's probably gonna be way more extreme than
my dad. Man.
Right. So imagine if you played your dad, you would overemphasize those moments. You know what I mean? So it's classic.
I just remember everything.
That's funny. That's funny.
Hey, Doc,
on a whole other level, but that's funny.
I was messed up.
I
was messed up.
I like how you think.
But it was funny though.
I like to get my information.
My dad was just he was extreme on everything. Like he did it to like dad. Like he cut the grass. He cut first so every tree he put he cut around it so the water would get there. It makes sense to me. So water would go right to the tree. So he cut around it, put a little, it's a little, whatever it is, a little trench. So I go back in the house. I come back an hour later. He dug a trench around the front part of the grass, along the side of the grass, all the trees in the whole house. He did the neighbor's side.
Was this before sprinklers?
Yeah. No, we didn't have no sprinklers.
That's what I'm saying.
We didn't have no sprinklers.
Digging trenches to save water.
No, not to save water.
I know for the water guide to the grass and the tree. I got you.
So I was like, Dad. He's like, well, shut up. No, now go get that shovel and help me in the backyard.
Oh, no, nigga, I can't.
I said, come on, bro. And then he used to wear the shorts with the dress socks with some Gumby shoes. See, my dad didn't believe in, like, Nikes because it was only, at the time, it was only Chucks and Nikes, the Cortez. Nike really hadn't really blown up.
There was no Adidas?
The Adidas, you had to show, but it was the Adidas. Nobody was really wearing Adidas.
Just Run DMC.
Yeah, just run, and that went to the 80s. So it was really Chucks. Everybody wanted to wear Chucks, and Chucks was $13.50. And my dad, my dad thought that was just too much money.
No PF
He had 7
flyers
kids.
for
He had 7 kids, so we would get the shoes at the grocery store that's tied up. You had to go and there's a pile of shoes at Ralph's Supermarket or at ABC Market. And it would be a pile of shoes. You go in there and pull your shoe. And Kenny's shoe store was the #1 shoe store.
I remember Kenny's shoe store.
Kenny's shoe store. And Kenny's own Foot Lockers, for those who don't know.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, they own Foot Locker. And now most Kenny shoe stores are gone. It's just Foot Locker. And Foot Locker bought Champs and Finish Line. Finish Line. Yes. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And welcome to...
You just gave me a nasty flashback when you was talking about working in the backyard.
Yeah. We had to go
Nigga, it was 95 degrees outside.
Mm-hmm.
Come help me mow this lawn. Huh?
Yeah, and you had to push lawnmower, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And here's the asshole part about it. Help me do it, but yet you do it and they stand there telling you what to do.
Well, they're your parents. That's what they're supposed to do.
And then they
No,
complain. Not
if
like
you
that,
want
nigga.
me to help you, then that means that you're participating in the
You don't
act as
understand.
well. Not being an
I don't
overseer.
I had a bad joke. You want to hear it, Wanzer?
Sure, Speedy.
Your daddy didn't tell you that. Look here.
Boom, boom.
I'm trying to get you to lead this motherfucker.
I'm here when
At
daddy's
some point, you're
You
going to
ain't
lead.
gonna get me to leave.
I'm here when daddy's ain't.
Fuck my daddy. Fuck my daddy. I ain't going nowhere.
I mean, and then just complain the whole time. You ain't doing it right.
That's what I
You
said.
ain't doing
They
it
complain.
right. Yeah.
And then this. Finally, get out the way, you dumbass nigga.
Well, that was your granddaddy. So that was
Yeah.
That was why.
Maybe it was just me. Get out the way, you dumbass nigga.
This why I don't come visit.
That's why your daddy left you so goddamn dumb.
Because then when I got older, I said I ain't never doing that again. I ain't pushing and pull. I ain't mowing shit.
But
I
see,
ain't mowed the lawn.
my dad was a
I ain't
conspiracy
push no.
theorist.
I ain't
Yeah.
shovel no.
Everybody got a dad, bro.
I ain't did shit.
Yeah, everybody had a dad.
Fuck that.
Even this
Get
nigga on the
him
phone.
Oh, you had a dad.
Yep.
You had a
He
dad.
got a dad.
You had a dad.
Vernon got a dad.
Fuck.
Vernon got a dad.
Vernon had a dad.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Wait, Lonzo, what the fuck?
You had a dad, Vernon?
No.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't?
Get in there with Wanzer then.
Get in there with
Oh, we
Wanzer.
should start a podcast.
They already got it.
The No Dads.
And my dad would come to the game, nigga. I never forget. So you play baseball? You play baseball
No, we play
Yeah.
softball. But go ahead.
or softball? Oh, I'm sorry. You play baseball?
Yeah.
So anybody play baseball? So when someone throws a curve, you never seen a curve. They tell you just stand there. It's gonna break. Nigga, I ain't gonna do this. So I did it. I got hit because a good curveball, he's gonna hit you the first time, and then the rest of them are probably gonna break. So I get hit. I'm on the ground. All I heard my daddy go, "Get your punk ass up, and go to the base." So I stand up. I'm crying. I'm at first. Nigga, what the hell you crying for? You just got hit with a ball. I said, Dad,
Yeah,
you
put this
know
nigga
you
out.
with me, nigga.
See, the worst thing you could actually be in our group was the pitcher, because the pitcher always got the hell knocked out of him.
Yeah. I don't know if we get the hell knocked out of him. I got hit in
No,
the
he
face
got
with
the hell
baseball.
because he got hit in the head 3 different times. He got hit in the side. He got hit in the
Oh
stomach.
yeah, the
twice.
pitcher. Oh yeah, because you throwing the ball at us.
I
But
had
yeah.
one of them daddies who would never
Hold on.
buy
All right, thank you, Vern.
nothing new.
All right.
Are you drinking a big gulp, nigga?
Yeah. My dad was the king of, I'm going to make it better. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I ain't had no new bike. He find a bike, get new inner tubes and tires and shit. I used to be like, man, just buy me new shit. You know what
We
I'm
get a
saying?
new bike every Christmas, but not,
really?
not before Christmas.
No, like, I wanted a 4-wheeler because my dad stayed in Palm Springs. This nigga went and found, like, a 1978, you know what I'm saying? Like, the old 4-wheeler. But he redid it, and it worked. But I was like, damn, my nigga, like, I'm the only kid who know how to drive a stick ATV. You know what I'm saying? I'm 13 popping clutches and shit on. Like, everybody else just going out just like
It's
that.
stuck in third gear, so.
You got it, baby. No, I don't, Dad.
So everybody on our block was making go-karts, the ones you push.
Yeah.
You know how old you got to be to make a push go-kart?
Yeah, I'm that old. So we tell him, but Dad, can we get, because the next door neighbor, this motherfucker went and bought all the pieces. Like, he bought a real wheels, and nigga, me and my brother had to go find a basket, bust the wheels off of that. We stole.
I'll help you, but.
We stole a big wheel to get the big wheels on the back of that from
This
some
shit
little
was
kid.
all fucked
Yeah,
Little kid
you know
came
what
up
I'm
missing.
saying? Y'all had a go-kart
And I remember,
hoopty.
I said, Dad, can you help us with the go-kart? Nigga, I don't know how to make that shit. Nigga, go on in the backyard and just make it. So me and my brother, nigga, I pushed him in. All the wheels came off, nigga. Because I didn't nail them on. So we had to learn, to put the washer, nail it through, put the tire.
You learn?
Yeah, but we didn't know that first. So first the wheel wouldn't turn. So now I had to pull it out a little
Yeah,
bit.
you
but
can't
I pulled
just
it out
fucking
too
nail
far.
a wheel to the.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I didn't know that, nigga. So you had to put the
Someone was a
washer.
kid.
You know about the fucking washer. Then, you know how you had your feet, and we didn't do the strings. You just put your feet on the board and you turn it. Well, nigga, I put 2 nails in that. Another learning shit. Can't do that. You have to drill a hole through and put a screw
Nigga,
so
now
that the board.
Now we got tetanus shots. Now I got to get a tetanus shot.
This nigga had a Little Rascals, Little Rascals go-kart.
No,
That's
you know
where we
what I'm
learned
saying?
from.
Like, my dad used to just embarrass because my dad was country. Like, my dad he a nigga who like he been in California over like 30 years, but he still was like country. So like when I start hooping and shit, my dad be the nigga who wear overalls with a belt. You know what I'm saying? Like just because they got
at
belt
the game.
hoops. Yeah,
and overall.
Yeah, it's belt hoops in here. What is these belt hoops for? You ain't supposed to put no belt in it. Well, nigga, now you see everybody's laughing at me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna walk home.
Man, I used to
Caller,
be
what's your name?
Dad,
Where you calling
you
from?
embarrassing the shit out of me.
Hi, Dana. How are you?
Fine.
Hey.
You act like it's your first time calling.
Right.
What you want?
Hello.
Hello.
She wants us to hear her test out her new CD.
No, I was laughing because Wanda was like, you had a dad, you had a dad. I was like,
It's a motherfucker when you really meet somebody.
Danny, but did you see his face? Because he was like, you had a dad, you had a dad.
His dad is here.
It was like Oprah, and you get a dad, and you get a dad.
Somebody had a daddy, but you weren't,
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I mean, he got you here.
Let me tell this
I
daughter, I don't really know what I'm doing,
their
but
conversation, huh?
I'm going to try it out.
That's fucked up. I mean, even Kate had a dad.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Active.
I guess lesbians ain't supposed to have dads.
Crazy, I didn't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought y'all got dropped off by.
I guess that nigga was supposed to turn his back
Dana,
on me.
watch this. You want to laugh some more? Tell everybody how you met your dad.
Oh, my uncle bumped into him at a 7-Eleven when I was 12, almost 13. And
You know you got kids.
huh? And told my mom, and my mom was like, okay, I guess we could try this.
Did your father live in the neighborhood where you grew up?
You know what's crazy? Turns out this nigga lived right down the street the whole time.
This daddy lived in the same neighborhood as him, too.
Yeah, this nigga lived right down the
That
street
nigga
the
be
whole
looking
time.
out the window like, I'll never tell
Yeah.
this nigga I'm his
So what
dad.
was it, were you a product of a one-night stand or something?
No, it was not that. Not that.
Gotta ask your mama.
There's two niggas from it, but
That
so he came back at least once.
nigga said, I'm just welcome you twice. I'm going to welcome you to the
He came.
neighborhood 2 times.
He came back 9 months later to say hi.
I was making sure it wasn't a fluke.
It wasn't that, no. Huh?
Did your dad like remarry and have another family?
Yeah, he had another. You know how niggas
Why
do.
your voice goes high?
I mean, cause I'm thinking. I got limited information, nigga. I ain't have no daddy, nigga. You have to be the filling gaps I can't fill.
Wanda, so you don't feel bad to think that I'm picking on you. My father had 2 families. Our family and his family across town.
Oh wow.
That's a good guy, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wansley's stepson was like, this nigga
Yeah,
down the
so
street
he
kinda
had
look like
2 families. So I recently met my
story, kinda like
sisters and brother, and my sister was like, "Oh, I was wondering if we was gonna ever meet y'all." I said, "Well, if you came a mile, you would have."
Whoa.
Oh, my.
So who did he spend more time with, them or you?
No, us.
Oh, okay.
Y'all his real fan?
Is he still alive?
I always knew my father. He always went to all the family reunions. He was the one driving the car. It was never like my father wasn't in our life. He was just had 2 families.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna ask you if you got to ride in the family car.
Does he still have 2 families?
He
Are y'all-
still had 2 families. Dana, he had 2 families and a side baby.
Are y'all cool, Dana? Like, are you cool with the other family?
I am cool with them and my sister Joy. We met her, but she doesn't have our same last name. And my father, I met her probably about 15 years ago.
Okay.
And he was like, "This your sister?" I was like, "A sister?" He was like, "Yeah, this is my other daughter. She lives in Sacramento." I'm like, "Hi." And so we exchanged information. And then she gets along with my other sister that's 2 years older than her, than me. She gets along good with her, and she told my sister, "Oh, Dana, she didn't want to talk to me. I didn't feel a vibe from her." And I was like, "Bitch, because I'm straight up. I'll tell you."
Yeah,
she
see,
became a
I-
bitch
I'm like,
fast.
and that's your daddy fault.
I know that my dad had other kids, and fairly recently,
You mean
'cause, you know,
other kids had a dad? That's what
huh?
Oh, my God.
what's that, Nick?
That's a cold line right there.
I'm just.
What is
Man, punch that
Nick
nigga.
and
in the
Nick
shit.
and no punches.
He said,
I wish
no, the other kids had a dad.
Other
Right.
kids had a dad.
So,
I'm sorry, Wanda.
That's
So-
all right,
so-
Wanda.
so
You
my
came out
sibling's
okay. You
dad-
turned out okay.
my siblings' dad,
My fault, Wanda. I didn't mean to say.
they,
Thank you, Dana.
Nick made me forgot what the fuck I was saying.
Let me ask you
Your
this,
daddy
man.
is-
So
he is.
from your dad, what have you done different? Because with your daughter, you are like 24/7.
I don't do anything different.
Yeah, I mean you are. 'Cause
No.
you call her. You guys talk. Make sure you
Yeah,
talk
no,
every
but
day.
what I'm saying is the things that I do for my daughter and the way that I
Don't
feel
have nothing to do with your dad.
that has everything to do with the way I feel about her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people confuse that. Like my lawyer tried to use that shit in court. Like, oh, and I'm sure, we'll just, you're a great father because you didn't have a father. I'm like, no, bitch, that has nothing to do with it. I love my daughter.
You didn't say that.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you for sure lost that case.
But I'm just saying, like,
Give me my fucking retainer.
trying to correlate that I didn't have a dad to the relationship that I had with my daughter. I'm like, those are two. That has nothing to do with it.
It just says something.
All right, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from? And welcome to.
What's going on?
And did you have a daddy?
My bad.
Hey, Wanza.
Yo.
So what you're telling me is your dad had to pass down your street to go to work, but that nigga decided to take a long way instead.
I'm sure he passed by and said, "There go my kid street."
I'd love to say something to him, but I'm running late.
Instead of coming down your street.
I would love to say something to him, but I'm running late.
Did your mom?
That's
I'm
mad.
sorry. Did your mom like remarry or
Huh?
did you have a stepfather?
Sorry, Wanza.
No, there's.
You didn't have no stepdaddy?
I mean, there was not a.
It was
There's some dudes.
Nah, not really. I mean, there was.
Damn.
Let us know if we're going too far.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
No,
I like to give my information.
No, I was asking because I was just like.
No,
because
so
what
so
kind of
so I have
dynamic your
no,
mom
so I have
had,
an
like-
I have an older brother. We had the same dad. I have a younger brother and younger sister, and they had the same dad.
Okay.
So their dad
We
was always
can't, hey,
around.
Speedy, we can't lose another one, Speedy.
Yeah, my bad. You're right, Al. So
Yeah.
let's move on,
Did you
man.
grow up
Let's-
with their dad?
No, I'm good.
Did you
Huh?
grow up with their dad?
That's what everybody.
Yeah,
that's
he's
what
always
Robbie
been
said.
around.
Robbie said the
that's
same
all.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, Robbie said, hey.
He
hey,
said the same
look,
thing. I'm good.
Let me tell you what Robbie did, bro. I went to go buy some tickets for the show. This nigga redirected the site to www.beatuppeakformensa.com.
Hilarious. That's
Pete, don't get your hat bought
Nigga
to you.
still mad.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man.
He said we can't lose another one. That's funny.
He said
Yeah, we can't,
lose
man. We
another
can't afford to lose another.
They'll be back.
Yeah. Thank you, Al.
Thanks, L. Shout out to L out of Houston.
But you do see that you're doing things differently than your dad.
Oh, I'm absolutely
That's what I
doing
meant.
different.
That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah. No, I'm doing things differently, but I'm saying that has nothing to do with that.
No, I didn't think it
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
but, you know.
yeah. So like, however you feel about your kids, that's how you feel about them.
Yeah.
What do you feel like you missed out by not? Or do you feel like? Let me not make assumptions. Do you feel like you missed out on anything because your dad didn't play an integral part?
Oh, absolutely not.
No?
No.
You better ask everybody.
Ask somebody with a dad. Nigga.
I mean,
Can you catch?
you have to look at.
This thing said, "Can you catch?"
Took you a while to get out. That's why you don't know play racquetball, nigga.
Can you ride a bike?
That's why you can't play
No.
racquetball.
You have to look at what type of person
That's a
that
good
person
point.
was,
That's a good
right?
point.
Yeah, 'cause you was
This person
13
could have
when you
made your
met him.
life worse.
That's a good point.
So, sometimes if you look at what you might have had, it's like, damn, that nigga could have been my daddy. Like, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's good that
So
certain
did you-
things are removed from your life.
Did you get a
So-
chance to really get to know him, or you still
No, I
just
didn't.
you
No.
Oh, so
You know what happened was, so my uncle told my mom, he comes over. I'm like, man, this is kind of weird. Actually, let me tell you this. So when I was in 7th grade, because I was in 7th grade when this happened, right? We used to ride the bus, and the bus driver had a mustache. Woman. So that's not a good thing.
She had a Miss Pearl.
So she's one of them women with the mustache. So we used to ride the bus, and we'd ride the back of the bus, and we would do this. The bus driver got a mustache,
and dip down.
and then duck down and do that.
Yeah.
Fast forward, I meet my dad. Takes us to his mom's house.
That's his sister.
No,
That's his mom.
but his mom smoked cigarettes. She had the cigarette voice. Hey, how y'all doing? I was like, this ain't my motherfucking grandmother. There's no way this is my grandmother.
Grateful.
Yeah.
I waited for this.
Then the sister comes over. It's the bus driver with the mustache.
His sister.
I called my mom. I said, Mom,
Guess what?
are you sure this is my dad? Because I know all my aunts, and ain't none of them bitches got mustaches.
She do.
But did the lady remember you? Did she remember you?
No, she didn't remember me. But what's funny is, well, I guess she does remember me, but even today, because so my older brother, he's playing basketball at this kind of like Equinox on the East Coast, and this dude comes up to him that he'd been playing basketball with for like a couple years with a picture, and I was in the picture. It was me, my brother from when he came to visit, and a picture of Russell Simmons, right? So it's kind of like a celebrity in the picture. you know. And this random dude has the picture, and he says to my brother, "Hey, he's pointing to me. He says, "Hey, do you know who this guy is?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's my brother." And the dude was like, "That's my brother." and
Hilarious.
like,
That
what
means
are you
you
talking
my
about?
brother.
The guy's like, "What's your dad's name?" He's like, "James." He's like, "Green-eyed James," because my dad was darker than me, but he had light green eyes like a cat. So there ain't no mistaking this nigga. So he's like, "Yeah, that's my dad."
Your daddy's name was Green-eyed James.
No, it's worse than that, Speedy.
He said it gets worse than that.
I wish his name was Green-eyed James.
It
You know what?
it don't get worse than abandonment, my
nigga. It does. It does. So do you know what his name was?
What was his name?
Not Green-eyed James. And again, Robbie, if you're listening, don't tell these niggas something that you don't want them to know. So, P.T. Shorty.
P.T. Shorty.
So he was short.
And a part-time dad.
Nope. Not even, K-Dot. Not even.
What does P.T. Shorty mean?
Penitentiary Shorty. That nigga was always in jail.
Penitentiary Shorty.
So now I'm left with the memory
That's
that
why
my
he couldn't be a dad. He was doing time.
Now I'm left with the memory that my dad was.
It's your fault. You didn't write
My dad was penitentiary Shorty.
You didn't write that.
Why you didn't write P.T. Shorty?
I didn't know.
What did he get locked up for? Was he a
lot of shit.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Was it like ticky tack stuff, or was he a legend in the neighborhood?
He said ticky tack. He was a legend.
So
His
you know
name
you can
was
look the shit up.
His name was inscribed in sidewalks. P.T. Shorty.
You know you can look your dad up and
laid
see the shit he
concrete
went
just
to
for
jail
you.
for.
You don't want to know.
That's probably old. I don't
No,
think
you can look it up.
Can you?
Yeah, they keep records.
I don't know.
I only asked that because, like I had a dad, but, like,
Because you want to pick.
he wasn't, like, a great dad.
Uh-huh.
But, like, my mom never said bad shit about my dad, but she always used to say, you'll find out when you get a
When
certain
you're ready,
age.
yeah.
Right, so, like, I
That
respect
your daddy
her for
wasn't
that.
shit.
Right, and basically, she was right.
So how did you find out?
As I got older, like, I realized a lot of things he did.
All the used presents.
No, yeah, that too, but, like, he was bitter. So a lot of things he did was to spite my mama.
He's mad at her.
Yeah, so, like, I'm like, damn, like, you kind of missed out on us building a better dynamic.
Could have made you a better boy.
You know
Could have
what I'm
made you a
saying?
better man.
Man, if I was trying to be a man. You know what I'm saying?
You're trying now, motherfucker.
I ain't trying, my nigga. I'm just a grown tomboy. You know what I'm saying? I just fucking grew up.
Could have taught you how to wear your snapback.
No, he actually taught me a lot of shit. That's why, like...
He did? Like what?
Like, I know how to change the oil. I know how to put in a fucking carburetor, alternator. I know how to do a lot
You know
of...
cars don't take carburetors no
You know
more, right?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, well, nigga, I'm 43.
She building hot rods.
But, like, I ain't building shit. I got AAA. I'm saying I'm going to call before I build
Yeah,
anything.
I said she could put in a
Now,
carburetor.
here's a question for
Yeah, I
both
can do
y'all.
a lot of shit. Like,
He always say I don't talk. I do talk. But my dad never talked. Like, we didn't have I told you the only conversation we ever had is when I graduated high school. Because he didn't think I was gonna graduate. I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna graduate now, just to
Fuck
show
you.
you.
Now, are we talking about your real dad or your
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
your butcher dad?
Your butcher dad. Hilarious.
He had a butcher dad too. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, tell her. Go ahead and cry, Speedy.
Go ahead and cry, Speedy. Cry real tears of not joy.
His dad was the meat man.
No, at 17 or 15, my mother took me on a ride. So it's 7 of us. So she never takes just one kid. You know, 2 or 3 always go with us to the store. And she said, "Well, Speedy, get in the car." I'm like, "Speedy?" Hello, Wayne and
What about my
Earl and
siblings?
everybody. She's not even.
Because I
Just
ain't
get in the
carrying
car.
all these motherfucking
So,
groceries.
but I noticed my dad had an attitude the whole time that day. But I don't know why. So get in the car, and we lived on 88th and Normandy. So we drive down to Hoover in Normandy. 88th and Normandy, which is Normandy and Manchester.
Irrelevant
And,
facts, by the way, but go on.
And but they work out.
You heard her laugh.
Somebody
fucking
cracking up.
I hate this show.
Should have butcher dad.
What kind of fucking story is it? Oh my God. I can't help it.
Who is this?
This is Dana.
What do you want, Dana? You're laughing at my pain.
I'm laughing about Green-Eyed James.
Green-eyed James.
Wait, we changed his name to PT. What is it?
Yeah.
P.T. Shorty. Penitentiary Shorty.
He got green eyes for go. Go out of their life.
You don't want me in jail with no cute eyes, nigga. That ain't the place to be.
They go out of their life.
The story is getting worse and worse. Wands, are you sure this is true or are you writing a script?
No, it's true.
No, we got to get on Wanzer like we got on Robbie.
Yeah, we can't let
Yeah,
that
this
one
really
out.
happened.
Let that go, you know what I'm saying?
This is my life.
Your mom was making confident visits.
All right. So anyway,
Thank you, David.
so my mother said get in the car. We get in the car. So we ride down Manchester, and it's not the reason why I say that because it wasn't that far. And we pull into the grocery store, and I'm like, we already got groceries. I don't know what we're doing. So my mother pulls up to the front, and she goes, I need to tell you something. I'm like, oh shit. What's up? Well, Don Ray ain't your daddy.
You're how old?
23.
You know what I'm saying?
13. No, we were over there, so I had to be junior high school, so like 12, 13.
So you about the same age as I was.
Yeah. So
When I found my daddy. Anyways, go ahead.
So I go, what do you mean Don Ray my dad? He goes, no, it's not your dad. Your dad's inside the
Your
grocery
dad
store.
was the butcher at Ralph's?
Yeah,
At Boys
At
Market?
ABC Market.
ABC Market.
And he said, well, his name is Thomas Smith. So she said, his name is Thomas Smith, and he's your actual dad. I said, well,
Your mama cold piece. She told you, she named you a totally different nigga name. That's some crafty shit.
at the time, she was pregnant when she met my dad that had my name by. So I just, which I didn't know that at the time, and I just thought that was the coolest shit in the world because he could have just been like, nah, I'm good, and went on about his life.
Too many little niggas for me.
Anyway,
Come on, man.
because I will leave. So I go in, I see him, and he only got 2 fingers. So my mother tells me he cut them off so he can get paid.
And PT two fingers.
So it's $10,000.
It's a PT2 finger.
So he cut them off.
From Butcher
Anyway.
Block.
Yeah, so he cut them. So, anyway, so that was it. So when I get out of high school, I need a car. So I figured, hey, I'm trying to figure out how to get a car. Damn,
That's
my
his
daddy.
two-finger
can
nigga.
get- I said, oh shit, I got a daddy. So I go back up to ABC Market. He's still there. So this is my 1 year out of high school. So hey Thomas, he goes, hey man, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. Yeah, it's been crazy.
Crazy, right?
I need a car. Can you help me? He's like, oh man, I got other kids.
My real kids.
The ones I take care of. Ask Donald Ray. Ask Donald Ray to buy you a car.
So I got mad.
I just bought my real son a car.
In your dad defense, like I feel a certain way. Like
Oh,
you
he
name
was
my
hot.
son, you name my son after a totally different man. Like
Let that nigga get it.
But my dad, when I came back home, now he mad because my mother told me.
Yeah.
He thought she shouldn't have never told me, which it wouldn't have made a difference to me because to me my dad was.
That's
Your
what you were
dad.
born with.
That's
Yeah.
what it was. So, but he thought. So I go in the room. He goes, so what you gonna do? I said, do
I'm
what?
gonna change my name, nigga. I'm a Smith.
Yeah, Donald Smith ain't gonna be nigga. You going to jail with Donald Smith? You lying? Get your ass back. So he goes, you gonna change your name? I'm like, nah, you my dad. He's like, all right, nigga. All right, nigga. Go on out there and clean up.
I have a question. When you met your dad, you say he had 2 fingers?
He had 3 missing.
Three
He had-
missing?
Not missing, but he had cut them like this.
Did you shake his hand? Nice to meet you. Did y'all shake hands? I'm just curious.
Or y'all high five.
You don't want to know?
High 3.
You mean high 3?
You know what I'm saying? He ain't give you no meat. I'd be like, damn, nigga, can I get some center cut pork chops out this motherfucker or something?
A lifetime of steaks.
So I'd assume I know I have other brothers and sisters, but I never met them.
Is he still alive?
I don't know. I only saw him twice.
We should
in
do a
my life
rollout show.
to find out where they at. Find out where your
And
daddy at.
we go down and let's go find him.
Well, my dad's deceased. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I think he is because he would be.
He probably
80.
is.
He would be 80. My mother's 80, and I think he's a year older than my dad. So he got to be 80, 81.
My uncle though, like, he didn't believe his daughter was his daughter, which she wasn't. So this nigga took her one day, gave her the time of her life, but then took her and did a DNA test, like. So she came back home and was like, my daddy put a Q-tip in my mouth.
That don't sound good at all.
That's funny.
Nigga,
Are you
and,
sure it was a
fucked up.
Q-tip?
yeah. And like,
Wanzer, come
nigga, a
on.
month later, he came back.
Hot.
Hot.
Oh, it wasn't she one of his? What?
Hottest fish grease.
I just wasted like
Oh,
I just
man.
wasted like 3 days of my life the other day watching Jerry Springer and Steve O. People get on there and say, "Dawg, it ain't your kid." No, that is the worst thing I've ever
And
seen.
then they run to the back.
No, only the women run. The men stand there and fight the case.
I mean,
you
my
know?
uncle was hurt because, like, he loved her. Like, he still,
Yeah, what do you do?
he still,
Like, gee.
but, like, he was like, you can't call me dad.
Oh shit.
And, you know what I'm saying? All that shit no more.
Yeah, man, he took shit off the table.
That's over.
Yeah.
Take shit
so-
off. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Are you taking shit off the table?
No, it's just this whole daddy thing. It seems like every time I call and y'all talk about it, and I say something, it's like you're bitter. No, I'm not. I don't
never said
care.
anything.
No, I'm just saying because the last time we had this conversation, and you was like, "Do you want to meet him?" And I was like, "No."
You don't want to meet your daddy?
No, fuck that nigga.
Why? Vernon, see, I don't think that's fair because you've never been a dad, so you don't know the pressure he was under.
First off, how the fuck you under pressure? You fucked my mother. That was enough pressure to have me. So that means that you didn't give a fuck enough to care. Let me see.
No, but what if? Look, Vernon. What if he didn't get along with your mom though? They ain't got nothing to do with you.
If was a fifth, I'd be drunk.
Solid point.
You are.
Are you your only child?
You should see. Here's the thing about the whole caring, not liking your mama. Fuck that shit. If that's your son, you're going to find a way to take care of your child. Fuck this whole vendetta shit about, I don't like her, so I'm not going to see my son or my daughter.
Oh, okay.
I think, what if you look like your mom, though? Then I don't like both of y'all.
Hilarious.
You know what,
Come visit
Nick?
me
It's on him. It was his decision, and he made that decision.
Me backwards.
I don't know if you look like your mom, Vernon. I can feel this pain. Like,
so, Vernon, you never met your dad.
It's his decision. He made that decision, and he's going to live with that decision. Or if he's dead, I don't give a fuck.
I'm sorry.
One thing he bet not or nobody bet not ever do. They better not call me on no talk show talking about some. You want to meet your daddy? Now this motherfucker need a kidney or some shit. He gonna be a eating ass because he ain't getting shit from me.
Hey,
he gonna
nigga.
be eating ass.
That's what I heard.
So, Vernon, you never met your dad?
One time.
At a family.
How old were you? Like you were grown or?
No, I was about 5.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah, this cheap son of a bitch gave me $1 and told me don't spend it all in one place.
Well, that's a 99-cent store, nigga. That's a come up. That's a come up at the 99
You can get five. You can get 5 things.
Well, you get Chico.
Don't fuck it up.
There was none of that when back when we was little.
Vernon.
Sounds like your dad used to
Let me
smoke
tell you how old I am. The candy lady was the shit.
Vernon, are you our only child?
Yes, I am.
Well, look, there's always a bright side. You gotta find the good
Where's
things.
The bright side?
And
I've always didn't give a fuck about what he want. Cause see, when I got older, I realized it's not on me. It's on him. It was his decision. So therefore, he has to deal
you didn't
with
ask
that.
to be here.
You got a lot of S's in your season.
I'm not allowing somebody else's decision to run my life.
Well, Vernon, the bright side is this: you are the strongest nut he ever spit.
Vernon, this nigga.
And the healthiest.
Vernon, what if he?
And you went the furthest.
What if he contacted you, Vernon?
What if he contacted
He's not
me?
here no more, Nick.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
God
Well, no, I don't know if he's. I don't know.
No, he doesn't know.
Contacted
He's
me.
assuming he
Contact
did.
me for what?
Oh. Well, he would be about, what, 60 now?
He'd be older than that.
We should do a doctor.
What would he have to say for you to be open to have a discussion with him?
You know what? But see, K-Dot, here's the thing. I am open to listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, we should do a Dr. Phil.
I would listen to everything this man had to say. And then I would tell him, have a nice rest of his life.
I thought
hang up
you
the
wasn't
phone
open
and
to
never
no
want to hear from
discussion.
you again. I'm done. I don't need that because there's a lot of people out here running around out here. They make all these fucked up choices and they say, I didn't have a daddy. I didn't have a mother. Somebody didn't love me. It's not their life. It's your life you have to live.
Well, we're going to do a Dr. Phil episode. Now, if we could find your dad, would you go? Would you have a conversation with him?
No, he said he would. And I thought it sounded like you wouldn't have a conversation with him, but you
No,
said
I
you
listen.
would.
I listen because I've just come to that point in my life where I'm not going to sit here and hold a grudge and be all upset and let that shit run me to my grave. That shit, no.
Would you give him a hug?
You ain't never ran.
There's nothing else you can say to me ever again in life.
Take the word
You
run.
said runny gravy. What did you say?
Hey, would you let him borrow some money?
Well, don't ask dumbass questions.
Would you give him a hug?
Can't borrow what I ain't got.
I wouldn't give that nigga spit if he was thirsty.
I don't think you would drink
Well, I don't know if you spit in his mouth.
Let me tell you, I enjoy step-parents because step-parents just do
Thank you, Vern.
what you want. Like, I used to make my stepdad feel bad. I used to be like, oh, nigga, you got all these mismatched kids. You can't tell me nothing. Like, you know
He
what
was
I'm
that
saying?
kid?
Yeah, because, like, my nigga, you just here because my mama giving you pussy. You're nothing to me. You know what I'm saying?
You're dead to me. You're fucking dead.
No, you're not dead,
You're
but
fucking
like,
dead.
You're not
I hate
nothing-
you too, little
you're
nigga.
not nothing to me. And if you...
Hey,
Little
my son.
nigga girl.
And I was always a, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker who paid attention. If you ain't active in your own kid's life, you definitely can't tell me no shit, nigga. Oh, you active over here, but you ain't active over there. Fuck out of here.
The fuck.
I remember when mother remarried. Little Al was a little short, little butterball nigga. I said, man, come on, go on with that shit.
Nigga,
hey, Speedy, your mama told you to do something. I went, hey, man, come on.
You
man.
come in here and tell me, my nigga.
Hey, nigga, your brother don't respect me. Well, it sounds like a personal problem with me, my nigga. So
your brother don't respect
me.
me.
my brother threw him down the stairs. I went, ooh, well, is my mama here? Because I guess, you know what I'm saying.
And that's how you know if your mama got that good stuff.
Hey.
If a nigga just doing whatever. I'm telling
Hey,
my stepdad,
hey,
my mama
hey.
came home and was like, if you don't get us a house, I'm leaving. Next thing I know, my mom was like, we going to Palmdale. So I was like, no, y'all going to Palmdale. I'm not going. No, nigga, you bought a house, you soft motherfucker.
Well, I didn't. Your mother remarried. She did marry 3 times.
Your mom married 3 times?
The last dude, I said, come on.
Was that the short one?
No, Al was the middle one, and then she married another. He passed away. I don't know if Al still lived.
Ain't supposed to be that way with your mom's husband. The
guy-
middle one.
Middle
That's
one.
how you talk about kids, not husbands.
Yeah.
The middle one.
Y'all mom was out there shooting dice. I'ma just try again.
Your mom be like, and my middle husband.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga
But
was
the
8.
last guy tried to be
I rolled
like,
a
he
8.
tried to be cool and be like, so Speedy, how the comedy thing working?
It's
I
working.
don't have time for this. Is my mama here?
So
Louise.
You just didn't like him?
I ain't had time to get to know him. Man,
You
come on,
you just
bro.
Yeah, you
pass
grown
all
now.
that.
I'm 30-something years, 35,
yeah,
36. I
yeah,
got kids, nigga. And I'm
got
coming
my
by
own-
to see what
I got my
mom.
own
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, I'm coming by. This nigga want to do small talk while my mother getting dressed. So the comedy thing good, huh?
He baby boyed you. Already programmed the remote.
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong
You
with
want some
young
breakfast?
niggas?
You want some breakfast?
When he
What's the
passed
breakfast?
away, somebody was like, "Well, did you go to his funeral?" I said, "I really didn't know him like that. I didn't want to go to the funeral, nigga."
Support my mama. Fuck that. I didn't know that nigga.
That nigga didn't leave me a box of Cocoa Puffs. What am I go to the funeral for?
I didn't go to the funeral. I was like, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know. And then, he had sisters and other kids. And
I don't think funerals are fair.
What you mean?
I mean, like,
what it's supposed to be?
I didn't really realize that
this
until, I used to hang around my grandfather a lot, and, he was at an age where his friends were dying all the time. So one day somebody came over, they were like, yeah, DJ died. Which DJ? Black ass DJ over on 7th Street. That nigga died. That's how them conversations go. Yeah, that nigga dead as hell. Oh, the funeral on Tuesday, you going to the funeral? My grandfather said, hell no, I ain't going to the funeral. That nigga ain't going to mine. And I said, wow, that is true. If you go to somebody's funeral, they can't go to yours. It's almost unfair.
Well, here's my thing with funerals. I'm not on time because the person I'm coming to see, they gonna be there.
They're going to be there.
So,
and they rush funerals. Funerals are always
I'm not
rushed.
gonna be.
I don't like funerals, so I don't
I'm
know.
gonna be late. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, I'm not gonna get there.
My
doing
boy passed
procession
away,
and
and
all that.
I don't know when his funeral is. I'm going to go because I do believe that I need to go to that
You
one.
see, I was like the blue. I couldn't find it. I was like, I'm innocent. I can't find a funeral in a cemetery. This is ridiculous.
Because it was way at the top, man.
I was like, damn, I can't find this shit. And I finally found it.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, if your dad is not in your life, if you are dead, get in your kid's life, man.
Find your kids. Find your kids.
Don't let it go out like this. As you see what happened. Look at Wanzer. You see how he turned out.
Yeah.
It ain't sexy.
Right, exactly.
His daddy like, my bad.
That was my bad.
And your dad, he gone. He not here.
Yeah, he died a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And it was crazy because I get a phone call.
Not from him.
Not from him.
From heaven.
Not from him.
Hello, my son.
But I know that he had he had tried to contact me.
I need
right?
you to awake.
I'm dying, nigga.
But
Let's go around.
Not from him, but
Bye-bye.
I did get a call about some money. They were like, yeah, and they don't got all the money for the funeral. I was like,
We crowdfunded.
I don't give off. They could bury him in a shoebox. I'm like, I know y'all ain't calling me for no money.
I'd be like, you better cremate that nigga.
I can send y'all some matches.
Caller, what's your name? We apologize. Listen,
I can send that nigga
Wanzer,
fire
they
my
only-
eyes.
they rush
I do got some
funerals,
ideas
they
for the
have them
funeral.
on the schedule, and they have to have those bodies at either the cremation center or the cemetery at a certain time because all that stuff is under a schedule.
For
That's
what?
why they
Ain't
rush-
nobody
that's
going
why
nowhere.
They rush funerals they rush funerals.
that's
thank
crazy.
you for that update. I don't
No,
think
it's
we
the
asked
truth.
for it.
If you've
Oh,
ever
hey,
had to
nigga, we
deal
didn't
with
ask for
it,
For my dad's funeral,
had to deal with it. That's just something. I mean, you feel like they're being kind of disrespectful.
Hey, you got a question for you, Wanzi.
Because they have
dad
people
take his
come up,
green
say a few words, and sit the fuck down.
That's fucked up, Speedy.
Oh, maybe you could have left one for you.
I had some ideas for the funeral though. I didn't have no money, but I was like, I think it'd be cool if y'all cremate him and have it at Krispy Kreme donuts.
Why?
Krispy Kreme. You know, cremate.
Oh, that was the joke.
That was the joke.
That
was a joke.
Did any of your siblings have his eyes, or he didn't pass that trait?
I don't know.
Well, you didn't get it.
I don't know.
You could have put a green one.
Wanza was like, I ain't fucking with you on no level.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
But
do you even look like him?
I don't know.
How do you know your dad?
You saw a picture.
How do I know?
Yes, he came. He was at 7-Eleven.
I mean, it's like Color Purple. They say he mine. He looked like me.
Well, he was short.
Yeah, nigga, but I'm tall.
I die on top of me. On top of me. So what my sister do?
And I don't know. Every time I try to research my dad, my mom would be like, "Don't touch that mailbox. Fix it. I can tell if it been messed with."
Don't you go past that.
I said,
"Mama,
Mama."
down that street.
I said, "Mama, anything come from my daddy?"
She was like, "You."
You.
Fucking hilarious.
You came.
Yeah, I don't know, Nick.
So if you just tuning in, like, what in the brown sugar?
What in the BSB?
What in the BSB is going on in this show? We just.
So who taught you, like, shit? So you went to your younger siblings' dad, like, you kind of ask him questions and stuff?
No.
You just let it go, huh?
I mean,
you just figured shit out.
There's nothing to let go. You can't. That would be like me saying I've never had a Lamborghini. That would be like me saying I miss my Lamborghini. Do you know how crazy I would sound if I said that? If I was like, damn kid, I miss my Lamborghini. You're like, oh nigga, you had a Lamborghini? Well, no, but
if I had one,
I so you can't possibly miss something you didn't.
And your
have.
mom filled in.
Yeah, I mean, I was around, my uncles and grandfather, and
they all stepped up. They stepped up.
Yeah,
your granddad
There's some
did.
shit you need to know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I know my
How to
dad.
dress.
But you have a lot of dads who are there that don't.
No, I'm just saying,
teach
like,
their kids shit.
That might be hereditary to you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of my friends have sickle cell, and they like.
Well, shit, if you got it, you still gonna have it.
No, but like, it wasn't a trait in the mom's family. So like, when it just came, they didn't know, like. But it came.
Well, if
from
I
the
get
dad's
real
side.
sleepy, I know.
Call her. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Tina.
What you laughing about now, Dana?
Yeah, your fucking father just married.
I'm the Color Purple Howard bitch. So I just called to say she left this house to you and your sister Nettie.
To you and your brother.
Thank you.
I got the money down.
Thanks for kicking him while he down, Dana.
Yeah, he is right there though.
Nah,
Yeah,
Dana's
Dana,
stomping that nigga while he down.
Kicking while he down.
Yeah,
I'm not crying, by the way. I'm just, ate some onion rings.
Waz's father was like, yeah.
I'm
your son.
I'm by the side of the road. I says I'm your son.
Yeah.
That nigga didn't even look.
Now, you think your brother had issues with it or no?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, which is really weird.
Your older brother?
Yeah, which is really weird because I told you how they were he was on the basketball court.
Oh,
Dude
yeah.
comes to him with a picture. Who's this? That's my brother. Oh, it's my brother. They get to talking. What's your dad? Oh, that's my dad. All that stuff.
PT.
Next thing you know, he sees him again because that dude had a relationship with him and says, oh, yeah, I talked to him. He wants to, get your number or whatever. So my brother calls me and tells me this whole story. And I'm like, what?
Your brother was like, check up.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Let's go see little PT.
I'm like, that's crazy. I'll tell you a story, too. Like, when I did meet him, he was a fucking bum. He drove his mom's car, wore the same sweatsuit every day. The car had a leaky sunroof with squeezed silicone around it, and the headliner was floating on your head, right? I'm like, oh, this dude.
You're like, I'm glad you got out of my life.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this dude's a fucking bum, right? So fast forward, that's when I was 12, almost 13. We saw him for maybe a week or two. Then I never saw him again ever. I'm about 21. I'm in jail for driving on a suspended license.
This nigga
And when you go to jail, everybody wants to know who your dad is.
On the East Coast.
On the East Coast.
Yeah.
So on the East Coast, when you go to jail, all the niggas, who your daddy? Who you? I'll say, oh, my dad's name is blah, blah, blah. And they always say this, Green Eye James? PT Shorty?
This nigga
That's
got
your
a book
daddy?
here.
I said, yeah.
There's 4 more niggas in there.
He getting booked right now.
He's upstairs. I just seen him.
Hurry process this nigga so they can meet.
He owed me 2 honey buns. So look,
Wiser was like, give me everything on his books.
I'm his son.
Process this nigga so they can meet.
Did you say that? Process him so they can meet. Oh my God. Let's get him in the population. Your daddy's downstairs, boy. You won't see him in 10 minutes. Soon as we got done with your fingerprint.
Visiting time. Who
They
here
like,
to see
Trustee
you?
James? Yeah, that nigga be bringing up the child in a minute.
Visiting time.
So-
Who's here to see you? Your daddy?
So,
Your son in here.
damn, I can't try to leave that nigga. So, I,
You said your brother had a hard time with it.
yeah. So, this dude in jail when I'm 21 tells me, Green Eye James? I'm like, yeah. He said, man, and this is a bum.
Yeah.
Fucking bum. This guy says, man, your daddy got a Rolls Royce. And I'm like, nah, there's been a mistake, Mr. Crackhead.
That's a different Green Eye.
Said, nah,
My dad wears the same sweatsuit every day and drives his mom's car. He said, no, man, I'm telling you, your daddy got a Rolls Royce. I'm like, okay, Mr.
Fuck
Crackhead. Anyways,
I'm gonna go.
I'll give you a honey bun.
I'm gonna get on my bunk.
if you get the fuck away from me. So this bum, I'm like, this fucking crackhead doesn't know
He
what
don't
the
know
fuck he's
shit.
talking about. Because I know the dad that I met.
Yeah.
This nigga's a bum.
Yeah.
So fast forward
You get
to
out.
just a few years ago. This happened with my brother
Yeah.
on the basketball court. So my brother says, yeah, I called him. I'm like, what? What do you say to a nigga you haven't talked to in 28 years? And
Do you got a Rolls Royce?
and he's like, and he says, yeah, he wants me to come see him. I'm like, what? And for the life of me, I can't understand it because I'm like, you're not gonna go see him, are you? He's like, well, yeah, I guess so. And I'm like, why? I just don't understand it because I have no desire at all to get to know anybody new. Like you said, now I've got a daughter.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about nothing you got going on. Trying to get that Noah brand. I know the.
Bring your baby girl over here. No.
So bring my granddaughter, nigga. You ain't got no granddaughter. Fuck you talking
Said
about?
You ain't got no granddaughter.
Not over here, you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
So then the next thing you know, I get a phone call like some weeks later, and my brother was like, he had called me 1,000 times that day.
Who your brother?
Yeah, and I was busy that day,
Yeah.
and so I never answered the call. And so when I finally got in, I called him. It was like
You all right, nigga?
it was like 2 a.m. for me. So it's like 5 a.m. for him on the East Coast. And I'm like, hey, what's up, nigga? You called me like 100 times. What's going on? He's like, yeah, so yeah,
Daddy.
that nigga always starts stuttering. I went to see our dad. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I said, where? He said, I went to his job. I'm like, where does he work? He's like, he worked at a car dealership. And I said, did that nigga have a Rolls Royce? He said, yeah, he really did. I said, that nigga really had a Rolls Royce. So it wasn't until I was almost 40 that I realized this fucking crackhead that I talked to when I was 21
Was telling the truth.
was telling the truth.
Yeah, but crackheads always tell the truth. Like,
I thought crackheads always lie.
No.
I ain't seen no money.
No, they steal. They
They
don't lie.
Yeah. So they be like, they tell you the truth. I took the TV.
Yeah,
I bring it back.
Yeah.
So he did that. They did have money to bury him.
So no, so
You get buried
so then
fast in that
so
Rolls
so,
Royce,
so
leaving
then
up
he
the
tells
beat.
me, he says, I'm like, what y'all talk about? Like after all these fucking 20-something years, I'm like, what y'all talk about? He's like, I don't know, you just talked about like basketball. Or I was like, okay, this shit was really weird to me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So then he tells me, yeah, he kept asking about you. I was like, I'm good. I was like, no, don't give him my number. I don't need a brand new nigga. I'm not trying to
How
start
you
that
doing it?
conversation.
Hey, nigga, you know you need to stop doing that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to start that conversation. So I'm like, don't give him my number. I'm good.
Do that nigga play
So-
racquetball?
Can he teach me to play racquetball?
Yeah, I can show him how to play. Man.
So then he says,
You want to this shit?
he says,
I thought you was done, nigga.
no. So then he says, yeah.
You don't want to be done?
Not yet.
Okay.
So then he says, yeah, his sister called
Not
today and he died. And I'm like, damn. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, well, all right.
Rest in
And then he starts talking about money. And I was like, I know you ain't asking me for money. And that was the whole
Well, they
money
gotta
part.
bury him.
Huh?
They gotta bury him.
Not with or you could burn him. You ain't doing it with my money.
Well, so he's P.T. Wanzer?
No.
Who's
So what
Wanzer?
you saying is
That's
your
my-
daddy ain't
my
got
mother's name.
got no headstone. That's what you saying.
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
That nigga
Papa
just a
was
plot.
a rolling
Yeah.
stone. I said, nah.
So,
This
Wherever
fresh
he-
uncut grass is where my daddy is.
or they could have just put him in one of a car at the junkyard and just let him sit there.
No, I had to do all that. I had to pay for my daddy's funeral and all that shit.
Yeah, you ain't think about how he treated you and was like, you know
No,
what?
did.
I don't
was
think
just
I'm gonna pay
like-
for
no,
it.
I was more mad because I was like, you married a white woman. What the fuck? you know what I'm saying? Why
Trying
am
to
I
get
doing
by.
everything?
Yeah, I was just following on me.
Yeah, like I was just like, she grew up in Manhattan Beach. They ain't got no money. I said none. That's crazy.
She ain't got 200.
No, she did. She did what white women did. She had a policy
He was a
that
good.
I didn't know about.
Wow.
Oh, she had a policy and you still paid for it?
hmm
That's fucked up.
Oh, she got beat up. Don't worry about it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
There you go.
Allegedly.
No, she
Moving
knows.
on.
She telling
It
you.
is now time for
Do you got a daddy?
We're going to bring the room back up.
Sneakerhead.
Sneakerheads.
Fuck. This nigga sitting there. You have a daddy.
Do you have a daddy?
No, I do not have a daddy.
What's in that can?
Don't forget, man. We raffling these off. $10, man.
Is it
You can
get
get the shoe. At the end of right before
Yeah, that's what I
Christmas,
was looking at. I was
we're
like,
gonna
7 point.
that whatever that last Friday is before Christmas. You know what that is?
No,
Anybody know?
because Kabuka
We have a
is good
new
for you.
donation.
We need a bell. Oh, here.
Saving that can for this nigga.
Yeah, we got a new donation from
From who?
Malcolm Caesar.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Malcolm,
Thank you.
Thank you, Malcolm.
I'm telling you,
Put it-
somebody gonna like them ones.
Come on, man.
So Malcolm,
$10.
Malcolm, you're in the running. So we got Malcolm, we got retired player, and James.
3 people. Yeah, we
Let's
on there.
go.
Moving along.
Not Green Eye James, but James.
Not PT. First shoe up is I remember you said this about Curry that he's pretty much with Under Armour creating his own lane. So now he has a pair of running shoes, which are these Curry Flow Go.
That's all.
Is this the name of the shoe?
Flogo.
Kind of like how
Logo.
Jordan did.
It's
with
not a
Nike.
runner. It's a manageable logger, whatever it's called. You can log like 200, whatever.
Does it glow in the dark?
No. But I
Now,
think
you
it's a
know
really
what they
nice
look
looking shoe.
like,
I'm not mad at them.
What's that shoe? Zoya. They're like a walking.
Well, this shoe is supposed to be
Logo or
really
something like
comfortable to walk, run, whatever you want to do in them.
Throw
So
away,
they're giving him his own lane at Under Armour. So he's got his own, which is the currybrand.com is where you go to get the shoes. I actually think they're nice. It's a good looking shoe to me. I have no problem with that. I may have to get a pair. What do you think? Round the room?
Ones.
I mean, they look comfy.
Yeah, I like the shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, they look like something you wear one.
No.
It looks a
like-
little boaty in the front though. I don't know how far up in the air it goes like this.
Yeah, but that's when you run.
No, I'm not a fan of like thick ass soles. Like it's just so much sole on there. Like that lets me know like niggas is short. Why you got all that extra sole on that shit?
Need to get that inch on you. All right, next one up is his basketball shoe. Now, so this one, which is the Flow 9 or Curry 9, because he's had 9 pair of shoes so far. So a lot of NBA players are wearing these, especially when niggas that play at Golden State are wearing these. But it's a really light shoe. The front shoe is it's more breathable. It's the upper sole, but it's supposed to give you a little bounce when you're doing your thizzle, and the grip on it's supposed to be fire. They're coming in at $160. Now I just don't know if I'm paying $160.
Oh no, I'm not paying nothing with no
For that
OK
shit.
sign on the heel.
I thought that was
I think that's his signature or
I
something.
thought it was a Chick-fil-A sign.
It's like,
Chick-fil-A shoe.
"Okay."
you buy 9 chicken sandwiches, you get a shoe.
Okay, that shit.
But I think it's a really cool shoe. Now, whether or not, I don't think Brooklyn gonna wear those. I just don't think he will.
Well, that's because they Under Armour. If it had a Nike swoosh on there, everybody wear them motherfuckers.
You think?
Hell yeah.
But
like
I think the price is just too much. $160.
For Under Armour, it needs to
Yeah.
come with Under Armour.
Yeah, at least some of the outfits. But
Yeah.
I'll say this much about Under Armour: anything outside their shoes, the shoes are comfortable. Usually, the shoes
No,
are
they're
real
like
comfortable.
workout apparel and shit. It's cool.
Yeah, but all their bags and things like that, fire. Jackets, fire. That's all for sure I'm saying. Next up is a Nike Air Force One Max, or Max One, I should say. I'm really feeling.
I like
this.
that.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this shoe.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a whole. It's actually called like the
Pata.
Pata. Yeah.
Yeah, Pata. PATTA.
Pata for the tip out.
Yeah, Pata.
No, those are hard. I
170.
wear those.
You like?
No, I do.
170. The price is a
do.
little high though. A
I
little
do
high.
like those.
I like them though.
Yeah, I'll rock those for sure. But you know, hey, if you got
No,
a
I
170 to
rock
throw out there, I would say wait about a month or two and the price will go down on them, so then they'll be at the right price you want them to be.
No, you can't wait. Those are like exclusives. Like if you don't
Oh,
get
really?
them, you're not gonna get them. Yeah.
Okay, well, she
Those
said.
on the sneaker app.
All right, thank you, baby girl. Next one up, because I got to get at some point. I'm gonna give you a pair of Yeezys. I just
All
don't
right.
know when. But these
time
Yeezy
is
Boost
it
700s.
3 hours ahead.
Okay.
These are Yeezy Boots 700s.
Them shits look like Dada's. Remember the shoe Dada?
Oh, I remember Dadas. Yeah, I remember them. Yeah. These are 220.
Does it bother you guys that he used the same sole on the shoe? I know why they're doing that, but
Because it makes it easier to manufacture.
Yeah,
not having to change the sole.
Right. So, but I mean,
just changing the upper. But I like it, man.
They better than Master P shoes, niggas. So
yeah.
You don't like the Mayatis?
You don't like those? You remember the name of them?
You don't like the Mayatis?
Said the Mayatis.
So at 220, if you can find them.
Mayatis.
Next one up.
He had on Nike
I threw this in for you, K. Dot. I didn't never
sir,
seen you wear pink, but I don't know if you will. But it's called Bubba. It's an Air Jordan 1 High OG Bubba Gum.
No, I wear pink. I got like pink Asics.
You feeling that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get those. Those are dope.
Okay.
I'm gonna get those for sure.
I was just double checking.
No, those are sight.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I would definitely now get them for Maya then.
No, those are hard.
All right. I don't have a price on them. At least I don't have a price on them. I'm thinking what 150, 130.
I think they're like 170. They like whatever the regular Air Force. I mean the Jordan 1 is going for. I think they 170.
Okay. These is fire. I ain't mad. So I might have to get my daughter a pair of those. Fellas, you want to get your girl a pair? I think she'll look fly in it. Ones you have to buy all your girls one, except for the one with the club foot. I threw these in there because I thought these Crocs was kind of fire. What you guys think of these? I got a pair on now, but for $84.
No, I'm gonna get those. Like, who put you on those, Nick? Those was hard.
You got these right now?
Yeah. No, not those.
But those don't come out to the
them is fire. These come out. These drop this.
Those look like shoes that
on the 4th, right?
14th.
On the 14th, yeah.
14th.
Those look like shoes that Rambo would wear when he's in the swamp.
I think they fire.
Wanza, you ain't got no Crocs?
Nah.
Nigga, they comfortable.
Yeah.
That's gay.
I got a pair. What the fuck?
Wow.
I'm saying. I'm gonna take you to West Hollywood and scream that in the middle of the street. What you say about these Crocs, Wanza?
They're $84. If you want to spend the money, they come out on the 14th. 14th or 15th, best. They put on here, best luck.
Yeah, best of luck trying to get
these motherfuckers. $84. All right, next one up. I thought these was kind of fire. I don't know if I would wear them. I probably would just definitely give them to someone else. What do you think of this one here?
I like that. Yes, sir.
For your daughter?
Just in general, the Air Jordan 1 Fly E.
I do not like those. I do.
The strap on top.
A young man in a wheelchair made those.
Really?
Like
really?
He designed those, yeah. Huh. That's why the shoestrings like that, so he don't have to,
and they got the strap. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Why is he designing shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, the wheelchair on the side of it. It's a little wheelchair thing on the side. I was wondering what that was.
Don't go down that road.
Nigga, if anything, I'll put that on the window and park in the front.
He said, why is he designing shoes?
Don't make sense to me.
Wanzer, stop.
I would think he would design wheels.
I'm going to leave.
That's funny, though.
I'm going to leave.
He said, why would he design shoes? Why would he even wear shoes? It's just a waste.
Exactly.
It's just a fucking waste.
That's one of those ones somebody says, you just look at him like, are you setting me up for a joke?
Like,
so would you get them? Yes or no?
No, I wouldn't get those. No. I don't like. They look childish.
I'd get them. Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, clearly you like to tie your own shoes. You're a child.
Hey, slip-ons. All right, next one up.
The child calls.
Oh, next one up. Yes. What time is it? 4 o'clock? Oh, yes. 4:30. Yeah, it's about the right time. Next one was Air Force 1 Max Rush.
Same shoe, but just different color?
Yeah, different color. It's more of a... I actually like this one as well because you could rock this with whatever. I would hate to get a stain on that gray because that motherfucker's not coming off.
See, those are hard. I would definitely
you like
rock
the burgundy
those.
ones,
You like same price, $170.
I like those.
Yeah, these is fire. I ain't mad. That's why I wouldn't have put them on there if they wasn't fire.
No, those are tight.
Thanks, I truly appreciate that. Go to the next one. Now, I threw these in, Nick, because I was wondering if you really feel these Air Force Ones. They're all white. It's something. I don't know if it just doesn't look right to me. But would you rock it? Oh, you got to get
these?
to it. No, the white. Yeah, the white ones. Yeah, those.
I see what they did.
So what? So they got the little pad. It's padded around the ankle.
What Jordans are those from?
Those Jumpmans.
Oh yeah, the Eddie Jones.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay,
yeah.
I couldn't figure out what it was. And then they got the little they got stuff added onto them.
Well, it looks like they mixed. I don't know if anybody remembers the shoe that Jordan wore before he got a shoe deal. That Nike.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this looks like. Like this looks like the Jordan. If anybody knows, like the Jordans and the Dunks are slightly different. And the only thing that's different on there is this strap right here that comes across the middle right here, instead of coming this way.
Okay.
And then
So these are
this is-
150.
And then this is added on.
Those are not bad.
Would you rock?
I have to see them up close.
That's a lot going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's just too.
they kind of busy to be all white.
Yeah, a
like,
lot of straps to be all white shoe.
All right, next one up is a low top Air Force One, black and a colorful swoosh.
I like these.
These are actually pretty dope.
I like
them. 110. You get in, get out.
I wouldn't wear them because they look like teenager to me.
Yeah.
Like
Like you think
Like we too young?
yeah, they look young to me. Like I already dressed like a 17-year-old boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't
You
need
ain't gonna be a 60.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little confetti grip on the bottom is a little telling, nigga.
Well, that's concrete. Whatever they call it, that concrete look.
That's confetti.
All right,
kinda
but
old to have
110.
Some speckled bottom shoes on.
Shut up. I threw these in because these is fire to me. God damn, these motherfuckers. These
Oh, them
are
Jordan
Air Jordan
8s?
8s.
Jordan 8s used to be. I put it on my Instagram. Like Jordan 8s used to be the shit. Like
I had the all white ones for.
I
for
had the
a
black
minute.
ones, the aqua 8s.
No, I didn't have those. These here, I think, are pretty dope. I don't know if you're gonna find them. They're gonna be hard to find.
They look
Yeah.
heavy. They heavy though.
If you playing
The 8s
basketball,
and the
yeah.
9s are heavy, man.
Yeah, you can't really
I don't know
hoop.
how
in
you
them.
play no ball. Then you got to put that strap on.
It's like a West Coast Timberland, nigga.
Yeah.
You can wear these like you
Spray
wear
them.
Tim's.
Spray them down for you. You doing
What are
anything.
those?
He
right.
said, what are those?
Now these are Travis Scott.
These are some father shoes.
Let me see.
These are Travis Scott. I guess this is. I don't know if it's his own. It's a trainer.
I'm mad because like that's Bo Jackson shoe.
They
Like
took
the
both.
design.
Yeah, and they gave him or let him design.
that
I don't know
nigga
who
made
designed
some-
it, but it's kind
That
of.
shit got a zipper. That nigga made some Nike kangaroos.
Yeah, some people.
Would
don't-
you buy them?
For
is the
what?
question
Wow,
to
man.
ask.
Are you a hiker?
Yeah, nigga. Are you going into space anytime soon? Like, what the fuck?
They retailing at
First of
140.
all,
Nah.
nobody that can tie a shoe should have a strap on the front. Like what? This strap don't even do. It's by that.
Yeah, I thought that was weird too. That's why I put it on there.
That's a
Yeah,
weird.
I don't
But
know.
no
Nothing
one-
that say Cactus Corporation on it.
Yeah, that's a weird
What the
vibe.
fuck?
Now this next shoe is a. Well, I always have to have a pair of what are those? So this shoe, as soon as Nick go to it, shout out to Reebok. So this is a Reebok. I always wonder when people design something that's horrible, how did they get past all the other bars before someone they greenlit this?
You know why? Because it's probably like pull up Prada. Prada got a shoe that look exactly like
Cause
this.
that's just horrible. Maybe it's a
So
spin-off
it's a
of
cheaper Prada shoe.
So-
If you can't afford the Prada sneakers, get those.
Prada. It's called a Primas X Reebok Experience
That's a pretty bad shoe.
for
Yeah.
emergency.
I got one too. So I was hoping ones got a chance to see
220,
this shit.
250, Nick.
Nigga, 250.
250 for
So
that.
K-Dot, these is for you too.
Let me see, sir.
If anybody like the Croc style shoe, but
Can you
you
make-
don't
can
like
make
the
that-
Crocs, you can
What is
go
that?
with these. These are
Oh, that's
Those are Crocs?
Fear, those
these
are Fear God.
Gods. Same material as the Crocs though, but a little more.
them is
little,
dope.
Yeah,
More
a
like
little
a slide.
grown.
Yeah, those are
I'll
dope.
rock them.
I
Yeah,
will rock
send me
them
those,
too.
Nick.
I'm waiting for these to drop right
No,
here.
they already out. They on the go.
They just dropped?
No, they been out.
Oh,
He been
How much
released
are they on
those.
GOAT though?
Oh, you can go down to North. I think I'll get mine from Nordstrom.
Yeah, like they already been out.
How much
Those
are they?
Fear
Actually,
Gods.
you know what though? I honestly want to. I just want to find somebody who has a 3D printer and honestly just have them print me these shoes out because it'd be a lot cheaper. Because
So-
they're charging an arm and a leg for these.
Yeah, the Fear of God dude. I can't find
Jerry,
any shoes, but
I
I got a pair
mean-
from Fox. But I got the ones.
Yeah, these is pretty saucy though. He did his
Let me
thing
see.
with those. I can't.
Oh, yeah,
knock
them
his
is dope.
design.
I ain't mad at those.
Especially if you ever wore Crocs, you know how comfortable they are. They don't stink like other shoes that if you don't
No,
wear
they
socks or
super
whatever.
comfy.
So this would be dope to have an actual shoe
But
that
his
you can.
clothing line is good, like
maybe wear
essentials.
somewhere.
Like it's just expensive.
You said these are at Nordstrom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right
all
now.
his, all
Right
his
now, yeah.
shit is in because he got a clothing line that's called Essentials.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know.
So-
It's a brother, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, you
Okay.
know they all used to be under Kanye's umbrella, and then they branched out and started doing their own thing.
Well, them
Like
is
the-
fire.
Yeah, this might be his best design. I think. These
So Fear of God. What about
these are sick. Yeah.
what's the guy? Off White. They all
Yeah,
were in the same
Virgil.
camp.
Yeah, they all used to be
With Kanye.
with Kanye under the
Wow.
Good Music, and then like, I think they all did something under Louis with him,
Mhm.
and then the dude Virgil stayed with Louis, and then this guy branched out to that, and it's another like they all do something, but like my nigga,
Yeah, them is fire. Nick. How much
Yeah,
are they?
You remember the hats when everybody had the snakeskin on the hats?
Yeah.
That was Don C.
came out of that.
Yeah, Don
designing
C. I'm
camp.
sorry. He with Mitchell and Ness.
Yeah.
So he do
What's
like
Mitchell Ness?
The hat company.
the throwback, like they do all the throwbacks, jerseys, hats.
Oh, Mitch.
Yeah, so Don C is the one who's responsible for snapbacks coming back in style. Like, remember, snapbacks nobody ever thought snapbacks was cool.
Yeah.
In like late 2000s, he actually got him and Jay-Z collabed on a couple things, and he was responsible for bringing that whole era back. So he ended up getting a job at Mitchell and Ness, pretty much the lead designer over there. So shout out to Kanye.
How much are those?
Who's OTP? Okay, it's not overpriced. Like, it's priced for, like, the material is good. Like,
I'm not sure. I've never shopped for his clothing, the Essentials brand.
I got a knit sweater.
Yeah,
I got one of
so-
those sweatsuits. Like, it's
Is it
good.
better? Is it like Zara or better?
It's better in quality a little bit.
Because Zara hold up for what you pay.
Hey, man, I'm telling y'all now, since I lost weight, I can shop at Zara. I have not
Proud of
missed in Zara. They got some fly shit.
No, like,
Zara
yeah,
got
definitely.
some fly shit.
Yeah, and they play their hoes up. I got like a little bag thing.
The bags
I've
are
had
fire.
the bag thing for probably like 3 years now,
Yeah.
and not a
No,
not a
Zara
scrape
got good.
scratch
It
on
just
it. The
depends
zipper
on what
work.
you want to spend. Like, is that Dior shit really worth it? No.
Go to
You know
Zara,
what I'm
nigga.
saying? It's
Yeah, you go-
overpriced like a motherfucker.
But you go to Zara, they got something. Because you said it's the same designer. They just
They literally look at what Gucci and all the pop brands doing. They just make a.
And they do collabs. Like, they
Yeah.
did a collab with Prince. Remember Prince, like the
Yep.
tennis?
They did a collab with Basquiat. I
Yeah.
don't know who owns his.
They do collabs with people, too.
thing,
Like,
yeah.
Hey,
So it'll
I'm
be
just
some
telling you,
brand shit in there,
parents, if
too.
you're out there, take your kids to Zara. You're not
No,
gonna
you're
lose
not
on the
gonna miss.
price. You have to wait in line because it's a line like a motherfucker in there. But trust me, you're not gonna miss. They got clothes, and I'm not mad at what's the one that the one of them girls, what they call
Who?
what's
Who?
the store inside the mall? Oh fuck, Fashion Nova.
Uh-huh.
I'm not mad at Fashion Nova.
What they do?
No, that shit cheap.
See,
Okay.
yeah, Fashion Nova, H&M, they too cheap.
That
Like
shit's
H&M,
super
you
cheap.
got about 2 washes. It's not even. It's literally not even worth. Like maybe the sweatpants is cool, but like anything other than that, I'd rather just pay the extra $10 and
Yeah,
get
that
from
shit
Zara.
gonna shrink up.
Because
or-
I feel like Zara at least gonna use whatever the next level of material is.
No, but Zara not cheap. Like, joggers is like
$25, like
no,
25,
they
35.
35 at the most.
No, they not. When the last time y'all
I
clearly on
just
the,
went from over there.
Well, not.
y'all
I'm sorry.
clearly on the
They're-
clearance side, like, cause they changed. Like, I shop. Y'all can't never had these
No,
conversations. With
no,
me.
I
they,
shop.
They changed
I
Zara
can't stay
out
at the mall.
every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like Zara is season.
Now that Nick told me that, so I
yeah,
know
they
to go
changed
every
everything
Tuesday.
out.
Yeah.
But like, if you get like, I just bought some leather joggers from there, and those shits was $68. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
those are
saying?
68. But with the other joggers, the sweat ones were 35. 35,
so, like,
45.
Yeah, like that shit ain't really cheap.
Yeah, well, you can go down to H&M, pay $10.
Yeah,
So-
and that shit.
and
That
they
shit's
gonna
gonna turn into capri
Yeah.
pants. You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't fall apart, nigga.
Yeah, they joggers when you get them, and then they capri pants after you wash
Yo,
them.
these is
Gym
nuts.
shorts.
This is nuts.
But hey, again, parents, trust me, man. I'm just telling you the real. Go to Zara's if you're looking for get your kids some stuff, set of
No,
toys.
definitely is.
You're going to get them clothes. Go to Zara.
No, and they have like really nice clothes. Like
They really do. In the bags, backpacks, shoulder
they got
bags.
shoes
carry-
in there too.
Yeah, yeah. And you'll be surprised. You find something to be like, okay. And the kids, they'll be like, okay, I like that. And you ain't gonna spend a gang of money. Just so.
But if you got real money, go where the wooden hangers are.
Where what?
The wooden hangers. If it's got a wooden hanger in there, I can't afford it.
Or if they got security in front of the
Yeah.
door.
If they offer you water,
Yeah, you're in the wrong spot.
I can't be in here.
Would you like something to drink? No,
No.
no. That's gonna cost me.
If everything in the back, this is just display, you shouldn't be in there.
Can't try it on. Oh no, we don't try.
I can
it
go
on.
back there and get it.
You can't try it on.
I can see. if
Now
they have
Ross, you can try it on in the store as you in line.
it.
You can
If
try
it
to
got
right there in
if
the
it got
aisle.
numbers instead of letters, you shouldn't be in there. If the sizes come in numbers, get out of there fast. That shit is out your fucking budget.
Ballpark. This is the giving season, so we got Thanksgiving coming up, which
For sure.
is Thursday. We'll still be here Friday. We'll do Freaky Friday because you guys.
Or you can murder and pillage because
Wait, we're here Wednesday, right?
We're here
I
Wednesday.
told you time is
That's
coming
what
down,
Thanksgiving
so.
is too.
With,
Shout out to kill all the natives.
I like when Nick talk about when he does that shit.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Well, I know that.
Why
Nick.
would you celebrate that? That makes
I'm
you
not
know-
celebrating it.
Yeah, I want y'all to think about something. Just think about this.
No,
way.
I'm
Think
not.
about this way you're doing it.
I'm not.
These are God's people who this happened to. So I want you to think about what's going to happen to you.
That's how you reel you in. These are God's people.
So
okay,
look, so think about you celebrating the death of his people, and you think about next time you pray for
I'm not
something, and you find out how that's going to turn out for you.
I'm not celebrating.
I'm not
just
saying
saying.
I just eat.
The turkey,
Like, you know what
the
I'm saying?
turkey is representation of the body of the person that they
I
kill.
don't eat turkey like that. It's dry.
The stuffing, the
Turkey
stuffing
butter, no
is
matter
the
what you say.
intestines. You understand? The cranberry
I'm always
sauce
the devil's advocate for it.
Is the blood.
is the heart. You got to think about something. That's pretty cruel.
Oh, what are you looking at me
And the
for?
reason you're
She over there?
the reason you're roasting
She's
it, the
celebrating?
reason you're roasting it is because they used to scalp the Native Americans, cut their head off, which is why your turkey doesn't have any head on it, and then they would burn them. So they're doing this in tradition of killing
See
your
what you did?
ancestors.
See what you
And
did?
by the way, the Native Americans are not the Chinese people they show you on Discovery Channel with the long hair and tight eyes. Those are not Native Americans. Those are Chinese people. Native Americans are black people, Negro.
Nick, why are you
So that's where
looking at me?
fried turkey came from.
I'm just telling you how the game, man. It sounds psychotic to me to celebrate your own people.
I'm not celebrating anything.
Sounds looks psychotic to me.
You celebrate
I don't know.
Christmas?
Do you want something to eat?
Huh?
You hungry? You want to eat?
I won't eat that.
You want to eat?
I won't eat that.
I'm not having that. I'm making my beans.
I won't come over and eat it.
I'm making my
Not on
beans.
the 28th or whatever it is.
I'd gladly take the day off.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
That's it. That's ridiculous, yo.
People had to die, but shit.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
need 8 hours off.
Go hunt some natives on the.
Yeah. And now it's time for sports.
Are we
Yeah,
still here?
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron's fighting motherfuckers. I don't know why.
K-Dot, if you could pick any superstar from the NBA to be in a fight, and all your money's on it, who are you picking?
Chris Childs.
Oh, man.
The greatest two-piece of all time. Kobe walked up to the nigga, bing bing.
Chris.
Because that
And he was alcoholic then.
that went on for years. Because niggas said, hey nigga, he Chris Child, that nigga, bro.
No, but if I had to choose who I think
I'm going,
has
chunk 'em,
hands,
can chunk him.
John Starks. Something in me just says John Starks
I'm going Barkley.
knows how to fight.
I think Barkley's been in
Charles.
enough fights that he's gonna be the smarter fighter. Like he tries the most experience. Either Barkley or I told you about that dude who knocked out Kiki Vandeweghe.
Man, Kiki Vandeweghe though, like come
yeah,
on,
but-
man.
but-
Not Kiki Vandeweghe. Knocked
No,
out.
that was
No, it
Kiki,
wasn't
wasn't
Kiki.
it?
No, it wasn't Kiki.
Rudy
Vandeweghe.
Tomjanovich.
Rudy Tom,
Rudy
which
Tom.
was Kermit Washington. He played for the Lakers.
Broke his orbital bone.
Well,
One punch,
He
K-Dot.
broke his, but when he hit the ground is when his
Yeah,
mouth
but
shattered.
that punch made him hit the ground. So
Yeah, he didn't have that brace, nigga.
he put him right to sleep. Ah.
Man, he was out the NBA.
Who you chose?
Dr. J. Dr. J's a good fighter, nigga. If you look at the 70s, he got that square up. That
Yeah, he squared up with
Larry Bird.
Larry
He popped
Bird.
Larry Bird about 3 times.
And Larry Bird at the time was the man. You couldn't say nothing wrong
I
about him.
pick people who didn't make it. Like, you know
Who's
what
the
I'm
best-
saying?
who's
like
the best-
Corliss Williamson. And,
Who?
you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who
Corliss
don't
Wil-
make it.
I think the best fighter in the 2000s.
You know what I'm saying? Big baby. Motherfuckers who out in and out.
I think in the
Glenn
2000s,
Davis.
I'm gonna either go Ron Artest, nigga, or J.R. Smith.
She said Corliss Williams. That nigga was nice.
Arkansas, I know.
Man.
I played basketball.
So you had a point, Nick. When it comes to basketball, and I'll say football, all the sports, it was some niggas that's not. When nigga, Tim Hardaway is not in the top 75.
Yeah. And he
Tim
is
Hardaway, who
he's a
invented the
monster.
crossover.
He's a monster with that thing too.
That nigga was a beat.
But he
He's not even a Hall of Famer.
He better than Dame Lillard.
But we all forgetting everybody, like, low key, it should be Latrell Sprewell. That's who we should all choose.
Yeah, LeBron did.
Yeah,
He
Latrell,
did
he
choke a
not-
coach.
That
in.
nigga choked out
A coach.
PJ.
Yeah, live on camera. Like, what you
Yeah.
say, my nigga?
And went back to practice the
What'd you
next
say?
day.
All
Nigga,
right, take a
what?
shot.
Yeah.
Take-
I take like, you know what I'm saying? I'm people who about that shit who didn't care. Like Gilbert Arenas, this nigga to tell you the
Nah,
coldest
Gil
shit.
can't fight though.
But that nigga did an
Yeah.
interview with the gun charge and did this.
Yeah.
In the interview.
Gilbert will tell you like he's not a fighter.
Now,
He's
he
not-
did. If that gun shit never happened, would he been in top 75?
Easy. If he wouldn't have got injured, people think it's
Yeah,
a gun
Gilbert
thing.
is
It wasn't.
nice.
It wasn't a gun thing. It was he got injured. He got
He's nice.
when they traded him to
And
Orlando.
he was a real first sneaker dude. That nigga played
Yep.
in like some Dolce Gabbanas. He used to play
Yep.
in all kinds of sneakers.
He's the first person I seen playing low tops, like intentional low tops.
When I heard about
No,
him,
I'm talking about like
'cause he-
designer shoes. This
Yeah.
nigga just go ball in designer shoes.
So he went to high school out here at Grant High. So I heard about this kid. They said this nigga's a one, and they said Gilbert Arenas. I said Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, the game I went to, he dropped 60.
Cook.
No,
He
he's
cooking.
But let me say this though, there was a hooper out here.
Agent Zero. Come on.
No. At the same time Gilbert was going to Grant, there was a dude named Gino.
Gino.
This kid named Gino, he was only like 5'8", nigga.
Hilarious.
They played in the tournament game. And he gave Gilbert everything he could handle. And he was in the 8th grade at the time. Gilbert's like a junior. Dude went off and dropped like 50-something points. Insane. Probably the best basketball player I've ever seen. Never played high school basketball. He went to Grant High School, couldn't make the grades. His mom was Jamaican, so they wasn't in tune with the school system. But when I tell you, that was the only person I seen Gilbert ever have trouble with in high school, and this kid was in 8th grade.
So why do I keep seeing stuff
Cooked him,
on?
nigga.
What's the little nigga that did boxing for a minute, but he's played in the NBA?
Who?
From Seattle. Born and
Oh,
raised.
Nate Robinson.
So the highlights they showing at the Drew League, that's not old.
No, Nate
That's
Robinson.
now.
He cold too.
He probably the best.
But I
I
mean-
think he won the
I've
slam
ever
dunk contest.
No, I know that. I'm saying he should still be playing. You think?
seen. No.
No?
Have you played against an NBA player?
No, I said Nate Robinson.
Think about how good Brian Russell is 10 years after his retirement. Right. That's a whole nother speed we talk about when them players is in shape.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I
Listen,
didn't know
y'all,
about that till I went to the Drew League.
When Marbury was in China, I tried to guard Marbury at a gym out here. He jab stepped K-Dot. I seen the jab, nigga. By the time I got in position for defense, he was at the rim. I turned around, his head, he doing for a layup though. His head is at the rim on a layup. So Mark goes, Nick, you supposed to follow him down. I said, Nick, he could turn it over and stuff on me. I think I said, what's going down?
I seen
This nigga laying up by the. Man,
well, I don't know how he
stop
is
it.
now because he had COVID, but Cedric Sabalas was still cold. That
Come
nigga was
on,
still
man.
over like he was like husky, like chunky,
Yeah.
but he was
Which is-
still giving.
Somebody
it to
said Alvin
motherfuckers.
Robinson.
I was like,
Greatest
God
defensive player
damn,
of all
this nigga
time.
is
Yeah,
really
Alvin
giving it to
Robinson,
people in here
Yeah.
out of shape.
Yeah, any basketball player, listen, bro, they don't even have to play in the league. If they were just on the team, nigga,
That was the 1
they
year,
cooking you.
2 years that the Lakers was mediocre
You know,
With
Jimmy.
Cedric
when
Sabalas?
Cedric was there.
What's,
And he was the man. Said was the
Seth-
man.
And Seth was nice too. He was nice when he was at Phoenix though. What was
But that's like
yeah.
Nick Van Exel. I think a lot of people slept on Nick.
Ooh, that was my favorite player growing up.
'Cause
But
Nick-
like
and
a lot
had
of people
Nick-
slept out on the Bearcats. Like a lot of good people came out of Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati,
like
you're
Ruben
right.
Patterson.
Oh, it's Ohio. That's why, because if you don't go to Ohio State, you don't go to one of the other universities, you go to Cincinnati.
Yeah, Nick Van Exel was the man.
Nick, his downfall was in that huddle going, he said, Cabo on 3. And niggas heard that shit. And he never let him live that shit down.
He got a ring though. So.
He never let him live that.
Shout out to Nick.
He's coaching now.
He should be.
He's coaching. Nick Van Exel.
Somebody said Earl Boykins.
They said ain't no little niggas in the league no more. Yeah, like Earl Boykins was little.
The smallest dude in the league now is
The point guard for Denver. I think he's like 5'8", 5'7".
Yeah, all the little niggas are gone. And
The,
but I heard that little thing
little
about
fancy point
Muggsy
guard.
Bogues is dope.
What?
They got a piece about Muggsy.
Listen, man, if y'all think y'all can ever play against an NBA, try to guard Muggsy Bogues. Nigga, see how that work out for you. I guarantee he cook you out. nigga.
I'll say this. I had a chance of playing the Drew League. And when you're talking about that speed, so I played high school and played in the park, pretty much every park in L.A. When I got on that floor, I didn't know how fast the motherfuckers was.
Yeah, man.
And I did a turnaround jumper, and this is how old I am. Marcus Johnson blocked my shit out.
And Marcus Johnson is a fat fuck now.
Cool as fuck, though.
Still dunking, though.
Cool. If I used to
No,
have
he
his number.
cool.
He did the Foxhole back in the day. He did Speedy's Comedy Corner.
All his kids went to UCLA.
He thought his youngest son was gonna make it. He really thought the
Who,
youngest one.
Chris? No, that
Whichever
ain't
the
young-
youngest one.
Who's the youngest?
It's got to be Chris. Not the oldest, not his oldest son.
No, Mariah or whatever. Because one of them niggas was on Baldwin Hills.
Maybe not him. Maybe not him. It might have been Chris. Well, he thought for sure he was going to get to lead. But I said, nigga, you're Marcus Johnson. You was the nigga, you Crenshaw High. If you think of Crenshaw, you think Marcus Johnson. And then you go, how you go John Williams after that.
Tremaine.
Oh, yeah.
Tremaine
that nigga was
Folks.
nice. That nigga was nice. Ooh, that nigga.
I thought he'd make it when he got to the Clippers, but
Tremaine Folks. What happened to him?
nigga, life.
Life's a motherfucker. In football, all you football fans like myself.
Yeah, you'll say the Steelers is bitches.
Wow.
These niggas
How about
bitches.
that, Al?
It was a great game, but
Great.
fuck.
I said, nigga, these motherfuckers gonna lose. I thought for sure the
No,
Chargers
nigga.
was gonna lose that game.
Man, like, did you see Ross? This nigga's so slow.
He
This
can't-
nigga even get sacked in
Okay,
slow motion.
so here's the thing, man. Before Ross, he could get out of the pocket
No,
a
he
little
can't-
bit,
he
a little
can't-
bit.
Yeah, he can't get it out at
Nigga,
all now.
when that pocket closed in,
that
he's
nigga,
right there.
That nigga be like, get me.
He folded up like a lawn chair.
No, I'm
I was
talking
like,
about,
yep.
like when the Mexicans come when the party over, deflate that jumper. They fucking here. Let the air out the jumper. That's that nigga. I be like,
So
man.
I saw that, and I'm thinking any defensive coordinator who watched that game, all you
rush
gotta do is
all
rush
damn
and rush,
game.
push them niggas to the back. He not jumping out the pocket. He was right there when they tackled him. I think dude just reached over and said, "Here he is." tackled him.
I felt sorry for Haywood because he was out there doing all he could on defense.
Oh yeah, he was.
Cameron Haywood.
Good game.
That's
though,
my
man.
team. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now I don't know if I want to
to
watch tonight's game because it is Tampa Bay versus the Giants, and the Giants are not that good. Just gonna make sure we get that out there.
Yeah, but
So
it's still gonna be 10 minutes.
your mic's not on. Don't worry about it.
Hilarious. Come on back on some gay shit.
Yeah, always come back on the game shit. So yesterday, Indianapolis beat the Buffalo. Woo, they beat the brakes off them niggas, 41-15. Baltimore snuck out a win against the Chicago Bears. Should have won that game, 16-13.
But that quarterback was balling.
Yeah, dude was balling. The new dude.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, you got to watch the interview. They interviewed him in the end zone. You know, he hadn't played football. You know, he just came in. He wasn't that. He was okay. He wasn't that good. And the lady kept asking me, so how'd you think he did? Well, you know, shit, man, that's what I do. You know, I was throw the ball and we won. The nigga did like he said, we won. I just happy we won.
I'm on per diem. I got to play. I got to play.
And then she goes, how'd you know you were playing? Well,
Lamar texted
me. Said, good game. So I figured it must be me. So he was up. That's how he found out.
Time to shine.
Coach didn't tell him shit, nigga. Nigga backup told him. Houston beat Tennessee. Tennessee might be in trouble, 22-13. Green Bay, great game.
But Henry hurt, right? Henry out.
Henry, he gone. He has a fracture in his foot.
Oh, okay.
And if you're a running back, you got Brooklyn had a hairline fracture in his toe. So he
can't plan or nothing.
You got that boot. You rocking that boot for a minute.
That special boot.
Special boot. The black one. You know they just make one boot. Remember back in the day, don't give you cash no more. They put that boot on you.
I think I'd rather have the cast.
Costs money. The boot you can get. You can get the boot anywhere. You can go to CVS and get the boot. Everybody got it.
I never had a
well,
cast.
how you set the bone and stuff if you're not
right.
doing
They don't use a cast no more. They use that boot. That
Really?
boot is more or less like a cast. Yeah.
They're like, see you in 4 years for the
I think they wrap it. Yeah.
fucking ankle replacement.
Yeah. That's not the same. You can't go to school and be like, hey, can you sign my boot?
Yeah, you can't do that no more.
That ain't cool.
Miami beat the Jets. Will, I hate to say this, but New Orleans got their motherfucking hat bought to them by Philly, 29-40. They actually was beating that game by more than that. Washington beat Carolina. Sorry for your boy's comeback. He was balling though.
Who?
The quarterback for Carolina.
Oh, Cam.
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna just say this, and hopefully the NFL ain't listening. But if you are, fuck what you're going through. That's fucked up. That nobody picked him up, and you knew damn well Cam Newton could play. Everybody knew he still had some in the tank.
I mean, it was the COVID thing.
He was sick when he had the COVID. It fucked him up last year.
No,
he never got back on.
Yeah, he never. I don't think he ever got. I don't know about now, but I think initially he never got the shot.
Okay.
And that's why they kind of cut him from the team because it was in between all of that.
Yeah.
So,
but
he played good under Belichick.
Somebody should have picked him up, and they had to wait till he went back to his old team. But whatever, he got a good job now. Who cares? I sound like Dana for some reason. That was weird. San Francisco beat the Jaguars. Jaguars nigga, they are 1-9.
I mean, good.
Won, and they barely won that game. They won, but hey. Cincinnati Bingos beat Johnny Mac's Raiders. They got the brakes beat off them.
Yeah, they was like
32-13.
Nigga, you see UCLA handle USC, they ass.
So did.
I thought the Raiders were good.
They were until that nigga killed that
too soon.
That lady in Las Vegas.
Too soon.
It all went down.
Kansas City beat Fox's Cowboys. How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Got their hat bought to them. Arizona still winning with the backup quarterback, 23-13 over Seattle. They're pretty sure that coach probably going to be gone and the quarterback will be gone next year from Seattle. They're probably going to start all over again.
They going to get rid of Russell? I don't think so.
I think so.
You think Sierra going to leave him if he leaves?
Hell
He'll probably end up
she prayed for that
New York.
He's not going to leave.
She prayed for him. That's funny.
And the game I thought was a dope-ass game was last night's game. Pittsburgh and the Chargers. God, that was a great game. I just knew the Chargers was going to lose that game.
I didn't know Eckler was black.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know no black people last name Eckler. This Wanzer is still a mystery to me. You know what I'm saying?
You
Last name is Wanzer.
Eckler, yeah.
I was like, this nigga's black.
Yeah. Shout out to Eckler. Somebody in his family, what?
You know what's a black last name? Washington.
You said it's not, or
It is.
Yeah, because that's what the slaves used to do. They used to Washington.
Nah, there's only one white man in history named Washington.
George Washington.
The rest are black, his slaves.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, but like, then you get your name based on what? Clearly, my people got the water.
No, but
because I'm Wales.
You would think that
You
you
know
would
what
think
I'm
that George
saying?
Washington would have kids, though, right? Or his kids would have kids. But all the Washingtons you meet are black.
I never met a white
Well, he
Washington.
was only fucking his slaves. So what you what you think happened?
Yeah, no, that's cold blooded.
The white one died off.
Yeah, that nigga was like, "You're making too many mulattoes. What about us?
What about us?
George, are you fucking your slaves?
In the NBA, going on right now, Brooklyn is beating or losing to Cleveland 43-52.
Yo, what's that dude named James Harden? Is horrible.
Why you hating on
He
James?
got to come out the top 75, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
It's just one. It's season.
No, it just proves that they needed Kyrie.
How you mad at
Kyrie?
How you mad at Kyrie and you not mad at the dude who's nothing wrong with him, but he just out of shape? That's ridiculous. Your only responsibility as a professional athlete is to be in shape.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a good season.
You can hire a trainer.
You don't have to hit all your shots.
He out
The
of
only
shape?
thing you have to do
Who out
is
of
be
shape?
in shape. James Harden.
Oh, I was gonna say, KD, nigga, what shape this nigga?
If I was Kevin Durant,
length.
I'd have been like, yo, trade me, nigga. I'm out of here. I'm not playing with these niggas.
Well,
Charlotte
that's because they changed it. Here's where it's fucking up James Harden. Everything he mastered, now they ain't calling. Like all that
Yeah.
little kick out and all that wrapping
No,
up. So
no.
he ain't getting a call. So like he ain't getting in the floor of his game because that's how he used to get in his game.
And then whoever's guarding would be out of the game because they had foul trouble, and he would get 10 to 12 free throws
so
a
now
game.
he
that's
got
12
It's
points
not
right
that
there.
he out of shape. He just got to redo his game. Like his
He out of
game
shape,
doesn't
nigga.
come to him anymore because all the techniques he used are not working no
Ain't
more.
working no more.
James Harden
Charlotte
is on team.
is losing to Washington, 38-42. OKC is losing to Atlanta. Houston playing Boston later today. If you saw the game last night, the Lakers, they ended up winning. They came back and won the game.
No, I'm glad. Like they
the
needed
fight
that
is what
fire
did
under
it.
their ass. Like that fight
Who?
it got AD going.
Yeah, it sure did. But Nick, everybody said,
Well, it wasn't a fight.
what is Russell doing there?
That nigga squaring up. That nigga really from LA. Like you do the most.
Yeah, he did the LA square thing.
Yeah, like that nigga squared up.
Is he from LA?
Yeah.
Lose anger.
Lose Anger High
Yeah,
School.
he from LA.
Yeah, he from there. He from there.
But yeah, that fight went all over.
Oh,
me.
boy, soft though, man. Like,
Who's soft? The dude
oh
that
boy,
got
that got
elbow?
hit in the eye, man. Because when he got hit,
Isaiah Stewart.
he was face to face with LeBron.
Yeah, for
and
like
he,
a
should've just swung.
minute.
and
Yeah,
he
nothing to do.
realized, like, oh, he's 6'9" for real. Oh, okay, let me not do this.
No, like crazy recognize crazy.
Right, and when somebody don't move when you
Yeah.
mad, and you know they with it. And LeBron didn't move, nigga, so he was
So
like,
you-
oh.
So
Crazy
Nick, you know your
recognize
boy
crazy.
Stephen A. did exactly what he's supposed to do.
Well, Rick
Yeah.
He
LeBron.
said LeBron should be suspended for his altercation.
No, he should.
No, well, yeah, you
He
can't elbow
definitely
somebody in the
should.
eye.
No, he definitely intentionally hit him, but like not. I don't think he meant to like bust that nigga eye open and shit. It was really like get the fuck off me type shit. But like that's intentional, my
Yeah,
nigga. You
little
gotta
love
get
tap.
suspended.
Oh, love tap, it's all right.
Well,
Because like, and I'm gonna
Well, he
suspend
don't- they
LeBron
don't get
anyway
along
because nigga, a fine to LeBron. LeBron got that money. That's
Can,
nothing.
can you suspend your star player and now viewership of the whole game goes down?
It could
Because
be.
they're all about money.
well, Stephen A. Smith is ESPN. That's totally different.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? What the fuck you want?
Thanks, Speedy.
Sorry, it's sports. I didn't think you call in on sports.
Oh, I'm not. Isn't it over?
No, not yet.
Hey, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Nick just made a good point about Washington and no white people having that last name. So that means the whole Washington thing and him being president and having offspring is a lie.
Right. Well, everybody
There's
knows.
got to be white
Everybody knows
kids
George
named
had
Washington
slaves.
somewhere
He had
unless
over
they didn't want to
300
be
something slaves when he
connected
died.
with his ass.
Yeah, he had Wander just said he had over 300 something slaves when he died.
I was just out Mount Vernon a couple months ago. His house. I was at the
Yeah,
actual house.
it's gotta be something to it unless his white offspring change their name.
I never met a white Washington though, so that's possible.
I've never met a white Washington.
I ain't never met one. All right, thank you,
And
Daniel.
Robert Williams, I think
You think what?
his last name was something else.
Who, George?
No, I haven't met any white Williams with the last name Williams.
That's interesting.
Only Robin, but he killed himself.
Hilarious.
No, that wasn't his last name.
Last
I think he took that moniker. I think his last name was something else.
He said, but he
Word.
killed
Wow.
himself.
Yeah, as if that's an asterisk.
Kill
next to it.
yourself.
Thank you, Dana. We trying to get out of here. Thank you.
So we
love.
got
Well,
one more
you said-
update.
you
Shout out to Dana Day.
Robin?
What they gonna do about
That's what
your
they
boy
say.
Zion? because he's
Trade
still
him.
hurt.
Trade him. I don't think he hurt no more. I
No,
think
they
he's
said they
gonna
got
get
him a
out
different dietitian now.
Trade him.
Oh, he fat in the commercial. You seen the commercial?
Yeah, they said they got him a different nutrition.
Yeah.
He's not staying. He's in New Orleans. They have the best food. What are you
that
talking
nigga's
about?
Beignet binging out
Yeah, what are
there.
you talking about? That's the
You
worst
say
place.
Benjamin?
Yeah, that's the worst place to send them. You gonna send them to almost the food capital of America and be like, you gotta lose weight though. Like that don't make no
This
sense.
nigga probably a dish in every restaurant. In.
They probably got a Zion special.
You know
nigga.
Zion jambalaya over here, Zion gumbo over here. This nigga probably got a meal.
Zion gumbo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got it. If I'm Zion, if I'm his team, I'm like, look, man, I'm out. I don't want who wants to play for the Pelicans, man. Let's stop playing.
Zion baked beans.
Yeah,
Get up about it, man.
All right, so in the chat
Send
room,
him to New York.
we need you to come up with a Zion meal.
Y'all see the fight? Sean Porter and
No, I didn't see it was a good fight.
Yeah, like
I know my man quit. Nigga, he said, I'm
no, he
good.
didn't quit. His dad stopped it.
No, I mean
Porter's-
he quit fighting. He said, nigga, I'm done.
Oh, forever.
Who
Yeah.
said? Oh, who did? Who said that?
Whoever lost the fight, he said, I'm good. I'm good.
I know his
I'm
dad.
good.
His dad was like saying too much. Maybe that's why he quit. Like his dad was kind of like he should have just been like, for my son's safety, I just wanted to stop the fight. This nigga went on and on, like making his son look soft. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I guess the son he said, look, I had told dude before the fight, we ain't doing no rematch. This is it. So he had pretty much made it look like, look, I was gonna quit after this fight, whether I won or lost or whatever. I was quitting. He said, that's it. It's over.
Win, lose,
Well,
or draw.
you know what I'm saying? He didn't even get his braids redone, so I already knew. Like, this nigga don't give a fuck. So you on national TV with some old ass braids, you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm
all
saying?
frizzy.
Yeah, just give me my purse. I'm out of here.
He go to the bank, nigga, with this fat eye.
For real.
I missed the fight though. It seems like it's a fight every week. So
Yeah, it does seem like it's a fight every
like
week.
one every week. If it's not MMA, it's the other one. So.
Do you think LeBron can fight? I think he can. He's from Ohio.
I think he's had
I
enough
don't
time
think
on his
he's
hand.
never had to.
Yeah, but I think he's had enough time on his hand that he probably trained.
He's
The box.
so large. He's such a big dude. Nobody's ever.
No, but I feel you on that part. But I would think somebody like LeBron who takes fitness the way he does, at some point he would have tried mixed martial arts
Or
as a form of
something.
training or
You know
boxing.
How stupid you look trying to do a karate chop at 6'9".
If
No,
I was
but I'm
Stewart-
talking about train. If you train, you ever train mixed martial arts? In the first 10 minutes, your whole body is shut down. Yeah, because grappling, all of that stuff is where it's
If I
at.
was Stewart, I would have just took off when he was in his ring. And I would have told that nigga, you
Immediately.
paying my fine. Because you got it. You rich, nigga.
I would
You
have.
ain't got shit to lose. I do.
Listen.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
did that remind
Out of
you
Chris Childs.
when the two
Yeah, I
light
would've
skinned
took- I
niggas
would've took
started
off.
to fight? When you had Doug Christie.
No, they wasn't scared.
No, Doug was ready. Doug said
remember-
he was gonna fight.
No,
Who, Rick Fox?
Who?
Yeah.
Rick Fox is the one got punched. Who got punched first?
I think Christie got punched.
Because
first.
Yeah,
somebody
Christie
put their
got
finger
punched.
up and then somebody got jabbed
No,
after
yeah,
that.
yeah. Fox hit Christie, and then they broke the fight up, and then Christie wouldn't let it go. And
No,
he kept
somebody
trying
was,
to
but
catch him.
somebody was next and he pointed at him. Then he hit him with
But
the
you know, those
uppercut.
are different kind of like Christie almost white. So it's different
He's
levels of
snapping.
light skin. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that might have been the white man
he-
in him that just was like, I can't let it go. You know,
Not gonna let it
Rick
go.
Fox more, he just got the white man hair. You know what I'm saying?
Rick Fox was like,
He got a scrunchie.
Yeah, you know what
we
I'm
said it was
saying?
two dudes with scrunchies fighting.
yeah, you can't lose.
But
when a
Rick
dude
is
was
nigga. Rick fat as fuck.
Is he?
What?
He can't wait.
So,
oh, that's bad.
So Rick was supposed to come in and play. I forgot which character for Dad Stop Embarrassing Me. So it was like, okay, so we write the script. We go Rick Fox because the character's name was Rick. We go Rick Fox. We can do it. So and everybody had bought all the Laker shit and the Boston shit so he could sign it. And this nigga sent over his quote. Nigga, they went, oh hell no.
I'm
we ain't
like,
paying
you
that
haven't
for
worked
no
in a
Rick
while,
Fox."
huh,
Yeah,
Rick?
and for TV.
Nigga, that nigga's quote was out the
Well, you know,
fucking
he's
roof.
been on a soap opera for like
He was
5
in the
years now.
game. You know what
I'm just saying though, but the quote he sent, nigga,
But he's a legit actor. He's been on
Yeah.
a soap opera
So-
for like
Soap
5 years.
Soap operas are for beginning actors.
It
But-
doesn't matter.
but
But,
once you get
but
in
you got a
that shit,
job
yeah.
now. He's not just a basketball player. You feel me? So not only you got to pay me for my basketball rate, nigga, I need my acting rate too.
And he put a little picture of Vanessa Williams in the corner. I fucked.
Vanessa Premium.
Ain't everybody fucking Vanessa Williams.
yeah, that's, he was, man. You talking about green eyes. You think your daddy had green eyes. Anyway.
You think your daddy at? Fuck. Way to go out, Speedy. Way to go out, boy.
Yeah,
Like to give my information.
Way to go out.
Hey, look, all right, y'all.
Boo, boo, boo.
Y'all keep fucking with my daddy.
I feel
Fuck with
like-
my daddy. I love my daddy.
I just read the
Came
lead.
off.
I just read
Look at
the
this
lead.
shit, Spaghetti.
Yeah. I'm finna figure
If I let it go,
You gotta
It's a
screw it
nigga
down.
show,
You gotta screw it
my
down.
It's a nigga show.
Unscrew it and then screw it.
that's nigga shit. When he
Push
tell
it
you to
back.
unscrew it and then
Kwanzaa,
rescrew it.
Just take the mic off top. No. Just take the whole thing off. K-Dot, take the whole thing off.
He said take it off. Oh, I see
Yeah,
what
just take the
you're
whole thing
saying.
off.
Lift
Just
it up.
Lift it up right there.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Oh, okay. It's just easier if you just take it off and then tighten it.
Well, we don't know how you nigga read this shit. We just knew this.
We got a re-nigga rig.
Yeah, we re-nigga ready.
Re-nigga rig.
I'm gonna bring some Gorilla Glue tomorrow.
It'll stay.
Put this shit, Gorilla Glue everything in this motherfucker.
I got some green eye glue.
Oh, nigga, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
here all week.
Green eye glue.
Yeah.
You gonna need to be here all week till you get one at work. Green eye glue.
I'm gonna get you a Dare shirt. Dare to be a dad.
Wow.
Y'all are assholes.
That is pretty mean.
That's me.
Dare to be.
He's
a
right
dad.
here.
Yeah. I didn't feel it though.
Yeah.
No, you all right.
You gotta
When you're in the car and you by yourself, you don't feel it.
You gotta make me feel it. Make me want to leave.
Hilarious.
What we call it?
I'm just like,
we call
eh.
it make you want to
leave?
rob it.
Well, I
Yeah.
call your dad and ask him how he did it, but he's not.
We don't call it that no more. We call it make me want to rob you.
Maybe what?
Want to rob you.
Yeah, make me want to.
No, call
Maybe you
your
wanna
other dudes without dads. Maybe you can do their podcast.
Yeah, dudes without dads.
Who's without that?
DDW.
At least you met him. You got
Yeah,
you
you
got a
met
week
him.
with him.
Yeah.
You got one day.
I appreciate your uncle. Your uncle was like, you know what? Before I buy this Slurpee,
Someone would tell you.
Come here, nephew.
Yeah, this may bring it down a little bit, but hey, you need to know.
you know what I'm saying? You know your kids down the street.
This son's right down the street.
Right down the street.
You mean a little nigga with no hair?
It was almost like Forrest Gump. He was like, "You mean that way? Right there down the street? Yep, them niggas are right there."
Outside playing ball. Go out there and play
You
catch
ask your mom, like, I'll be like, well, what made you circle back? You know what I'm saying? He left my brother.
You know, I was good. You know, I actually had a friend tell me, she was like, "No, Anthony, you know, you should talk to him and, you know, get those answers, you know, ask him whatever." I was like, I'm not really curious about nothing. There's really no questions I have. Like,
Look
I'm
like you about to
good.
cry now, nigga. We can't hug you.
Nah,
Just so you know.
nah.
Maybe,
Nigga, I would never want to hug you, Speedy.
Maybe Kate ought to hug you.
I'll hug you, you know what I'm saying? You look like you slid down the wall slow. You know what I'm saying about it.
Slid down a wall
Yeah,
slow.
You know what I'm saying? You thought like, Daddy.
In other words, your cheekbones are dragging right now.
Daddy.
You was in the window waiting for him to come get you?
Hey, you know what's fucked up? When I got older and I thought about it, because he took us to a movie. We went to a movie.
I went to a show.
One movie.
Matinee.
No, look, as I got older and I thought about it, I said, wait a minute. That was not
I remember that.
That was no kid movie. That nigga wanted to see that movie.
Never about me.
even after all these years,
What's it called? Father
it
Knows
still
Best?
wasn't about us. No. You know what this nigga took us to see? You know how I know it wasn't about me?
Bad dad.
Shaft.
Because I'm 12 years old. Why am I sitting in a Quincy Jones documentary?
They was in the theater?
Yeah, it was in the theater. You don't remember that documentary it had?
No.
It was an A theater.
Well, it was
That
it was in a theater,
That
but it was a Quincy Jones documentary. And then it just hit me one day. I'm like, hold up.
Y'all stayed for the whole thing?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
watched all the way through?
Yeah, as far
And
as far as
the
I
end.
as
You
far
heard-
as
you
I
saw the words,
remember.
the end.
I mean, as far as I remember,
You know how to read? When he handed you your ticket, I'd have been like, hey, Dad,
Who's Quincy?
who's Quincy Jones?
is this a cartoon? The fuck?
These $3 tickets for?
I think it might have been called Q.
You think? nigga?
I think so.
I think it was called Q.
Yeah,
But I didn't think it was in the
So-
theaters, though.
it's in the theaters.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was, nigga.
Well,
I
at least
know.
you have a memory.
Because
Daddy
I
tricked
went. She said, at least you have a memory.
Yeah, you see Quincy Jones, you go, you know what?
My daddy took me to see.
my daddy took me to see you. Oh, what was your dad's name? P.T. Shorty.
You know what I'm saying? Rockwell.
Funny you should ask.
It's Rockwell. That was his name.
Rockwell.
It's Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones' son.
Oh, I didn't know he had a son.
Nigga.
Hold on, Rockwell?
Yeah, that's his son.
I didn't know that.
Somebody's watching.
Yeah.
How do you think
I
Michael
didn't know
Jackson
that.
got on that track?
Right.
Because we were all
It never
like,
made no sense to
we
me.
kept going, nigga, that's Michael, but who's the other voice?
Mm-hmm.
And it was Rockwell. And that's the only song he's ever did. I don't even know if he did an album. I
Mm-hmm.
know that song came out on Motown. And then he left.
I did not know that was his
Yeah.
son.
Got
Wow.
Michael to do that.
Get out of here.
Somebody's watching
Well,
Speed.
clearly, you wasn't watching the movie.
Yeah, you didn't get that.
Man, 12 years old, I didn't give a fuck about
Nah,
Quincy
I feel you.
Jones.
Did you get popcorn?
I feel you.
I don't remember Speedy. It's a traumatic memory. I may have blocked the popcorn out.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, go on and slide your face down that wall.
It wasn't as graphic as your 2-finger real father.
This fucker said, slide your face down the wall. Wow.
K-Dot. I told you that in the strictest of confidence. Yeah.
I appreciate your mom drove you. She was like, get in the car.
Oh, Speedy.
I got something to show
Your daddy ain't your daddy, and he got 2 fingers.
You know what I'm saying? You think these chicken wings is...
Really didn't come for these chicken wings.
Speedy, I got something to tell you. You know them steaks we've been eating for the past 13 years? They come from your real daddy. I could have never afforded no steaks like this.
If it wasn't for him, you never knew what a barbecue was.
I'm glad. All right. I can leave, nigga. I ain't got to do this. I see my son tapped out.
I thought we was out of here 45 minutes ago.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead,
My bad.
K-Dot.
Nah, that's all good.
Know what I'm saying?
You can follow me
For what?
and all the people who know they dad.
I know my daddy
.com.
at Gmail.
Underscore KAYDOTT. And, you know, that's it.
All right.
We might be on the show on the 30th.
Yeah, we might be on the show on the 30th. Like,
Could be not. Who's to say?
He say he over it, but his tone and delivery just sounds...
It didn't sound right to me.
Did sound right.
I can't wait to see if y'all on the show.
Go ahead,
I
one.
know we show up and shit like, man, nigga, what you mean I ain't vaccinated?
This card don't look like a real car.
What you mean?
What do you mean? Left your voicemail.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, why you wrap me up like that? Let my collar go.
Or yeah, hit you with this one. You read your text. No,
Right.
no,
I'm parking right. Oh.
You can't even get your in the theater.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Wanzer.
You guys can follow me. Just
I'm cool.
you know what I'm saying, at my name, at Anthony Wanzer, WANZER. Come on over, check me out.
And Telex Watches, you know our sponsor. Can you give the information there?
Yes. Get yourself a watch, a fine timepiece. TilexWatches.com.
Timepiece.
If you can follow the no star, you can tell time, nigga. TilexWatches.com. TILUX
And the code for the $50 off is Rollout D3.
Yep.
And we're giving away a watch on the 30th.
Cool.
Not this Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
I'd like to apologize. We giving out misinformation. Rockwell's Barry Gordy's son. My
Same
apologies.
Same thing.
Barry Gordy, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
Thank you,
that.
fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Quincy Jones' son is Quincy 3.
That's what he said in the
Producer.
chat.
Producer. Sorry about that, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Thanks for correcting. This is all
Yeah,
you
you
can
know
do.
Good thing there's a chat room.
You know what I'm saying? Good thing y'all know information. Good thing you read the liner notes.
Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything.
Not to Rob.
Or the chat room.
Not to Rob.
Donald Caldwell on Facebook. Happy birthday goes out to Juju Smith. Schuster is 25 years old.
Fuck him too.
Scarlett Johansson is 37.
I love her white ass.
Michael Keith Williams.
You don't say.
You know who Michael Keith Williams is, right?
Michael Keith Williams. Sounds familiar.
The young man just died at the Scar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the actor.
Omar.
Today would have been his birthday, yeah. Billie G. King is 78 years old. Jamie Lee Curtis, 63.
Still making
also-
Halloween.
Oh, yeah, it made some money, too. Also, on this day, birthday goes shout out to Rodney Dangerfield, was born today. On this date, November 22nd.
No respect, I tell you.
2019, Frozen 2 came out. I had to go watch that shit 8 times because Madison wanted to see all 8 of them. Coco, which I never
good
seen,
dad.
but I heard it's a pretty good movie.
Great movie.
Came
Great
out
movie. I ain't gonna lie, that
2017.
shit, my eyes got a little misty, my nigga.
On Coco? Really? I have yet to see it. I have never seen it.
I pounded my chest.
Fucked up.
They cry over my daddy. Why would I cry over this shit?
Please remember. Fuck.
Remember me.
On this date, 1991, The Addams Family, the movie, came out.
Da-dum, da-dum.
Yeah, the movie one. On this date, 1995, Toy Story, the first one. It's
Y'all
like
seen
19
how
of them.
Buzz Lightyear now? He do look like a cop. I was like, he look like a cop.
Also on this date, 1991, Beauty and the Beast. The only time you see white women go
With-
head over heel over a beast.
Beast.
And I think he hit, if I'm not mistaken. I know he hit. I never saw this movie. 2013, The Hunger Games. Catch Fire. Catch Fire. I've never seen any of them. What is it about?
It's almost like a.
It's about white poverty.
Oh, okay.
It's almost like a Squid Games kind of.
Yeah, it's almost like a Squid Games.
You seen Squid Games?
No. Also, on this day, 2002, Friday After Next came out.
He ain't seen that either.
No, I was good. Also on this date, 1989, Back to the Future 2 dropped.
Great movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
She said, what was that? Also on this date, 2019, 21 Bridges, which actually was pretty good with my man who passed away. Also on this date, 1995, Casino.
That's my shit.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah. Also on this day, 2002, Die Another Day, which had Halle Berry in it.
Halle
Berry.
Berry.
Also on this day, number song on the R&B chart,
Let's go.
1967. Chain of Fools.
Chain of Fools, huh?
Number one song on R&B charts back in the day. I was 6 years old at the time.
Nigga, you old.
Completely irrelevant.
Watch
but-
it.
Right. You wrote
Number one
cold.
movie in the country right now is Ghostbusters Afterlife, made $44 million this weekend.
How?
Oh, there's a new Ghostbusters out?
Yeah,
Didn't even know.
$44 million.
Who's in it?
Apparently don't
Some
matter.
some white chilling.
Yeah.
Some white
Because
chilling.
they just found a franchise that you can just keep changing out the cast. It don't matter. It still made a gang of money. I don't know what it costs to make, but $44 million this weekend is pretty good. The Internals, whatever it's called. What's it called? Internals?
Eternals.
Yeah, those people.
Internals.
It made $10 million this weekend, but right now it's at $100. Is at $135 million in 3 weeks.
Eternals. Is that a documentary? I don't know.
Clifford the Red Dog, whatever it is, made $8 million. It's at $33 million, which is
That's a
pretty,
movie. It's out.
yeah.
It's a porno.
crazy.
Clifford, the big red,
It's
the big red dick.
King Richard made $5 million. This is his first week, which is not
That's
sexy, but
crazy.
hey, it made $5 million. Doom, which I finally watched it,
It was
not
good?
knowing it has a second part.
Oh, does it?
Yes, you'll see that. It take a minute for them to get you caught up on how the movie works and what's going on and all that other shit. It was actually pretty good. I wasn't mad at it. It made $3 million this weekend, and altogether in the last 5 weeks has made $98 million.
Speedy, are you wearing a bracelet?
I thought he was going to ask you to wearing a bra. I was be like, yeah, it looks like it.
I thought I saw a bracelet
Also
on his
to
wrist.
Venom made
Wearing a
$3
bra?
million. Venom is right now at $206 million over 8 weeks.
Yeah,
They got their money back.
they did.
And No Time to Die made $2 million. It's already at $154 million
54.
made in 7 weeks.
54.
But they got their money.
54.
And once it goes overseas, that's even more money.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic show. Thank you, Nick. as
Thank
usual.
you.
Thank you,
Shout out
Nick.
to Blue. We miss you, brother.
Rest in peace
My
forever.
boy Blue.
Shout out to Natalie DeSalle Reed.
Rest in
Miss
peace.
her as well.
You ain't even
Shout out to Charity Cassidy.
Cha-cha.
Miss her. AJ Johnson.
Shout out to
And
AJ.
It ain't
Shout
even
out.
wet over here.
And shout out to DR3.
Sad gang.
my
Big
son.
dog.
Miss you.
7 days, my nigga. It's our birthday.
His date of birth is coming up soon, so I'm gonna celebrate that. I will. His brother won't.
Nope.
Fantastic
Shout out to my niece
show.
too. She getting. How old Didi gonna be this year? 8, 7, 8.
She's gonna be 8.
Jeez, wait.
Your niece. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
I'm Paw.
You papa, you
That's
uncle.
crazy.
You unk. Shout out to my son, who is my partner in crime. Pretty much, I do need him because we had a show yesterday and he was calling me. I said, I don't know why you calling me, nigga. Shit. I can tell you what the board look like. I can't tell you how to turn that motherfucker on. But
that's pretty
you know,
bad.
so that lets you know we do need to. We need anybody want. We need another board op. So
You know, we need a board op, so I can stop doing
We need another switchboard operator.
You can show me how to do it. I'll do it.
really,
Tapped out.
hey Doc, seriously, K Doc,
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
A-Dot is not me, my nigga.
I don't like your tone.
I don't like you mistaking me for
My bad.
larger
How'd your dad?
Latinos.
Who look nothing like her.
Yeah.
Larger left.
Been a fantastic show. Again, if you're all upset about that white boy getting off, who gives a fuck? He shot white
Great
folks,
spin
and they
move,
don't
though.
give a fuck.
Great spin move.
one
Nigga,
thing
this
about
nigga
it.
had an interview the next day.
He's supposed to. And I hope you motherfuckers
And I hope he sued the
understand.
news.
And I hope they go into other states with guns and shoot other white people. Do it.
Wow.
You motherfuckers don't give a fuck
I didn't
about
even
that.
say
Fuck
that.
what you going
And
through.
if a woman hurts you, do not drive into a Christmas parade to prove a point.
Yeah, see what
Is that what
Hey,
happened?
but see, y'all need to stop celebrating Christmas. You wouldn't got hit, nigga. See
Yeah.
that? Yeah, see.
It is a
But
little
if you
early.
do,
That's how the Lord